Morning.
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 Morning. Good morning. Morning.
That's such a fun drive in listening to yesterday's program.
Yeah.
There's nothing more fun than just listening to Voss be disassembled by, I don't know, 5 people.
By everyone?
By everyone.
Do we have the Roland clip for today?
Roland was great.
We're going to have that, right?
Oh, did he just destroy? But I was listening to the replay on the way in and just laughing my ass off.
Soft-spoken Roland.
Yeah, Roland's
You get under
really
his skin,
dangerous.
and he is a very dangerous man, right?
He's a schizo.
Yeah. We got to get that audio. There's going to be a lot of curses, but we got to replay it over here.
Roland's
Just
one of
amazing.
Roland's one of those mild-mannered guys that he could be on the bus just sitting there, and then the next thing you know, he's sawing someone's head off and eating their face. Like, that's Roland.
Most likely to saw someone's head off. I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right on that one.
It's too much.
It's always the one you suspect, right?
Yeah, because he's, easygoing. He's very, we know Roland and have known him for quite a while. It's just, hey, movie opening Friday wide. But then when you say something bad about him, oof.
Yeah.
Jesus, he's like the Hulk.
His eyes
He
start
gets angry.
spinning.
Yeah, turns green.
Yeah, and then just goes ballistic.
Unleashes.
Well, here we are. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yeah.
Sarah Palin was on last night, and it was too late for me. I had to go to bed.
Oof.
So I did a little YouTubing this morning,
Yeah.
and man, she got the job done last night. Now I'm thinking I should vote for McCain.
Yeah, you think?
I don't know.
Based on the vice president. You know what, though? She is bringing some heat because, it's not even about McCain.
Yeah.
They were just all there. They just want to see her.
They're using her to go after Obama.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's usually the tactic that they use. They get a vice presidential candidate, and they're the pit bull. And then the presidential candidate can sit there and talk about maybe the issues and things like that. And,
It doesn't really want to acknowledge his opponent.
You don't want to really acknowledge. You don't want to be too negative directly as you're giving a speech like that. But the vice presidential candidate, they could go all out. And she just, she must be a bitch to argue with at home.
I was thinking
Oh,
that too.
God, the poor husband. But I just want to go out with the guys, and we're going to play some cards and stuff. And she goes into a 20-minute speech on why he can't.
Yeah. These conventions are really funny because last week it was all about the Democrats, and I was rah rah Obama change. Yes, I'm with you. Come on, bro. Now this week I'm like, wow, who's this broad? I think I got to vote for McCain now.
And I got to tell you one thing. I'm just really getting a little sick of is the hand holding between the hockey guy, the high school hockey player, and the 17-year-old daughter of questionable moral values.
Right.
Because they're constantly embracing and holding hands. And it's choreographed.
Yeah.
They're like, look, you two, you're in love. Here's the strategy we're going to use with you two. You're in love. I know you just banged her, but,
But they've been blessed with a new grandchild, didn't you hear? That's the way they're looking at it.
Yes, blessed.
Yeah.
When
blessed.
our daughter came to us with the wonderful announcement that we will be grandparents
Before she graduates high school.
and unmarried to a hockey player that has said he doesn't want children, we were so happy. Are you?
We are blessed. You're not blessed.
The only thing worse is if she came home with Obama. That would be the only thing worse, but...
Well, we said we think the Men in Black got a hold of that kid and told him how it's going to be.
Here's how it is.
Your life is not yours anymore. It's the government's. We own your life, and this is what you need to do.
It's true. Everything. They sat that guy down and just said, here it is. No drinking and driving. No drinking. No hanging out with your dopey, drunken Alaskan friends.
Kiss your silly hockey dream goodbye.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Enough with the dumb hockey. Get a blue-collar job because that looks good.
Get everything offline. No, we'll take care of it. Don't add anything new. Yeah. We're the government. We got a couple of buttons in the back room we'll push, and you'll disappear off the internet.
That's right.
You know, people on the internet, like since 1995, there's still things on there. They press a button, every trace of him gone.
Yeah. They want this guy showering in oil.
That's it.
For photo ops.
You're done.
We just want pictures of you just dripping with oil.
Holding hands with little, what's her name? Brittany?
I don't know.
What? Bristol.
Bristol. I call her the goer.
Yeah. Wow.
So you saw the speech?
Saw some of it. Yeah, it's one of those things I was just like,
well, it's a rah-rah
look
thing.
At a clip.
You know, like we said last week when the Democrats were doing the same thing. This is a glimpse of communism.
Oh.
What?
Really? Communism?
Yes.
The Democrats.
No, now the Republicans, this is their turn to give us a glimpse of communism. Whether you agree or disagree, it's just one look. You don't get the other side to say, hey, you know, whether they can defend what she said or not. You don't get that this week. You get just rah, rah, rah.
Yeah, well, that's where the attention is.
No opposition.
That's where the attention is. They do go to Obama every so often and Biden, but they're not like the stars. Days. He was on the news earlier. I think he was in front of a small group of people, one of those town hall type things, and he was bitching about something. But with the Republicans, how they weren't talking about the economy. Uh-huh. The economy is the important thing. And during their speeches, not one mention of the economy. And he's like, you know, people, they don't understand the hardships people are going through. That was his thing as he walks around with his shirt sleeves rolled up like he's going to change spark plugs.
Well, he's getting ready to work. That's the look of the guy. That's the look of the guy that's getting ready to work.
Never understood that.
Sleeves.
The politician. Why is a politician rolling his sleeves up? What is he protecting his sleeves from? Baby vomit as they pick him up and kiss him?
Yeah.
That old gag.
This whole thing is a crock of S. You do know that.
Whether you
go for Obama or McCain, it's just BS crap. In the end.
I'll tell you though, I'd rather have a broad vice president.
Well, yeah.
I think we'll go for that. And she's
you're not telling
coming
anybody
out of
anything new.
His mouth. Oh, his mouth. Okay. I thought someone says I was having some S coming out of my mouth. Yeah, it's going to be one of those situations where it's just like, all right, the black guy or the white woman. And
even though she's not going for the presidency.
No, but all the attention's on her.
That's what this is coming down to.
Yeah, all the attention's on her.
Mm-hmm. No one will care about her once the election happens. Cheney was there, and Gore was there, but it's the president. It's all about McCain. I mean,
I think the press will keep more of an eye on her, though.
Maybe.
Because, first woman. I think they will.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty funny to see McCain when she came out on stage. McCain tried to put his arm around her, and he can't lift his arm up, so it was almost like he was patting her on the ass because his arm doesn't go up that high. Like, oh, nice.
We got a couple highlights from Sarah's speech. Let's just call her Sarah.
Sarah.
And she put her hair
She lives on Florida Street. Bill.
She put her hair down a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. It was the in-between, the updo and the downdo. It was kind of in between. The back was down and the front was sort of up, right? We need her to go all in, though.
The down do? What'd she have? Okay, we get it.
Well, she's got to go all in, though. That hair's got to be completely down. The glasses have to come off.
Pigtails, I say.
And the blouse has to be unbuttoned, a couple more buttons, and I think it's a landslide victory for Mr. McCain.
It's a go.
He does seem more accessible than Obama, though, for some reason. Like, he seems more... Obama just seems like a rock star. He does seem like he's inaccessible.
Not only that,
that's not the image he was trying to portray, I don't think.
Obama, yeah. He also seems like he's being very guided by the Democratic Party at this point. Like, Obama is, I wouldn't go as far as to say a puppet, but I think he's being advised on every single thing he does now, and it comes across that way. Kind of a phony thing. Whereas McCain looks like he's just kind of doing and saying what he wants for the country. I could be wrong. Who am I?
Anyone else notice that they were really trying to find black people in the audience last night?
Oh, yeah. They do that in every Republican convention, though. They zoom in on, like, a black guy.
I felt like I was watching Cloverfield all over again. The cameraman's just trying to find a black person. And I'm
getting woozy.
I'm getting motion sick at home because the camera's just like, the director's like, just find a black person.
Come on, find them applauding.
This will be a great visual for everybody at home. I think they found 3 or 4 black people in the audience. And her names, the names of her kids, I mean, alternative names are all the rage, but Track, Bristol, Willow, Piper, Trig.
Yuck.
Piper.
Piper. Oh, okay.
Here's Sarah Palin, or Palin,
Here
from last
she
night.
is.
Mr. Chairman, delegates, and fellow citizens, I will be honored to accept your nomination for Vice President of the United States.
There you go.
Well, you got to make it official, right?
Yeah.
How funny would that be if, like...
They go, no, it's not you.
Right.
It's Romney. Get out of here.
Hey, Romney was pretty impressive last night.
Another pit bull. He went in there and...
Romney should have been the vice president.
Giuliani went in there and
much stronger individual.
He ripped apart Obama and Biden. That was their job. All the speakers last night just came in there and started ripping them apart. And, yeah, pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm. Would it be funny if Mitt Romney was the choice? He came out and he goes, do you really think we'd ask a broad? And all that.
Yeah! Everyone starts clapping.
Like that scene in Trading Places in the bathroom.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Beat it, hockey mom.
Do we keep him on? No.
Right.
Let him.
Yeah.
Trading Places. That seems really funny.
Yeah.
It's like, this is a comedy?
I love those hockey moms. You know, they say the difference between a hockey mom and a pit bull? Lipstick.
Lipstick.
I'll tell you some more differences between a hockey mom and a pit bull. You don't have to put oven mitts on a hockey mom to keep from ripping your sides up.
Occasionally, a hockey mom will do it without peanut butter.
Exactly. Jewelry for a hockey mom.
Kind of hacky going for that line, huh?
Yeah.
The women must love her.
It really is something.
You think the women voters are just loving her?
That she's not getting beaten up, which I think.
I think she's getting beat up in the media.
No, the media is concentrating more on the personal issue, the family, the daughter, which, when a push comes to shove, if I may say, really doesn't matter. It doesn't, and I don't think people will really vote on that. And they're having a hard time really finding a way to lay into her, figuratively speaking, and make her look bad. You know, without looking like they're beating up on a woman. This is a weird new thing that's kind of difficult, I think, for the Democrats. They don't know what to do. Is Biden supposed to go in there and call her the C word? You know, I mean, he's got to be tough. She could be tough on the guys, but it's kind of hard for the guys to come back and be tough on her without looking like they're being misogynistic or something.
I think the vice presidential debate should be on pay-per-view because...
that'll be a
if you know anything about Biden, he's not shy to speak his mind.
No, he'll say something.
And he could get a little crazy during that whole debate.
The first thing.
Is that trout I smell? A little joke. There's a woman over there.
Just dropped jaws and wide open eyeballs in the audience.
There's a woman over there.
Over there.
Well, that's like he'd have to explain the joke.
I did.
But that's a big funny picture.
Yeah, if he has to explain it. See?
He's nod his head to the left. Oh, that's what you mean. We thought there really was fish in the room, but no, it's
as she has a close up and she's going over some of her maybe her platform. He just starts lobbing tampons at
her. Why don't we continue here? She goes after Obama here.
We've all heard his dramatic speeches before devoted followers. And there is much to like and admire about our opponent. But listening to him speak, it's easy to forget that This is a man who has authored 2 memoirs, but not a single major law or even a reform.
Ooh, ouch.
Not even in the state Senate.
No, she didn't.
Yeah. Nothing.
This is a man who can give an entire speech about the wars America is fighting and never use the word victory except when he's talking about his own campaign.
Oh, damn.
Oh, snap.
Campaign.
Campaign.
The voice is a little rough, right?
Yeah,
It's the car, the Tan Sierra.
Yeah, it's a bit Fargo-ish.
Yeah.
A bit Mars Attack-ish.
No, not near what
Not
Hillary
as bad
is.
as Hillary, right?
Yeah.
They said that, I was reading the paper, they said that some of her stuff, like she was talking about some attack on something. Let's see, like some of the foreign policy stuff seems a little contrived, like, 'cause she,
Yeah.
like, we should attack that. Didn't she talk about attacking some facility? It's like,
It's like Saudi Arabia.
yeah, what are you doing? Stop it. I mean, I don't even know that. And I
Yeah.
die.
What?
Yeah, your job is to just talk about how you're a proud mommy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
don't
your
worry
job
about
up
it.
there.
Yeah.
Proud mom of 4 children.
Let McCain do all the heavy lifting, even though he can't really lift his hands above his hips, but he's going to do some heavy lifting anyway.
Yeah.
You're a proud hockey mom. That is your role
Yeah.
here. That did a couple cute things in Alaska as mayor.
Yeah. It's Alaska. No one pays attention to Alaska.
Well, look, it's the 6th month in a row potato festival. Yeah, we know, no light.
Right. It's dark up there. We know.
Yuck.
You know, now she's going to like attack Saudi Arabia. Let's slow down a little bit.
Stop.
You're still in a minivan. Let's relax. You're not in a Jaguar yet.
You're from a place where you wear sunglasses at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
She did let her hair down a little, though.
A little bit.
A little bit more in the back. She's still got kind of a bun swirly thing going. She's got to get rid of that, I think.
Yeah, she's got
Just let that hair loose.
And cleavage is all the rage.
Contacts.
All the
Some
rage.
cleavage.
Little cleavage would help too.
Yeah.
In politics, there are some candidates who use change to promote their careers. And then there are those, like John McCain, who use their careers to promote change.
Stephen S. from Bayshore writes, well, he's got what Biden would say during the vice presidential debate.
Oh.
As Biden, listen, toots, don't get extra chromosomes all over that microphone. Other people have to use that later.
Ooh. How?
What the hell? Right. And finally, I think we'll have other clips from the 40-plus minute speech that she did last night. But here's one more soundbite for now. Come on.
But when the
What, Jimmy? What?
Nah, sometimes.
No.
Nah, I can't.
Sometimes you just got to step back.
Let the pitch go by.
But when the cloud of rhetoric has passed, when the roar of the crowd fades away, when the stadium lights go out, and those styrofoam Greek columns are hauled back to some studio lot.
Oh. Nice.
When that happens, what exactly is our opponent's plan? What does he actually seek to accomplish after he's done turning back the waters and healing the planet?
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Feisty.
She's going in nails first. She's biting, kicking, scratching. Bitch fight. Love it.
Oh, Obama kills her in the next speech.
He probably will.
Yeah,
Yeah, I really hope.
Obama doesn't play.
Well, he'll just attack the idea that they're attacking change and the fact that he has a lot of supporters. They're attacking the fact that we have a lot of supporters.
Yeah. He just got attacked by a woman that uses a snowmobile to go to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're getting started here. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. 877-212-098. A lot of phone calls coming in. We'll see what you guys are all about. And we have lots to do. Just getting it all together here. So stay there. Hey, good morning. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Hello.
We got a John McCain song, and then we got the ludicrous Obama rap.
Yeah.
Showing that the country is...
on the brink of civil war?
Yeah, basically.
From these two songs. Holy moly.
Yeah, you got John Rich. A new song came out called Just Raisin' McCain. And it sounded very, very country-ish.
Did it?
It's a country song.
It's about as country as you can get.
Why am I saying country-ish?
Yeah. That steel guitar in it.
Sure. And then I was thinking as I was previewing this song, can you imagine a country artist actually doing a song for Obama?
No.
Well, yeah, but not one he'd care for.
Yeah. The house next door to... Yep.
That's David Allan Coe.
Is it?
Yeah. I was looking for that one day. I didn't know what it was called. It's called The House Next Door, but it's called something else, I think.
Is it? I bet.
Is it on your iPod?
No.
Grammy Award winning?
Pleasure?
No, not guilty pleasure. It's a theme song to my home.
Is it 1599 Pennsylvania Avenue?
And then you don't have... Wow. And then you got... Wow. Nice. And then you got rap folks.
Yeah.
Not doing McCain songs.
No.
We're very divided.
A lot of country there.
You want to hear just a little bit of John Rich's Just Raisin' McCain?
Yeehaw. Sounds like a Chevy truck commercial.
Are you ready for some football?
Yeah, or that.
You can get on the train or get out of the way. We're all just raising McCain.
Yeah. And you got the other side. Okay.
It's a little different.
Another McCain song?
Yeah.
I'm back on it like I just signed my record deal. Yeah, the best is here. The Bentley coupe paint is dripping wet. It got sex appeal. Never should have hated. You never should have doubted him. With a slot in the president's iPod, Obama shouted him. Said I handle my biz and I'm one of his favorite rappers. We'll give Luda a special pardon if I'm ever in the slammer. Better yet, put me in office. Make me your vice president.
All right.
We hated on you, so that bitch is irrelevant. Now Jesse talking slick and apologizing for what? If you said it, then you meant it how you want it, had a gut. And all you other politicians trying to hate on my man, watch us win majority vote in every state on my man. I
was actually enjoying that.
Angry. Doesn't it just sound angry? This is all having like, yeah, we're going to win us the presidency. Yeah, goddamn.
Oh, listen to me, people. Well, they got shot down in a Vietnam town. Fighting for the red.
Vietnam town? It's awful.
Thinking they could break him in two. He stayed strong, stayed extra long. To the let all the other boys out.
Yeah.
And now we got a real man with an American plan. Gonna put a big white house.
He ain't He ain't
Where you can get on the train or get out of the way. We're all just raising McCain on.
Get out of the way. Yeah. I heard that line stolen from Pendulum.
State on my man, you can't stop what's about to happen. We about to make history. The first black president is destined and it's meant to be. The threats ain't phasing us. The nooses or the jokes. Get off your ass, black people. It's time to get out and vote. Paint the White House black, and I'm sure that's got them terrified. McCain don't belong.
Them is fighting, by the way.
He's paralyzed. Yeah, I said it because Bush is mentally handicapped. Ball up all of his speeches and just throw them like candy wraps. Cause what you talking, I hear nothing even relevant. And you the worst of all 43 presidents. Get out and vote or the end will be near. And the world is ready for change cause Obama is here.
Yeah. Ludacris is a douche.
Obama hasn't acknowledged this song, has he?
Oh, I don't think he's taking it on as his official campaign song.
I bet he loves it, though.
Oh, he probably does.
That's right, that bitch is irrelevant.
Oh. Wow. That scared me. Ah, here we go.
There we go.
Now we're back to happy stuff. Big smile, cowboy hat, I bet. Yeah!
just raising McCain everywhere across the USA. Where you can get on the train or get out of the way. We're all just raising McCain.
This is a prime example of how far apart we are as a nation.
Across the USA. Where you can get on the train or get out of the way. We're all just raising McCain. Where you can get on the train or get out of the way. We're all just raising McCain. Everybody said,
There's only one other. There's only one song you should play right after that.
Yeah.
Sweet Home Alabama. Sweet Home Alabama.
Damn. Look at that.
So there you go. John Ritz, last night at the convention, doing his Just Raising McCain.
Oh, that was
song.
live at the. Oh, I didn't realize.
Yep.
Okay. That was
Wow.
terrible.
Terrible.
It was fun. You could like tap your foot to it.
Look at him. He's
Yeah, on a shotgun trigger with the other end snugly in your gullet. That was terrible.
You know, like the Raising McCain there, Jimmy.
I like nothing less.
Why they had fiddle
a
players,
fiddle player. Look at him. He's there with his big old cowboy hat on.
fiddle players, and everything.
They got shot down in a Vietnam town.
In a Vietnam town. Yeah, that little town of Hanoi. Must have been wonderful.
That cute little town.
Little town where they just break your arms, legs, and every other bone in your
where
body.
Our boys were tortured in that little town.
McCain said, "This stinks. I'm surrounded by." I mean, it was just, just so much more he could have done with that.
Well, you know, they had to clean it up for TV. I'm sure when he's playing this in a honky tonk bar.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a bit different.
I'm sure there's another verse, the hidden verse.
Right.
It just goes off on everything.
Oh yeah,
we're all just a Raising McCain.
McCain.
Let's say hi to Rocco, New Hampshire.
Hey, how you doing, boys?
What's up?
Happy birthday over there, Jimmy boy.
Thanks, Rocco. Godspeed. Welcome to the program.
No Rocco impression today, Anthony?
Dude, what do you want?
What was his sidekick's name?
Cowhead.
Oh, yeah, Cowhead.
Is that the guy in Tampa?
No,
that was a different one.
Exactly. He does sound a lot like Bubba the Love Sponge.
Dude.
Yeah, they all have that affected voice. Let me tell you something about this election.
Call up the Marriott, have him send some food over.
Sorry, we're going inside for everybody today.
about.
I know you don't, and I apologize.
Don't worry, your name is Rocco.
When you do a radio show, you're supposed to bring as many people as humanly possible into your conversation, but every once in a while, we like to do something for ourselves.
Yeah.
Yes,
Just a
Jim.
picture. I like to talk to a picture of the listener.
Shut up.
I like to have a photo of the listener.
Just sitting there in front of you, that way you know who you're addressing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I talk to that person.
Yeah.
We're all just raising McCain. Get out of my way.
Maybe we should get some more lyrics for that song, I'm thinking. What do you got, Rocco?
And we can sing here.
Yeah.
Well, two things, actually. McCain is starting to look more and more like Dr. Evil the way he's walking around. And I also noticed that it's actually very smart that he's actually using a lot of the Southern rock or the Southern stars, because anybody's going to win a Southern state in this election, it seems like they're going to be the ones that are going to take the election itself.
Obama's not going to win many Southern states.
I don't think he is. He's going to, you know, you think he's not winning Alabama or Louisiana?
Well, he's going to get a couple, sure.
Well, Mississippi.
Popular in California.
He'll get a few.
Yeah.
But, you know, the country song is always the Republican thing. Always.
Yeah.
Obama is seen as the guy, even though he might not be. But everyone's blaming. He's just McCain's problem is he's too linked to Bush. It's like just by being an old guy Republican, it's hard to not be connected just because you're in the same party.
I kind of like the idea that he picked Biden because all this change he's talking about, and it's business as usual. He picks one of the most, business as usual guys.
They say Biden, though. Is it true? I think someone told me he's worth, maybe it was Mike or something. He's less than $200,000. He's not worth that much money. Like, he never got rich from politics.
No. Well, none of these guys get rich from politics. It's what they're doing on the side.
Speaking afterwards, and what they do on the side. Investments, oil.
What Brian told me that, I think.
What does the president make officially?
It was $200,000 a year.
It's $400,000, and the big stink on Biden is his kid, who's a huge lobbyist for the credit card companies, and the kid's making big money off the credit card lobby, which Biden voted for and Obama voted against.
Got to keep his kid in cash.
What's the credit card lobby want to do? I mean, you charge something, you try to pay it off so you don't get raped.
50% interest they want.
There was an effort to change the bankruptcy laws, which would have protected a lot of people who wanted to file bankruptcy and expunge their debts. And Biden supported the credit card companies and said, wait a minute. And Obama was all for it. And Biden's kid was like the lead guy.
Was he for it or against it?
Biden, he was in favor of the credit card companies and against changing the bankruptcy laws.
But wait, so what Biden was saying was you'll have to pay your credit card bills. Well,
exactly.
I can't really fault him for that. Well, pay your credit card bills.
It does make sense. But the kid's pockets are lined with all this credit card money.
That's fine. I mean, but the credit card company, let's be honest. If they all died in a flash flood, no one would mind.
No.
But if you charge something, then you should pay for it.
Well, I heard a commercial on the news on the way in, and it was for one of those debt relief companies that come in and help you out if you've gotten into credit card debt. And they're like, don't let the credit card companies take you. It's like, wait, but you chalked it up. And they're making it sound like it's you'll win one against the credit card companies. Do you think they just eat it and go, oh, well, no, the interest rates go up for the people that actually pay their effing credit card bills and the service charges and the yearly fees for things like American Express. They go up because people don't pay their credit card bills.
Credit cards are great. Like, I don't have enough money, but I want that. Well, here you go.
yeah, that seems to be how people use them.
But that's the fun part of them.
I know. Yeah. How did they get that done back in the day?
It's like, I don't have this money, but I could just give you this little plastic card and I could get this. Yeah. All right.
Amazing.
Because you have to pay interest on it. I think they charge way too much, but it's like, how could you expect them just to go, all right, here, go get this that you can't afford. We'll foot the bill, and you pay us back. No interest, no advantage to us. We're the nice guy company. We just give you money for no reason. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I pay it off every month, but you know what you can afford to charge.
Yeah.
If you can pay it off every month, do it so you don't have to pay them any interest.
Yep.
They hate that.
Yeah, they really do.
They hate it.
Yeah, they're not fans of that whatsoever.
No, they always try to get me to delay. They always send me.
Yeah, they hate getting their money from you immediately.
I got to tell you, one time I used to use credit cards for prostitutes, which I would never do. Many years ago, I would never do it again. And I got a bill. One time they overcharged me by $10,000.
Oh.
It was a $10,000 fraud, and one time was like $16,000.
What a surprise! You'd think they'd be so reputable and.
No, you don't.
Oh. Yes, sir.
Literal Jimmy.
Literal Jim.
No, I couldn't believe. I was so scared because back then, I'd be scared. Back then, I was mortified. They didn't charge me for it.
Had to take care of it. I went to a prostitute.
I think I did.
Well, he's not married with kids, so he could just do that.
Yeah. I think I did say,
I think that's why they do it, because they assume they're going to get a few husbands that are going to be paranoid and go, I'll just take the hit. Hamana.
I got an escort, and this is what they did. I think I spit it right out. Yeah. I believe so.
All right. Hey, A-Rod had a terrific game last night, Jimmy. Just want to let you know.
Did he really? What did he go, 1 for 8?
He hit a
double on the fourth.
He hit a monster home run when it didn't matter last night.
That's great
for your Yankees. So,
but it did bring out the first instant replay.
Yeah, very exciting for baseball
viewing.
Last night.
Because they didn't know.
Baseball trotted out its brand-new replay system for the first time, and the Yankees' Alex Rodriguez found himself smack dab in the middle of the historic event.
There's probably 800 players in the big leagues. The odds of me being in some controversy was probably 2-1.
Rodriguez hit a ninth-inning homer in the Yankees' 8-4 win over Tampa Bay.
Of course he did.
It bounced off the catwalk near the left field foul pole. After his catcher protested, Rays manager Joe Madden came out of the dugout to question the call. That sent the umps off the field to look at the video. 2 minutes, 15 seconds later, they came back and upheld the homer.
I thought they handled it in a very good way. I still don't know if it was fair or foul. I don't know if it was conclusive or not. But nevertheless, they went through the process. Did not take that long.
Umpire crew chief Joe Relaford said after the game, all 4 umpires decided the ball was fair before having a look at replay, but decided to break out the new technology that was in place to be sure. They were, but the guy that gave up the homer wasn't.
I thought it was clearly fair, but after looking at the replay, I wouldn't have known what to call it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, whatever. Pretty much whatever stuff.
We were just watching that on the television as you were listening to that audio. And what umps are all just fat bastards? Mm-hmm. Is that a prerequisite? You have to be in the worst shape anyone can possibly be in to be an umpire in the major league?
They also have some padding on them.
Padding?
Yeah.
Did you see that guy that walked out? There was one guy, his belly, I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a defense so the managers can't come up and get right in their face anymore.
And just mess with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to push the umps around. I don't know.
Brittany's going to open up the VMAs again this year? I'm sorry to jump in with that 13-year-old girl news, but
wow.
She said no, she wasn't going to do it. Now she's doing it.
I guess. Who cares?
Oh, it could be a disaster in the making, please.
Yeah, that's true.
What could she possibly... She'll probably be great this year.
No, she's way better than she was last year, so it's not going to be... She's not going to mess it up 2 years in a row.
The word is she's not going to perform. She's just going to come out and open it up.
And say, hey.
Oh, with her
the ceremony.
dumb accent.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all.
Hi. Well, I'm back. Shut up.
Did you miss me?
No.
Michael Jackson may show up. I'm sure they'll give him a big hand.
Yeah.
You know that he turned 50 and no one cared? He used to be like the biggest star in the world. Turned 50 and was like
that album, Thriller. I believe, big album. I think it's sold maybe 100, 200 copies.
Hey, heading toward a break, but yesterday we had quite a moment that we want to replay for everybody. Roland, who's very soft-spoken, he books the guests for our fine radio show. When you tickle him, he has the most innocent laugh you'll ever hear.
It's a giggle, Opie.
It's a giggle. He's adorable when you tickle him, right?
It's a little tee-hee-hee, like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
And I think Roland got picked on when he was growing up, and it manifested itself somewhere in his brain, and he does not allow that to happen now that he's an adult.
He snaps, is what it is.
Right. And we learned one day, out of nowhere, somebody was making fun of him, and wow, evil Roland came out.
No, Master Poe, what happened was Master Poe was tickling him, but he tickled him too hard. Like you know how you get tickled like when someone digs their fingers in you? Master Poe didn't mean to. Master Poe's just, being silly.
Heavy-handed.
He's a heavy-handed goon. But poor Roland, he put Roland on the ground, was tickling him hard, and I think Roland felt like he was being, bullied.
Yeah.
And Roland just jumped up and threw a bottle of water at it. Roland snapped. And he doesn't Roland's a heavy boy. He's a big boy. Roland's a big boy. He doesn't like fat jokes or mean-spirited fat jokes.
No.
And Voss learned the hard way that he shouldn't have hit Roland like that.
Leave him alone.
Because they were so toxic yesterday.
Yeah.
And then we went over to XM, and it was even because JBL, the big wrestler, came in.
Oh, yeah.
But Bigley was just douching him, and then he was douching Mike, and then everyone just attacked Rich.
Yeah.
Rich was
great.
Rich was like in an old school kung fu movie where they just keep coming and coming and coming at him.
Yeah.
And he's fighting off everybody as best he can, and he finally loses because it's 1 against 100.
It was just too much for him.
And we also got to get the clip of Anthony just putting his his foot in his mouth with that JBL guy.
That was hilarious.
Well,
we got to get that too for after the break. That was hilarious. Guy comes in to promote a product, and Anthony didn't know he was coming in to promote a product, and wanted to know what this Oh,
I insulted his beverage,
having no idea that this product was in front of you because JBL was coming in to promote it.
I was questioning the sexuality of maybe a man that would drink something in a can of that color.
Yeah.
And I also said, what is this? And I used another word for crap.
Yeah, we'll get that for after the break. But first, here's Roland snapping. Rich Voss goes after him with an innocent little chub joke, and Roland wasn't going to have any of it.
Roland is...
Roland, I want you to try, too.
Roland books a lot of our guests. He's a very sweaty guy.
Yeah. I want you to try.
What do you think?
All right, he's trying the drink.
He does the typical...
I don't think he needs anything to slow him down, though.
All right.
Oh, Jesus.
Was that Rich?
No, you're a calm guy. I'm just saying you don't need anything to slow you down.
You don't want to get on. You don't want to get on Roland's bad side.
No, you don't want to get on his bad side.
Really?
Not bad.
Yeah, it's taking me a week to get to the other bad side.
Rich Voss, you can see him on Letterman. No. Leno, no. Kimmel, no. Oh, wait, you might be able to see him on QVC. No. Wait, CW11, and I'll see you on.
That was
yourself. You tan? You're the only tan Jew in the world.
All Jews are tan.
Ooh, I'm rich. Any more fat jokes? Stupid fat.
Oh, really?
Look at
yeah,
that.
well, trash how I talk every day I'm in here. That bothers you? That really bothers you?
Yes,
Stick it up, treadmill, stupid.
Oh,
treadmill?
Treadmill. Let me go check my piggy bank. Rich Voss's bank account.
Oh, really? My bank account?
Look at Spider go.
I've been around for 8 years, so what?
All
Do
right.
something with 8 years. Make it count.
Don't get a
Make it
real
count.
guest. Don't
Trailer
get a real
both.
guest.
Been
Don't
on
get
air for
somebody.
4 years.
All right, go
$28
get
million.
somebody that's real. Get somebody that's real. Do
I
something.
would.
Go to the phone and go to your cubicle and get somebody that's real.
I do.
Okay, good. Wait, you get you know what? This is a radio show where we trash each other. If you're going to walk in, that's what happens, stupid, okay?
He just
I'm
trashed
sorry.
you, Rich.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
He just killed you. It was like a standing ovation.
I think he understands that well.
Yeah.
And he did it really well.
He had a great exit and everything.
Wait,
It was,
here's Roll.
that was like a wrestling move.
He had the
You guys are going to finish drinking.
It's delicious, though.
The energy drink closer was like a hack road move. It was like
That was good. It was like he was
I enjoyed
doing a
it,
little
though.
talk-up thing.
This
and
is
then-
very good, JBL.
And then he goes back to normal rolling at the end.
This is very good, JBL.
JBL.
It's a good product. I like it.
What you couldn't see is that one of the things that got a huge laugh was Roland, let's just say, held the can a certain way and shook it up and the can sprayed all over.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And that was kind of like a, here you go, Rich.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, yeah, I'm rich. And he's making like he's taking care of business with the can, and it's sprayed all over the place.
I just caught, by the way, listening to it, where he's going, make it count. Roland's yelling, make it count.
Well, because,
Make it count.
Voss likes to brag that he's been doing our show for 8 years, and Roland is basically saying, well, great, but make it count. Opie and Anthony will be right back. Rolling right along, it's the Opie and Anthony show. Look who stopped by to say hi. It's Bobby. Hi, Bobby.
Hi, Opie. How are you? Anthony.
Hey, Bob, you should have been here yesterday.
Yeah, I heard there
It
was,
was just a pile on Voss.
some hijinks.
It was really great.
It's fair to say, though, I mean, Voss held his own.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
when you guys-
Mike took some abuse.
Well,
That's for sure.
We said that he beat up Mike Birbiglia pretty good.
Yeah.
Roland kicked Voss's ass. This is for the people that were keeping score at home. And then JBL beat him in a split decision.
Yeah.
So, Voss did all right.
JBL had some great lines, though. It was really funny. When he said something like, "Are you funny on stage?" Just kept hammering him.
Yesterday's show was a highlight reel. That one's one for the ages, man.
JBL was great because he just kind of came in and hung and just did what the show does and dumped on people and got dumped on. And
and just through talking, we were able to promote his stuff. We didn't have to sit there and just plug it like,
no,
like here he is with his product. It was fun. He's a fun guy to have on.
We did it our way. And
Yes,
you had a
Frank.
fine faux pas that they're getting together in the office.
Yeah.
Bobby, so JBL, he has a drink, some kind of anti-energy drink, right? And he's about to do our radio show. So the guys, they're well prepared behind the scenes. They decide if you're going to be talking about this energy drink with JBL, who's about to enter the studio, the boys should have the drink in front of them. So we all have this purple can of delicious
Drank.
of goodness. Yeah, I was trying to avoid the name of the product because they get panicky down the hall. Oh my God! You just gave him a free plug.
Tell him what it is.
Yeah, it's called Drank. It's an anti-energy drink, and it comes in in a weird purplish can.
It's called Drank.
It's supposed to mellow you out instead of get you like a Red Bull or something like that.
Yeah.
like melatonin and stuff in it.
It's called milk.
Yeah, it wasn't the cool color purple. The can,
Like Prince.
it was kind of the swishy color purple.
Yeah.
And Anthony,
Well, in my defense, I was trying to get the Paltalk camera focused on the Scrabble board because Jimmy and Voss were playing Scrabble at the time.
well,
Exciting.
because nothing says great radio like Scrabble.
Like playing Scrabble.
Saying that for years.
So I wanted to get the Scrabble board on the Paltalk camera, but the can was in the way.
Yeah.
So I said, "Can someone move that?" And then I started thinking, "What the hell is it? Like it's all over the place. It's in this purple can." So I might have said something to the effect that the color of the can might make it popular with certain members of the gay community, and that the product inside was another word for crap.
Yeah. And then we said, Well, ladies and gentlemen,
let's bring in the guy, the CEO of the company that makes this.
That's the beauty of us, Bobby.
The guy who puts his life's blood into making the product.
Yeah.
He puts his blood in the breakfast
Yes, yes,
Hey,
it's tasty.
we got the short clip. Then we're gonna have a longer version in a few minutes here, but it's worth playing right now.
And that purple what elixir that is. What is this? Yeah. The beeps really do it justice, doesn't it?
Well, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
None of those are gray area beeps. Well,
No.
one of them is actually.
Yeah, one of them is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
'cause it was
certainly is.
It was normally a derogatory term for a gay gentleman.
Don't say that because they might call in. Don't say that. That's not nice.
Nice.
You know what the lawyers told us yesterday?
Hi, we're douches.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, that would mean they were telling the truth, and they never do that.
There's a sexpo going on in New York City, and they bought a lot of advertising on this radio show. So, of course, you know, they want to bring some of these starlets of the X-rated variety into our show, just to promote the sexpo, right?
today.
Trust me, listen, and we're like, okay, sure. You know, can they get naked? No. All right, then no to the adult entertainers. Sorry, no.
What can they do?
Yeah, what can they do? So the lawyers got back to us, and they said, good news, fellas, you can have them in as long as they're wearing pasties.
Pasties. What is this, 1955?
So we told the lawyers, once again, go screw.
Sometimes when I'm doing the topless, the pasties slip off.
But can like pasties be like pickles? Can you just stick pickles on there?
They'll fall off, Bob.
Not if you bite a hole. Not if you bite a hole in the middle of them and twist them on.
Bite a hole in the middle of what?
Pasties.
That's Brie Olson. It's so sexy.
Yeah, well, you want to see her without pasties. So
Brie Olson's a goer.
pasties is just
They're unsexy.
just takes the sexiness
They're not.
out of the whole
Yeah,
thing.
it ruins everything. I especially like the ones with tassels, so they can swing them around.
Like fez hats.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Are there pasties that are clear?
Yes.
Then we're being idiots.
No, we're not. We're done with the lawyers.
Oh, you
I
Go
don't even
screw
think they'd
'em.
allow that.
The lawyers. Well,
Let the
Probably wouldn't even allow clear ones.
let sales fight it out with the lawyers, because now they understand what we're going through with these asses down there in Washington.
Look how stupid that looks.
The FCC doesn't fine you for having naked women in a radio station studio.
No.
So maybe if
No.
sales loses a little money, then maybe they jump on board and help us out with these scums that are hurting our
See,
show.
I don't understand it. It's radio. You can't see it. We're not going to sit there and vividly describe anything because we're not stupid. We know what FCC laws are, rules. Believe it or not.
it's just a few lawyers, and you know who you are, who are just imposing their own personal morality.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And I sat across one of them, and he said the same thing. Well, you could be getting into a finable area. And I said, well, has there ever in the history of radio been a fine associated with a nude breast in studio?
Mm-hmm.
No. Well, then what's the issue?
Yeah.
It's an impossibility. And
Yeah.
they say, well, then what's the difference? The difference is it's corny, and the people in studio know it's fake. And if it's fake, it's ridiculous, and the audience senses it's fake.
They didn't even want me to, because I wanted to do something where we said a girl was in here getting naked and just really describe a girl taking her clothes off and doing something when there's no girl in the studio.
Right.
And they shot that down.
Yeah.
They said, no, you can't even do that.
Radio is at a crossroads.
What? There's an invisible girl and we
Yeah.
can't even say that she's here?
Well, radio is at a crossroads right now, and the best thing that CBS Radio could do, I'm serious too, I have no problem saying this, they need to hire young, aggressive lawyers that will help, the talent try to get some of this stuff done without getting FCC fines. That's
like
what
a young buck from a Grisham novel.
These old guys have got to go.
Overcome.
They have got to go. They're hurting the product.
And there's no FCC issue with that. Like a
No, there
naked
isn't.
girl in here, there's no FCC issue whatsoever.
Young lawyers that understand what's going on in media in the year 2008. That's what this company needs.
And plus, this is New York City, too. It's not like you're in the middle of Nebraska.
Yes.
You could probably do it in the middle of Nebraska.
Yeah, it's called not being on the radar. So, like, that's our problem, being a syndicated show. We're competing against shows that still are allowed to do all this stuff because they're under the radar. They don't have names for themselves. And that's what we try to tell the lawyers, too. You're killing us. You're tying one of our hands behind our back.
Very interesting.
No, guys, don't do that because I'm stuck with a woman at home and I can't come in and see the breasts, so I don't want you to. That's all it is.
So,
God, I bet.
That's all it is. It's a bunch of guys who are stuck in suburban life, which is great if that's where you want to be. I don't want to be there. I'm filth.
No one wants to be there.
You good point.
You know what?
Playing devil's advocate.
I was walking through Sheep Meadow here in New York City the other day. A girl sunning herself in Sheep Meadow, which is a huge park, right in the middle of Central Park, basically, right in the middle of Manhattan, completely topless. I forgot to tell you guys.
Nice.
And guess what? That's legal.
Yeah.
You can do that?
Well, most girls are a little too shy to do that, but yes, it's legal to do that.
And they don't want to, be attacked by
right.
15 Puerto Ricans. Not that Puerto Ricans do that, but sometimes.
Oh, Bob, don't doll it up. You meant it. Bob the racist Kelly. He'll be appearing.
Bobby brings up a good point, though, because it's always the ones that you don't really want to see.
Yeah.
Even though you want to see bad ones, too, because it's like, wow, it's boobies.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But a girl with a really nice set, you're 100% right. They're not going to be sunning themselves in sheep meadows because they will get attacked.
It's always
some creep will do something stupid.
Just come up and give a little.
Right.
Hey, honey, you up? I think it's time to turn over.
You just hear bushes rustling like a dinosaur is coming.
Yeah.
I saw a girl running down the street yesterday getting chased by 15 kids
What are you talking
screaming, "Help me!" And everybody just froze, watched it go by, and then I can't do anything. And
Continued on their business.
Yeah.
Why was she running?
I don't know. She was just running. There was like 15 people running behind her.
Because you don't want to step in the middle of something where a bunch of friends
I wasn't friends.
are doing something or whatever.
Right.
Or you don't want to get involved in something you don't know, and all of a sudden you realize the person.
It's a movie.
Yeah.
Or something being filmed and you whale someone in the face. You know? You're going to be the big hero.
Cut.
Yeah, what did you do?
Yeah, I actually did that. I threw a rock at Colin's knee once, and some people got mad at me, like they thought I just threw a rock at an old guy's knee. We were in front of his house, and he was throwing sticks at me through Central Park.
What the hell is wrong with
for around 20 minutes? Just a big, whatever stick he could, throwing it at me. And then I
looked like a gorilla, just trying to throw things at you.
And I took a rock and I hucked it and I hit him right in his kneecap. And you know him, he's a psycho. He started laughing and crying. And people tried to attack me.
Yeah. Amazing. Hey, we got to play something that the boys put together. Ant was bitching and complaining because his brother and sister both had kids within the last month or two, right? So now they're
pretty much done being my brother and sister. Now they're parents, and it's no more hanging out and having fun or anything. Stinks.
You sound like a 9-year-old.
It stinks.
Yeah, but you can have fun, invite them over.
No, it's all about, it is. It's just all about kids now. Like, I can't just call my brother up and go, "Oh, Joe, come on over, we'll have some beers." It's Joe, the kid comes, it's the whole thing, and it's all about the baby. It's no more just hanging out, talking.
But it is. You're still
it's
hanging
not.
out and admiring the little fella.
It's like I said, we went over my mom's house, and we're hanging out on the back deck, and my brother, who used to be out there, maybe having a beer or something like that, and Dawn was always out there having a cocktail or something. Now they're all inside the house, just gawking over babies, doing baby things and stuff. So I'm just sitting there going, "It stinks."
All right, Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just grow up. What's wrong with you? You have guns and video games and a swimming pool. You're such a juvenile. Yeah, it happens. Why don't you try having one? Get one.
No.
Just adopt one for a week.
Why are you scared of kids, Anthony?
What?
Why are you scared of them?
They wreck everything.
You don't want to have your own. You don't want any real relationship with your sister's kid or your brother's kid.
No, I don't. Wait. I didn't say that. I do, because I go over there and I do the baby thing where you go, ooh, coochie, coochie.
You get a warm feeling when you hold them? Have you held the kids?
How does it go one more time?
Coochie, coochie. and I don't. I haven't held the children yet.
I'm kind of with you on that, though. The kids have to be at least 6 to 7 months old before I can finally hold them.
When you could still see a pulse on top of their head,
yeah.
I ain't touching it.
That's where I agree with you. I get scared holding newborns. I'll do it for the quick photo, like, all right, here you go. And then I can't really touch them until they're 6 or 7 months old.
You don't want that soft spot on the top of the head? Oh, who's that?
Uncle Paul. Uncle Paul.
Pick them right up. They love it. I'll hold a newborn. You just gotta kind of put their little head against your chest and just gotta hold. They're cute. They smell like little babies.
Yeah,
like
until they vomit.
What's that?
I said it looks like a newborn.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
They puke on you. They
Yeah.
They make wee-wees.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that. And then the other thing, I want no part of.
What's that?
I never changed a diaper, and I got 10 nephews and nieces.
That whole diaper changing thing.
I never changed
where they hold the baby up and stick their nose right there and go, oh, someone needs it changing. It's like, is that cute? Is that something? How do you do that?
I don't know.
As a parent.
I saw my brother doing that a couple days ago.
Oh,
like, that's
God.
I actually
that's insane.
I saw a friend of mine take baby poop and wipe it on his upper lip like a mustache.
Oh, I saw that once. I forgot who that was.
That's crazy. Ugh. Ugh.
Wasn't even his own kid.
Yeah, I know.
It was some retard's kid.
that was quite horrific, to say the least.
Just took lawnmower grass and rubbed it on your upper lip.
Yeah. Ugh. But yeah, so it's just got me a little,
Did you ever want to have kids?
No.
Was this something like early on you just knew it wasn't for
Early on, no.
Mm-hmm.
There's spontaneity ruiners, first of all. Like, I like...
What if you have a cool kid, though?
No.
You see the parents out there that have the cool kid, and then the kid is not that much of a problem.
If I want to go to Vegas at the drop of a hat,
yeah,
I just got to go to the airport with my Amex, and I'm going to Vegas. I don't have to pack a pack and play and find out where the kids got to stay and all this happy crap.
Is that right?
Enough of it. And yes. And then they just turn into someone else. Like Joe now. He used to go over and Joe would be noodling around with his guitar. Now he's just constantly holding the baby and dancing around and, ooh, look. Like, oh, whatever. And then Dawn, same thing. They're just fixated. And when they go over, because usually when we see each other, it's going over Mom's house. And that's where we'd all hang out.
Sure.
So Mom makes it even worse because she's the doting grandmother. So, She's over there with the kids, and I sit there going, what about me? I get no attention anymore.
Gee, what's wrong with you?
I'm done.
What's wrong with you?
I don't get any attention from my family anymore.
Yeah, because you're 47. Yeah, it's time that you moved on. Yeah, cut the cord. Your mommy doesn't feed you sauce.
Your mom's been wanting to be a grandmother for probably 15 years, and it finally happened.
Whoopity-doo.
Maybe 20 years. She probably wanted to be a grandma 20 years ago.
I'm sure she
because
did.
your brother and sister both had kids, late in life.
Yeah.
I think it's also
later in life, I should say.
Both of them had it at the same time.
Yep.
So it's like all of a sudden, it's like, and take this the right way. Anthony's realizing that he's basically just an overgrown 5-year-old, and he doesn't. And it's this relative comparison of, wow, they are adults, and I really am. Yeah. But you know what? I love the fact that Ant doesn't want kids, and it's like he's seen as the weird one. I'm totally with you.
Yeah.
You don't want them. Good. Like,
no.
Not that they're bad to have, but if you don't, you're not weird to not want them. You want to go to Vegas and, and spill a little stuff.
Whatever, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, the other thing that makes you see that, like, you're going to be, when you get older, like older than you are now.
Yeah.
And like your brother and your sister are going to have a kid out there who's going to be young. And
he's going to be embarrassed that they're ancient parents.
No, he's going to be able to, someone's going to be there to take care of them. When you get older, you're going to have
I'll hire people. Please.
Just going to hire who?
As long as there's pal talk, I'll have people to take care of me.
Well, you're going, pal. I need someone to come get my medicine.
Speculation.
Yes. Who is that? Oh, that's Anthony. He's an older, creepy guy. He used to be on a radio show.
Yeah.
They self-destructed a third and final time. And now he just kind of messes in his diner.
Who's that guy? He never knows where he leaves his money laying around. Just open drawers, you'll find some.
He does some impersonations. There's Reagan. He does some really weird ones.
I think it was the real people.
Who's that guy lying next to him? Oh, that's Jim Norton.
Yes, they were both lonely because they had no kids.
Exactly.
So me and Jimmy have to shack up together and take care of each other.
We become like an alternative lifestyle couple. We don't have sex. We just kind of protect each other from home invasions and robberies. Actually, you protect me.
Yeah.
I don't like guns.
So he doesn't like the
We regret not having children.
Well, it's the setup for the
move to Massachusetts.
That's the big setup for Ant Needs a New Family.
Yeah.
That Derek and Steve put together because Ant's given up on his sister, given up on his brother, given up on his mom,
have to.
giving up on his stepfather.
Nah, Sal's cool.
Sal's still all right?
Oh, yeah.
So you'll start with Sal?
Yeah, I can still hang with Sal.
And you'll get a new mommy, a new brother, a new sister?
Yeah, putting out the word. Maybe Craigslist. An alert here. I need a new brother and sister.
You've heard the rumors, and it's true. Anthony Cumia of the Opie and Anthony Show is looking for a new family.
Because the ones that I used to have, they suck now. They're no fun. They don't hang out. It's all about these goddamn children all the time.
After being abandoned by his biological siblings who selfishly chose to procreate and form families of their own, Anthony's taking applications for a new brother and sister.
Dude, it is so depressing. They're all inside with doing baby maintenance crap. I need a new brother Joe and a new sister Dawn.
Qualified candidates will be exposed to the following curriculum at the Cumia estate: binge drinking, driving really fast, shooting firearms in the home, frequent encounters with law enforcement, vomiting, diarrhea, gambling, lukewarm hot tubbing, mild infatuation with the World War II era, notably Germany, specifically Adolf Hitler.
You gotta admit, snappy dressers.
So if you're between the ages of 18 and 19, have a slender build, questionable judgment, loose moral fiber, and no interest in children because children ruin everything.
Oh. Ooh, the goddamn babies are right. Oh.
Then sign up today to be Anthony Cumia's new brother or sister.
And you need other things.
What?
You know, I can write it down.
Rehab?
Wow.
Intervention?
Wow. There you go. Boys did a good job with that. Let's say hi to Frank in New York. Frank.
It's me.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Hey, Frank.
Hey, you sound like my friend when we all went from 7th grade to 8th grade, and he got left back and he couldn't catch up with everybody else, and then he had to knock everybody because we were moving on and he was held back. Wah!
Let me explain something to you, Frank. There was a time in my family's life where I was the one that decided, hey, it's time to wake up and be an adult, because we were all just, kind of screw-ups and everything. Not my sister. She went to school and everything. But it was like, it's time to do something an adult would do. Let me get married. And then I believe that my brother and my sister saw that and thought, hey, Anthony did this. Oh, boy, we're getting, older. We might as well get married, too. And this I'm getting because the whole child thing, just because my brother and sister had a kid at the same time, doesn't necessarily mean I want to jump in there and have a kid. Because let me tell you how those 3 marriages ended.
0 for 3.
In horrid divorces.
The Cumias are 0 for 3 in marriage.
0 for 3. Ugh.
Good for you.
Just horrid. So I'm not going to look at them and go, oh, look. They've chosen to raise their families, and then I'm supposed to, jump on board? Sorry.
No, it's not that you're supposed to jump on board. You're just not supposed to whine like a little kid.
I'm not.
I'm lonely.
I didn't say I'm lonely.
I want to have a beer and a joint with my brother.
I just want to hang out. Why wouldn't you want to hang out with your brother and sister who have been cool for years and years and years to just hang out and get plastered with and just, have fun with and everything? And now it's just all baby stuff.
Bob said, okay, Peter Pan.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. Okay, Peter Pan.
It does make it tougher, though. Me and my brother were real close. He has 4 kids, and they stayed with me for 2 days. I might have talked to my brother for 10 minutes of quality time?
and it's all
because you got to squeeze it in between. Don't do that.
Dude.
Where's this one? Why are you doing that?
It's every
Don't touch that.
second of their existence. I'm not even
It
joking.
does make it tougher, but
It's every second of their existence revolves around children now, around their kids, which is fine for them. It's very good. They're very loving parents. My mother is stunned when she sees my brother with the baby, because she's just like, he is the best father. He's so loving, everything like that. I'm like, why? Because he's not cracking the kid's head against the porcelain sink. What is he supposed to do? He's doting. He's doting dad like every other father. He fell asleep next to the bean pot, I call it. If you ever saw Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
I did.
Yeah. You your whole life you're going, kids, screw that. It's all, I'm just hanging out. I'm getting girls. I'm doing this. And then you fall asleep next to the pod. You wake up and you tell all your friends, it's not that bad. This is good. Do it.
But inside you're like,
chasing people down the street.
Come on.
yeah,
like Donald Sutherland running.
Burned in my memory.
Oh,
all right. You don't want to have kids. You don't want to get married again. But
Yeah.
Will you ever settle down?
Settle down. I settle down every night, Ma. What are you talking about? Settling down. I've been in steady relationships for many years.
Yeah.
Back to back,
Back to back.
And the belly to belly. It's been like I've always been the kind of guy that just gets into relationships, and then before I know it, years have ticked by. Tick tock. And then the relationship ends, and I look back at all the good times I could have had.
So back to back, you did, I think, close to 2 decades, right?
It was ridiculous,
more or less.
I'm thinking back. It's just I went from one to another to another, and no, I won't have it.
Your girl,
I won't have it anymore.
You and your girl are still together.
What?
You done?
Hello?
Awkward.
Huh?
Oh, dude.
Awkward.
I'm sorry, dude.
Awkward.
Things happen. Let's just say that.
When did you and Keith break up?
Keith was very good to me for quite a while,
Right.
but things just don't work out.
Did you make him give his Desert Eagle back?
No, we haven't gotten those yet.
Oh, okay.
And he'll get it in the custody battle.
Someone didn't get the talking to before they came into the studio.
The talking to.
I just feel
awkward.
I just feel stupid.
Are you getting warm inside, Bobby?
Yeah.
It's just it's one of these situations where I'm not gonna do that again for a while.
Are you back?
You know?
Are you playing Xbox again?
I need.
He's playing
no,
box.
It's Jesus Christ, Opie.
Using your thumbs.
I think I just went with the Xbox. Yeah, he's playing Xbox.
I have wonderful. I've been blessed with wonderful house,
right?
Through this wonderful job that I have. It's afforded me some luxuries.
I heard it's nice.
And I go out and go in the jacuzzi and in the pool and hang out back.
Wow.
A few beers. It's nice. It's very nice.
It's a good life for the man.
Can it fit more than one person at the house?
Please.
Yeah.
It's a mansion. It's a magical mansion.
Magical.
A woman enters the front door, and by the time she walks out the back, she's nude.
It's a magical mansion.
It's a place of intrigue and fantasy. It's a place that I want to be.
And it's just one of those situations where I don't want to have to be somewhere at any given time right now in my life. I don't want my life planned out for me at all.
Yeah.
By anything. I just want to be able to do whatever I want to do. Whatever I want to do, that's what I want to do.
So if you want to wake up in the morning and just go to Rhode Island,
I got to go to work. But I mean, weekends. After work.
You know what I mean. After on Sunday.
But that's what he does, and he's happy with that.
So you could have,
and I don't want to have to answer to people.
So you go to your house and you can invite girls over. You could just invite 6 girls over, and they could all get naked if they wanted to.
If anyone wanted to.
If you want only a few girls.
Yeah, you want to cut back.
Oh, it is
no,
magical.
I'm kidding. It's magical, like Jimmy said.
The magical mansion. I want to go to the magical mansion today. They're all just naked by the time they get out the back door. Something happens. They look around. They go, "Oh my God! Look at those stairs." The bra. Oh my God! 8 bathrooms, panties. Oh my God! A jacuzzi. The pool's heated. Shoes come off. Everyone's naked. King Kumia sitting there with his giant hog draped over his leg. Love like the Cowardly Lion's tail. If you want to stay, you got to smoke on this. That doesn't sound like the Cowardly Lion.
No, look, see, I'm reading a lot of stuff. I'm not selling anyone out over here. I'm not talking ill of anybody.
I understand.
All I'm saying is I'm at a point where I realize I'd been in relationships too many years, steady, and I was a good boy,
faithful,
very, and I was in for too many years of that, and I think it's time where if I want to go and do something, I don't have to make a phone call, and I don't have to do this. I could just do what I want.
You don't want to answer to no one. So
Today after work, I'm heading to the gun store. I'm picking up another rifle.
What
That's good.
is wrong with you?
That's good.
Dude,
boy.
Get them while you can, because if the Democrats get in, it's over, Johnny. I'll be grandfathered in with an armory. Pretty much what I'm so.
Anthony, make it official, because the speculation's ridiculous. Anthony is officially single. Just say it, and then we move on to other things.
Or
whatever. Let that one.
Yeah.
What do you want to say officially?
That's
and
pretty
then
much.
they can move on.
I think people can figure it out.
You single?
Believe it or not, they can't, because they're still like, well, so does that mean?
You know
that
what?
Means
Because they're stupid.
All right, good. You heard it here.
Figure it out.
Now we can move on. Finally.
Wow, man. And how?
Thanks, Bobby.
Well, that you're right. I made the show better.
We've been tiptoeing around this for a while.
You got it. Listen to me.
Yes, sir.
So So it's done with you and her, and now you have this big magical mansion.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's like fairies and like
no fairies. You want to come over anytime, though. Yeah, Bobby.
You know when you feel it coming as you say it.
Yes, of course.
So did you have any parties yet?
Yeah. Yeah.
You had a big party?
Had a big party.
Yeah.
And then I've been having like smaller parties.
What was the big party? Like a big barbecue?
That would have been one that Bobby should have been invited to. I don't know why Bob Kelly wasn't
I'll tell
invited.
you why. Because
did Keith call you?
Nobody called me.
Damn it. Smaller ones.
But I'm blaming on Keith.
What about these smaller ones that were
Who
not
came
invited
to your party?
They're just
Anthony?
gatherings of maybe six or so people.
I'd like to come.
I'd like to come too.
We don't drink though. You
Feel
gotta
free.
be a drink.
You drink a little. You have a beer or something. I don't care about putting a funnel down your throat and making you drink.
I don't drink at all.
Not beer anyway.
Can you hang out with your friends that are a bit square?
You're square.
You're looking at three
Square.
guys that are on the square side as
I'd
far
have
as
my
like the partying goes.
I'd have my hog out in that jacuzzi.
You
so
did.
fast.
Me and Norton would just be making egg drop soup.
You were going like an old man who just drank a bunch of orange
You were
juice.
there?
Of course, it was a giant warm toilet.
You
He
went?
was in a giant warm toilet.
He wasn't happy with the warm.
He wasn't happy.
Jacuzzi.
I had just
Did you
gotten
go?
the jacuzzi
Did you
done.
go?
I went. Yeah.
Oh, there was a Oh, you went?
Yes. There was a
that's
nice
cool.
party that
Bobby.
you weren't invited to.
No,
Bobby.
that's
It
cool.
was a horrible oversight.
Yeah, that's
You should have been
Why
invited.
would I be invited, dude?
This was something that was a lot. Let me tell you something.
Yeah,
this
dude.
party was probably the most stressful thing since my divorce.
Yeah, but it sounded
It
stressful.
was.
No, it sounded
It was
stressful.
a lot of things going on.
Right, like people coming and bringing food and having laughs and joking
was
around and
catered.
giggling. Oh, it's catered. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Delicious,
That
by the way.
alleviates a lot of the pressure, doesn't it?
Well,
When you just pay someone to cook for you. No, that's cool, dude. No, that's cool. No, I'm
Wait.
sure it's a nice
Why
party.
was it stressful, Ed?
well, it just was because goddamn got to figure out the guests and then
Yeah.
I think-
get a tent
You figured out the guests?
and then go to like Price Club kind of place, whatever the other one is. And buy all the stuff for the party.
I could have bought some.
I hope I
would have brought some.
I hope I'm not saying anything outrageous here, but when I walked into your pool party, I went to myself, to no one. Try to keep some of this stuff to myself.
Why is Anthony vacuuming the pool
No,
with his
I
hog?
go.
No.
I looked around and went, "Wow, this isn't Anthony."
Yeah.
I was
See,
like,
thanks.
Wow, this isn't Anthony.
It was so difficult.
Anthony is a very, very casual, doesn't give a crap about pretty much anyone type of person.
That's not true. I'm very caring.
Next thing you know, there's a cook and there's like hot girls with hors d'oeuvres trays
walking around. There's a tent.
I mean,
there are tables with the white cloths on them and everything.
The presentation.
I've never been to a party
Hold
like
on.
that.
The presentation was
sorry, Bobby.
fantastic. It was
Yeah.
unbelievable. But I said to myself, this is not Anthony. If Anthony was going to just throw a pool party, it'd be like, I don't know, Saturday, 2 o'clock, come on over,
That's
and we'll
it.
figure it out.
That's what I do now.
This thing was figured out right down to the...
yeah.
When was it?
The
Very
cocktail
detailed.
napkins.
When was it?
I think they were fancy
August,
cocktail napkins.
18th, I think, something like that.
Oh, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks
I
ago.
remember that weekend. That was the weekend when I was home. I was out of
Oh.
town and I was alone. And I was waking up and then like early and then going back to sleep and then waking up and then going back to
You missed
sleep.
a fun party.
Yeah, sleeping all day. I think it was called like depression. I don't know what it was.
Oh. Well, you know
That was my
something?
ex-
Let me
my-
tell you something.
Enough with the depression.
You probably wouldn't have had as good a time as you would at like one of the smaller gatherings. It's a lot more casual now. It's just like it's not this thing where people are coming over with platters of stuff. You just walk into the cabana, grab yourself a beer.
Was Voss there?
Go there. No, and
He
he was
also
angry
wasn't
too.
invited.
Was
apparently
wasn't invited.
Apparently Keith had invited him twice, but he said he wasn't invited. No, Patrice wasn't invited because it's not my neighborhood has restrictions.
Weight restrictions?
I meant, yeah.
Hey, with that, we really have to take a break.
Alrighty.
We're really late. So there you go. There's the scoop finally on what's going on with Ant. Bobby, where are you going to be? Caroline's?
Caroline's Friday, 2 shows, 8 and 10:30, and Saturday, 8 and 10:30, and Sunday this week.
So Caroline's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because people aren't paying that close
Thank you,
attention.
Opie, for making it better.
212-757-4100 for tickets to see Bobby at Caroline's here in New York City. That's huge.
Huge show, big show.
All right, Opie
Wait.
and Anthony.
I have to say something.
What?
I have tickets going on sale for Boston.
All right.
10 o'clock this
Wilbur.
morning. They go on sale. Wilbur Theaters for Saturday, November 15th. One show only. Go to my MySpace. You can get a link. It's a pre-sale. 10 a.m. this morning. They go on sale.
Brand new club.
Oh, my God. We couldn't get back on the air fast enough. It's Opie and Anthony, Bob Kelly in studio. I hear Jeffrey Ross is going to be saying hi today.
Yeah.
He's on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, I know. I thought he had a bum leg.
He had a bum hip. He
Yeah.
broke it, ice skating or something?
Sneezing.
Right.
I don't know what happened.
How did he get that gig?
I don't
Don't you
know.
have to be in shape for that?
Hey, they hired a one-legged woman.
Well, God bless him, man. He's doing well.
Yeah.
Hey, just before we went back on air, Anthony's like, I got an idea for my house.
Yeah, see.
And he goes, he hinted at something and said, but let's wait for the air.
I've been hashing it over with a couple of people. I'm thinking this would be something good. Wire my house up with cameras. It's me living there, the shock jock. And then I have like anywhere from 6 to 8 girls.
Living there?
Living in the house.
For how long?
I don't know. Just see what happens. With a bunch of but girls that really party and stuff.
All right, let me write this down. You're in stage 3 of your insanity. I love it.
No, this would be great.
I love it.
I put it online and charge people. I'm rich. I'm rich.
To watch you get laid. Sounds like
Yes.
a great gig. Great gig for all of us.
No, because it wouldn't be. It's not the getting laid part. It's the idea of having a bunch of drunk young women at the house, and me having to try to keep it all in control.
The scary thing is you're dead serious.
I think it'd be kind of cool.
Who would be on your short list of girls?
No, it's not going to be called Big Boner.
instead of Big Brother.
And of course,
you got a short list? Let's give some of these girls some attention today. You got a short list of girls that you're thinking about for the
I can't say anything right now.
You're in discussions with some of these women?
I'm in discussions.
And are they into this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course they are. They
absolutely.
live in S-holes.
So you're
absolutely.
So you're going to put bunk beds in your
Yeah, exactly. That was a point that was brought up. It's like some of the rooms put bunk beds in there. And then the cameras, and they can, go at each other. And then the jacuzzi. Yeah, they're in the jacuzzi. They're in the pool. They're hanging out.
Would this be a 24-hour-a-day thing?
Yep. Just, it's on all the time. But then there are special, times where you'll want to tune in because maybe some event is going on, like a party kind of a thing.
You would advertise, this weekend, the pool party.
The pool party's coming up, or tonight something's happening.
Scrabble night.
Yeah, Scrabble night.
Can I get a piece of the action? I'm talking like, some of the money.
Oh, you want to be a silent partner?
I'll be a silent partner. I'll invest in
Who
this.
doesn't?
I'll invest in this one.
You just want to be there for casting.
This is old school webcams. Remember when webcams first started and it would be like in a sorority house or something?
Yeah, but this is like, this will be the real deal. Reality programming on the internet where it's the real deal. It's just me with a bunch of like chicks living at my house.
And guns.
Yeah, with guns.
Do they all have
and
to wear
booze?
guns?
Someone's getting shot.
Guns that could go off at any time.
Right. How exciting is that?
Because the guns are just laying around. When we went to the pool party, they were just on the bed,
Floating
5 or 6
in the pool.
handguns. Floating. There was a closet dedicated to just, am I saying too much?
Little kids are chasing each other around with them. No, very safe with my weaponry.
See little kids sucking on a bullet.
Yeah. No, bullet can't do anything. Little lead.
Well, we got Sarah in New Hampshire.
Sarah.
Keith, hold on, Sarah, hold on. Keith's going to have to quit his job because he's going to have to take care of this.
No, Keith can see. This has to be me and 6 to 8 girls,
and that's it.
Yes.
Let's say hi to
Am I
Sarah.
stupid?
You're just naked with
Yes,
your
Jimmy?
AKs.
What's the name of the show? Creep. Just you. Who wants to watch? Who wants to pay to watch this great life? Hey, let's not watch hardcore porn. Let's watch the Rit guy. Rit guy.
The Rit guy.
Let's watch the Rit guy. WRIT. He's a lawyer. I shut my fat mouth.
My Rit.
I think.
You gotta get rid of
corpus.
You really got to get rid of him.
I think you're onto something, Ant. When are you thinking of debuting this?
Yeah. Well,
let's get a day.
The thing is, I got to get everything in order, which is going to be. I think this might have to wait till spring.
You're not serious.
No, I am. This has to be done. What am I going to do? Hook up some cheesy cams?
Forget it.
And just nail them to my wall?
I saw your system. You could get
cast these girls,
dude. I saw your system. It's quite impressive. You get the
This
same
takes
guys.
a while.
Same guys that put your system in. I think you could have this done by.
I want
November.
but I want the tub and I want the pool thing.
Right.
I could do indoor fireplace
You could start
rug
indoor
thing.
by spring. You do outdoor.
Yeah.
See, that means when people are starting to get bored with this whole thing, all of a sudden spring rolls around. Now you open up the pool and the jacuzzi. To
Like you
this
could
whole
have
thing.
contests too. You could have like hot dog eating contests. You could have like naked putting a gun together, taking it apart.
Oh, field
Contests.
stripping. Yeah, one night I could teach them all how to field strip an AR-15.
Right.
Yeah.
But they have to do it in panties, bra and panties.
Of course.
They have to do it in a field naked.
Everything is done in bra and panties, by the way.
Oh, everybody's in bra.
Yeah.
panties. Even
Or
you?
little lingerie things. Yes, even me. I'll be in bra and panties
I'm
the whole
in.
time. No, see, I'm going to try to retain my composure during this whole thing.
What?
Because you know how I am with the house. I get a little crazy. And with a bunch of crazed, girls running around drinking and stuff, I'll be a little wild.
Yeah, 6 periods at the same time. Good luck.
Yeah, imagine that.
Personality conflict.
See?
Have
Get
fun.
that cam going.
Have fun.
Are you gonna wear
turlet?
The turlet cam.
Turlet cam.
Are you going to wear a big clock and a stupid hat?
No, it won't be like that. That's all phony stuff. Reality programming is phony. I just want the real deal.
Are you going to have girls from, are you just gonna, all white chicks from Long Island, or are you going to have a black chick?
There'll
Puerto
be
Rican?
no. I'm not going to cast it like people cast it. We need this. We need the lesbian girl. We need this. No, there'll be girls that I like looking at.
Well, what about, is there any, when you're going to have a black girl, that's good?
No, why would I have a black girl in there?
Because you have more viewers.
She'll leave the house, and 10 of my neighbors will call the cops.
And
They're crazy.
Let's say hi to Sarah. She wants to be part of this. Sarah, New Hampshire, what's up?
Hi, I'd like to be a part of this thing. Where can I sign up?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, Sarah, how old a gal are you?
I'm actually 19. I work out every day, and I
Doesn't sound it.
It's a guy.
Of course.
Sarah.
You have to get your septum fixed before you get
I
to
would
go to
like
the house.
to be part of it.
Yeah.
I would like. Okay, I'll be over at noon.
I was in love with Forrest Whitaker in the Crying Game.
I make wooden statues of the old man on the mountain. I make them into keychains. I'd like to come over.
I think you really should do this, but I don't think you're serious.
No, I'm
You start
I'm getting it together.
You start slow. A few cams in the house.
No, it's got to be a big debut.
Big debut.
This has to be a big splash.
Get the webpage and do a countdown.
Right.
Yeah, let's do a countdown.
It's going to be a big thing.
Spring's too long.
Yeah, but that takes 2 seconds to put up webcams, Anthony.
It really does. You could start.
You could do that by this weekend.
Yeah, but it's got to be high quality. It's got to be
buy the best ones.
Mic'd and stuff.
We made Pal Talk's company. They should finally do something for us.
I don't want it to be Pal Talk either.
Why?
Pal Talk's on the map because of this radio show. So now they should A, pay us handsomely, and B, set up really nice state-of-the-art webcams for you.
I am
and your
trading
new project.
my privacy for cold, hard cash.
God. Nice.
And warm, hard cash.
Yeah, Voyeur Dorm was one of the first. You're right.
Yeah.
So
could you imagine that?
So is it going to be 24 hours a day?
Yeah.
So we get to see you like sleeping?
Just run it. Maybe if I feel it's necessary to turn a cam on, watch me sleep. Oh, I don't think anyone wants to see that.
I thought you were going to say maybe if I feel like sleeping.
Yeah.
That too.
So you're going to have hey, tonight you walk down the living room. They're all like doing their thing, right? And you walk down, you, Kathy, and you, Lisa. Let's go. We're going to bed.
No, it's not about. It's not going to just be about that stuff.
What are you going to talk
about? You don't understand
giving advice. Well,
how ridiculous girls can be.
If you want to get out of stripping, it's a goal. You got to, real estate's a good market. Shut up. What are you going to do?
Sitting there in a silk robe with a giant bulge in it.
He actually uses it to tie the robe around his waist.
That's that's to be worked out with the whole thing with the not gimmick, but
all right,
the real attraction here will be.
Every night, a certain girl whatever girl you pick should have to sleep with you, and then we get to watch.
Anthony, why do you want to watch him have sex, Bobby?
Why do I want to watch any guy have sex?
I want to watch Anthony have sex.
I think people would. Oh, I would love to.
I would. I'd love to see him just get angry, have that vein pop out in the side of his neck.
Would you have sex on the webcam?
I don't know.
Yes, you would.
Might do it under the covers.
Under the covers? Yeah, you would do it
at first. I'll be all shy. And then, within a week, I'll just be doing the friggin' porno stance.
There'll be X marks on the bed for you.
Yeah.
Stand
all
there.
right, move. Roll over.
You're like Hugh Hefner with nothing to offer them. Just a chintzy webcam show. You'll be all over the internet. You'll be stars. What a creep.
Ed Norton has to cut right to it, doesn't he?
That is great. Just call it creep.
Yeah, one webcam with horrible lighting. That's what
horribly lit.
That's
all choppy webcam.
Yeah, not enough bandwidth. It's just going to be just, yeah.
They just get to see me sit around watching Back to the Future for the 800th time. Why do you keep watching this? Shut up.
All right, give us
a psycho.
Give us an update when you have one.
Okay.
This isn't.
I'm in talks.
You're not BSing though. You really want to try this out?
Yeah, I'd love to try that out.
Oh, stage 3 has stage 3 of Anthony's insanity. Nice.
I can't wait till he gets into fetishes.
Oh yeah,
his sexual perversion starts coming out. He's trying new things.
Yeah, you're gonna have a dungeon.
No, I don't like stuff like that.
Not yet.
I'm more of a romantic than a
romantic
than a dominatrix lover guy.
Oh yeah. Watch. At least that's what they should call the show. Watch Dumbbell fall in love and break every heart. He likes me. Why are my bags at the front door? I'm not knocking that. You're a single guy. Good for you.
Hey, I'm not a fag. Look at this. Being very mean to me.
So what are you going to do?
Pal Talk.
What are you going to do at night? What do you mean romantic?
No, I just said, in my personal life, I lean more that way than I would, getting a whip out or something like that. That does nothing for me, dominatrix.
Have you ever tried it?
No, I see them. They come on the show and stuff, and they try to be all, look, you're going to get on all fours. And I'm like, shut up.
No, I'm not.
You just please.
A good dom, though. He really knows how to be a dom.
Again, DeLuise. He was very funny in a few movies.
A good dominatrix.
You ain't the Oni.
And who understands how to not do that corny dialogue with you. They are really sexy women. A dominatrix that is truly a dominant woman who's not some neo-slave, because I'm with you. Shut up.
Yeah.
No.
Someone's suggesting I choke him out every so often, or maybe tase him around the house. Imagine just walking up to one's ass and bam, you just hit her with a taser and she drops. How funny would that be?
How mad the women's group should be.
Oh.
It's like a rape show. They should call it Anthony's Rape Castle.
You should let Norton out once a week, like out of a closet.
Norton comes over like the gimp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody gets, and no, it's all in the dark. You shut all the lights out, and the girls have to find their way. And no, Norton has night vision
And
glasses on.
we have the
like Silence of the Lambs.
Lambs night vision on, and we just touch them. We grope them.
Everyone's calling you out to like just do it.
Yeah,
don't do this. Maybe in the spring crap. You know you can get this done sooner.
Yeah, what are
than
you,
later.
a network?
Yeah.
No. I know this can be done.
All you have to do is call your tech guys.
Webcam's an open invitation to home invasion. Well, how is that?
That's what he wants.
Have you ever seen a home invasion on a webcam show?
But that's what you want.
That'd be fantastic. Imagine that.
Oh, you'd be psyched to hear that window click open.
Firefight people would see on the web.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Ant's well protected in many ways.
This is amazing. All I'm seeing is muzzle flashes and blood on the walls.
All the girls will have their own guns.
Oh, God. Chicks naked shooting. How hot.
Like a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Let's go to Dan. Dan, what's up?
Hey, fellas.
Hey, man.
I just want to say that I think the reason that Anthony's going to wait till spring for this to actually happen is because it's going to take that long for these girls to convince their parents to fill out the consent form.
All right, very nice. Listen, we got to head toward a break so we get Jeffrey Ross in here. We have a weatherman that is so fired.
Really?
We were way too busy to play this yesterday, so check this out.
The Vikings are expected to introduce Allen later today. Chris, I know you were all excited about him this morning, about the prospects, what he could do for the team.
Oh, I am just so pumped up putting him next to what they call the Williams Wall, which is fantastic already in our defense. And, Angela, how about this for a tie-in? What number does Jared Allen wear on his jersey? 69.
Oh, okay.
What's the current temperature outside?
69.
69. And it's an omen, a sign. Did it get 69 sacks? I don't know about that. That's a little aggressive. But, yeah, it is very warm outside. In fact, this is reminiscent of a couple of days ago.
What the hell?
Goodbye.
So long.
Take it easy. Pack your stuff. Here's your nameplate for the top of your box.
Exactly. That wasn't the temperature.
I love how he had 69 sacks. Yeah, we know. We know.
But can I just say something in his defense? Anytime somebody says 69, and I always in my head, you're always like, I get it. You're always like, doesn't matter. Wherever you are, that's going to be 69 cents, sir. I get it. I get 60. I eat you. And you.
All right.
Break time.
Break time.
Hey, he's getting angry over there.
I know.
Stunt brain.
Stunt brain, yes.
What happens?
Webcam's coming to Anthony's house soon.
Yeah.
I don't think he's playing. I think this is going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Let's just go.
Why not? Why not, indeed?
That's what I say.
All right. Give us an update.
Oh, absolutely.
All
I'll
your
keep
tech
you
guys
updated.
today.
Today, I
think you should start
working
slow.
out the logistics.
No, you do. You start slow. You give him a little taste, like the crack man.
Really?
Give him a little taste.
A little free, like a free weekend.
A little taste as you're developing this whole thing.
Uh-huh.
And then you announce, look, the whole production's going to be in effect by November 1st. You're getting a taste right now.
Yeah.
You get them hooked, and then you take it away from
And
them.
take it away.
And then they have
It's going to
pay
have
the
to be
man.
subscriber-based because, you know.
Because you're running out of money. We all know that.
No, I'm not running out of money. That pool was so expensive. Oh, my God.
I wouldn't know. Is it nice?
It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I'll invite you over. I will.
All right.
As long as you perform for the cameras.
What, sexually?
Like a big dumb
Don't care.
seal.
Let me just make,
Do my sink.
want to make a lasagna? I'll just cook in the background with my tits hang. Oops, can't say that.
Nice.
Getting sorry.
All right, listen. Break time. Jeffrey Ross next. Bobby Kelly in studio. Caroline's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yes.
212-757-4100 for tickets. You should be selling these shows out, Bobby.
I'm trying. That's why I'm here. I hope you guys come down to the show. It's a big, big show. And Friday night is the night where I get bonuses, so Saturday night, I don't care.
So make sure you go Friday.
Friday and Sunday. I'd love to just stick it to them.
All right. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show. Lots going on today. We got Jeffrey Ross about to enter the studio. Also, we're finding out that Jimmy's hitting the road again. Jimmy, you want to give that info out again?
Yeah, Boston. I'll be there November 15th, Saturday the 15th. Pre-sale starts today at 10 o'clock. You can go to my MySpace. They technically don't go on sale tomorrow, but if you go to my MySpace at 10 a.m., you can get a link to the pre-sale this morning.
And I do believe we have a link on onaradio.com for everybody. Making it very easy. So
That's the brand new Comedy Connection, too.
yeah, it's Bill's Place.
1,100 seat theater. He changed it up to.
Bill Blumenreich.
Bobby, you're part of the family. Where's Dane?
I haven't seen him in a while. I missed that guy.
Dane?
No, Bill.
Oh.
Bill likes to drive around town in his, I don't know.
Maybach.
What is it?
He has a Maybach.
What's a Maybach?
It's like the ultimate Mercedes-Benz.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he has something better than that, man. He has a...
I don't think there is much better than that.
That's it, right?
Oh, really?
Oh, it's
Yeah, that's the
$500,000.
ultimate.
Oh, okay.
$500,000.
I think he has a Rolls Royce, too.
It has 2 first-class seats, airplane seats in the back.
I rode in one of those.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Cool.
I swear to God. And they have, each seat has a computer, and it has its own tray table, and the roof changes color to your mood.
It is like you're in first class in a car.
Yeah, you need a driver for this car, but he actually drives himself.
That's silly because all the comfort is in the back.
Yeah, if you spent $500,000, spend the other $30,000 on some schmuck.
So much
driving you
leg
around.
room. The seat goes back. The windows are huge. It's amazing.
When were you in one?
I stole one for a guy up at Car Club.
Oh, Car Club has one of those?
Yeah, the Manhattan Car Club.
Is Supercar Weekend?
There it is. Look at that. See, those are the back seats.
That's amazing. Put that picture up online.
That's comfy.
That's the way to drive around town.
Yeah.
That's what trunk is driven.
Yeah, we got Jeffrey Ross entering the studio.
Oh, my God.
Glad to see you getting
Jeff.
in shape for Dancing with the Stars.
Am I not in
Hey, how you doing? Great. Sit down.
This is Editor, my partner.
I know. Well, how about we do it
Hi.
on there, Jeffrey? Wow,
Going on the couch there.
Oh, my God.
What did she do wrong that she's paired up with you, Jeffrey? Wow.
She has to get off the show early this season.
Hi.
She has other commitments. She's going to be on Eating with the Comedians.
Now, Jeffrey, when we found out that you were Dancing with the Stars, our first thought was Jeffrey broke his hip. You told the whole story on our show. You broke your hip ice skating. Did you tell your partner that?
I told her, but not on the first day of training. I let her. It's been a problem too.
Has it?
I can't dip her to the left. I can't do anything on that leg really. So our routine is like.
Who are you up against though?
The competition is easy this year, so I do have a chance.
Because you know what you got to do. Just cut the hamstring back there. He'll go off to the left every time.
I am going to. Rocco DeSpirito apparently is the guy that I have to take.
Oh, really? The cook?
The chef.
The chef thing.
And Lance Bass.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to take him down.
Yeah.
Well, he's done some boy band dancing, so you might be in trouble there.
Is he dancing with a woman or another man?
I think it's an in-betweener.
The tranny.
Nice.
You're what's your name? I'm sorry.
Editor.
Oh, you're like a real dancer. Like they said, you're like a really good dancer.
But I know after.
No, she's a comic.
Editor.
No,
is
but a lot of them are just not real dancers. I mean, she's like a legitimate dancer.
Tell by her
Editor
legs.
is
she
a world-class ballroom competitive dancer.
I trained you well.
Who's been on this show for every season. She came in second last season.
Okay.
Her partner was Jason Taylor from the Redskins.
So were you bummed when you found out you were being teamed up with Jeffrey Ross?
Oh, God.
No, I told you I have other commitments.
She wants to be off early.
She got the short string.
Is Jeffrey a good dancer?
No.
Oh, nice.
I'm kidding.
No,
We're
you're really
getting there.
not.
No, seriously, we have 2.5 more weeks?
We have 2.5 more weeks.
We are
training?
We are done with our first dance, and we are starting our second, and he's doing really well. I'm
How
really
hard
surprised.
is that? How hard is that, Jeffrey, to just memorizing the steps?
Oh, I thought you said how hard is it to look at her without losing your mind.
The hard part is, for me, is standing there in 2-inch cha-cha heels for 4 or 5 hours.
Cha-cha heels.
My legs hurt, so
Yeah.
It's like everything changes. I'm like in dance puberty. Like, my back, my legs. I'll get voted off in the first commercial break. It'll be no problem. I'll be back here in 3 weeks going, that was cool, made a couple bucks.
And what do they get you in, a tux or something?
I'm actually wearing, they're recreating my tux that I wore at my bar mitzvah. It's blue.
Wonderful.
Our first song is a 70s song that I won a dance contest to at summer camp when I was like 10.
Oh, nice.
I'm personalizing all the performances.
Hey, he's the best out there, father.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be more like the Godfather 2 dance. Never dance with a Jew.
We're doing the hora for the first dance.
What's the song?
We're doing cha-cha. I don't know. Can I say the song?
No, you can't.
I can't say the song.
Oh, well.
So
it's a big secret.
I can give some hints maybe as we go along.
Okay.
But it's a 70s flavor, so it's like a tribute to my past.
What's a cha-cha, Jeff?
It's actually called a cha-cha-cha, editor taught me. Editor can probably explain what cha-cha means more than I could.
No, I can't.
It's a Latin dance where men wear heels, and you take small steps. I can give you guys a demonstration.
That'd be great.
Yeah, could we?
I would like that a lot, actually.
Yeah, can we see a little something, Jeff?
Will my headphones reach?
You can take your headphones off.
Yeah.
Well, he's doing that. Can I just ask you a question? Would you be available for a webcam house? I've been mulling things over in my head. I'll get back to you.
I told you I have other comments.
Damn it.
It works for everything, though.
All right, what are we doing, Jeff? You're standing up.
Jeff, the log steps.
Oh, you need music?
Yeah. No?
I don't know how we're going to do the music thing without a boombox or something.
I can do the music if you want.
Perfect. That's a perfect Cuban cha-cha.
Jeff, you can hear a little bit of music.
Yeah, a little bit.
Do we have long headphones for the guy so he can like move around a bit?
Some short steps.
There we go.
Jeff, you want me to count for you?
Wow.
Cha-cha 1, 2, 3, cha-cha 1. You have music.
Like he's dancing.
3.
Holy Jesus.
Jeff, you didn't show me those steps.
Really are.
Whew.
All right, that's a bit of the cha-cha.
Wow.
Do you guys dance together yet?
This is interesting because people won't be voting for us. They're going to be sending money.
We have some power. Maybe we should get everybody voting for you guys.
Of course.
Keep going. Well, she's got prior commitment.
2, 3, cha-cha 1, 2, 3, cha-cha. That's it. 2, 3, cha-cha 1.
Jeff,
Jeff, can you do it with her? I mean, you guys are dance partners. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, she's
I mean, you know, you guys know me a long time. This is like every comedian's dream to be a leading man for a couple of weeks and throw around a beautiful 100-pound professional.
Oh my God! Look at that ass. I mean,
Opie. He means Jeff.
Jeff. That's right. Look at legs for days. Holy ass.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're ready. All right. All right, wait a minute. I gotta.
Jeff.
Do you spank him when he messes up?
Spank.
Doesn't let me eat.
Yeah,
We went to the Carnegie Deli last night.
It looks like you lost some weight there, Jeff.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, is the workouts, killing you?
It's like 4 hours a day. You know, sweating. It's a real. You know, one of the reasons I did it was like for my hip and for my blood pressure. It was like a wake up call. I'll probably have a stroke.
She doesn't help with
That's
blood
the
pressure.
reason you did this. Not the fact that it's the hottest show in America.
Not the fact that my DVD comes out 2 weeks after the premiere. No, it's only a small part. The real reason is I want to learn how to cha-cha.
Yeah.
In case I'm ever in, where do they do the cha-cha?
I have no idea.
Newark.
Let's say hi to Rob in New York. Rob.
Yeah, this chick editor, if you don't watch this show, she is the hottest body in everywhere you look. On tops. You'll never forget her once you see her on that show.
She's
On
fantastic.
the show? How about in person?
Yeah, in person she's...
Well, you didn't say nothing today. She's amazing.
Yeah, we were trying to be like, nice.
Jesus.
What do you like about her?
You're really nice.
Yeah.
She's
a lovely
flexible.
girl.
She's tan. She's hot. She's dynamite.
Yeah.
Good
Thank you.
dancer.
She's sitting right here. Anything else you want to describe to us?
Yeah, we could see her.
Yeah, we're looking right at her.
See our
right here.
picture? Look at that ant.
All right,
Oh,
guys.
wow.
Thank you, Rob.
It's
What
on
is-
my MySpace page if
what is-
people want to see it.
What is it, the publicity shot?
I would put that on my MySpace page.
Yeah.
Gee, that is a hell of a leg you got there.
Well, thank you. One of Jeff's friends in a comedy club, he comes to me and he goes, "Is that really you?" That always makes me feel better. No, it's just me with a fake boobs, makeup, and hair.
Where are you? Where are you from? Where are you from? Where's the sexy accent from?
I'm from Poland.
Oh, nice.
Is Jeff? How many dance partners have you had on this show?
I've been there from the beginning, so Jeff is my 7th.
Oh, 7th. Okay. Now, if you had to rate them in order of danceability and skill, where does Jeff rank compared to the other partners as far as ability to
He's
dance?
the best.
No. Wow. No, come on.
Is he the toughest one to teach?
You know what? No, he's not. He's we really have a good time, but I can't. He's the only one now.
She had Vincent Pastore.
Oh wow!
Who dropped out after a few rehearsals.
Yeah.
Oh.
She had John Ratzenberger. the guy from Cheers.
Yeah.
So you just might be the best.
I might just be the best. Like Jason Taylor. I mean, she came in second last season. She obviously deserves to win. So when you see her dance like full out, you go, well, she should win. So I figure it's like adding Sarah Palin to my ticket. People are going to get excited about her.
Who did you? Who was your partner that you lost with the guy from the Redskins?
Yes, Jason Taylor.
He's from
Who beat
Miami.
you?
He's from what? Sorry.
Who beat you guys?
Oh, Christy Yamaguchi. She's an ice skater. We knew from the beginning. She
She stinks. It was fixed.
It was. She's already knows how to dance.
Yeah, she spins on skates. Can't do that.
She was really good. She was very good.
How old are you?
Do I really have to say?
That was him, by the way.
That was Bob.
was Bobby.
No, you're probably.
I'm old.
Oh, really? I like that.
Bobby, come on.
What,
you don't ask a
25?
lady. You don't ask a lady how old. You know that.
You should hint around, saying like, "What was your first election you remember?" Then you do the math.
What video games did you play when you were
She
a kid?
escaped a pogrom 4 years ago.
Yeah,
Poland.
Chess?
Exactly.
She was on Dancing with the Cossacks.
You got no recollection of any Iron Curtain or anything, right?
No.
No.
Good, it really is a
No.
it's a
No?
big show.
Yeah?
You know what I like
I'm
about
old.
it's formal, it's traditional, and it's like very serious ballroom dancing. So the idea of bringing comedy to it is like, there's 6 seasons in, you can bring a little humor to something new.
Who's going to do that?
My dancing. I don't even have to make jokes, Anthony. It's just my dancing is like, funny as it is.
All right, I gotta ask this stupid question, but you guys are in close quarters together. You're dancing, of course, and she's beautiful, and women like Jeff because Jeff's there's something very cute about him. It bugs me, but they do like him because he's extremely funny. Is there any kind of like
Like
any shot?
I'm married.
I get crap for asking her age. You're asking if she's having sex.
No, I
with-
didn't. No.
Oh,
I said any
boy.
shot? Why can't people become connected to each other? I'm not saying that.
Oh, we are very connected.
Yeah.
Well, not as connected as Jeffrey wants.
Who knows? Maybe
I'm convinced Jeffrey's already fallen in love with her.
He's
know what?
silent.
I'll
He's
answer the
fallen in
question.
love with her.
I'll answer the question. I'm not even
How
sure
could you
Edita
not?
really knows this. I thought about it the other day because my family was asking me about Edita and how it goes down and what some of these similar questions. I feel like on some level I love Edita. She is teaching me essentially how to walk. She's teaching me how to do this. I made a conscious decision. I was thrilled when I saw that she was married because it's like, not that I would ever have a chance, but it's like it takes it where you don't have to think about it. I look at her like I look at a 400-pound high school football coach.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks.
I look at her like I look at my high school football coach, Coach Sinisi, and I go, that's just the person that's going to tell me what to do, where to stand.
So you wanted to have sex with your high school coach?
You were in love with your high school coach?
Now everybody knows.
You had fantasies of eating Jell-O off your high school coach's chest.
I don't like the serious Jeffrey Ross.
Serious?
This is like...
we don't
Dancing
like,
with the Stars.
we
I
don't,
don't
we don't
feel
like this
hoofer
version.
now.
We don't like this version.
I'm
man.
a hoofer now.
Leave
Let
the
me tell
studio
you.
and come back as the real Jeffrey Ross.
And you know what else? I know these guys will appreciate that. It's like back in the day, I love the Friars Club and the old traditions of comedy. The comedians knew how to sing and dance. They were entertainers. I don't know how to do anything but smoke pot and eat Chinese food. So the idea that I can learn how to do some new skill and put it out there and be more well-rounded, it's like a tribute to my heroes.
Yeah, but you don't think this is just going to, as soon as you're done with the show, you're not going to keep taking dance lessons?
No, I'll know how to
I'm doing
dance.
ball
You're going
chain
to come
step.
out on the next roast tap dancing with a cane and a top hat?
Yeah, like
Toss
P.
it off
Diddy.
to the side?
You're going to be back to dick jokes. Who are you kidding?
Every time,
What are you doing, Jeffrey?
every time you see a
We're
puddle,
happy
you're going
for
to
you, but
spin an
stop.
umbrella?
We're certainly happy for our friend, but come on.
Hey, it's a huge thing, man. The
Yeah.
show is very popular. That's
It's the number
definitely
one
a
show.
cool thing to be on, man.
Are you
Yeah.
married to a
Sam.
dancer? Is he a dancer as well?
He's a dancer. He's going to be on the show. He's dancing with Tony Braxton.
Oh, really?
That's a tough one.
Keeping an eye on you.
He's right there.
You should see her husband. He looks like Aladdin or Hercules from the Disney movies.
You knew
Jesus,
she wasn't
really?
married to some guy who was like a
Him.
carpenter somewhere.
Him.
Yeah.
He looks like he's like the best looking Jewish guy I've ever seen.
Really?
He's a Russian Jew.
How tall is he?
He looks like he'd be on top of a wedding cake, one of those guys.
How tall is he?
He's pretty tall. He's
No, he's your height, actually. I think.
Really?
He's 5'11". How tall are you?
5'11".
Yeah.
How long you been married?
Just a year. But
Oh, wow. Newlyweds, then.
But we know each other for a long time.
Just
like 30
really?
years.
They danced in world competitions together.
Wow.
Oh, really?
And rather than kill each other, they got married, and now that they do this.
Does that bother you? Like, as a comic, like you're with the beautiful woman, and her husband is just like he knows that she's not going to cheat with you, so he probably like walks out of the garden, have fun. Let's see, it's not like you kind of want to be seen as like a threat, like, hey, I can take your girl. And he's like, have fun.
Nah, go ahead.
Enjoy.
There's like submissive dogs. Like I'm a submissive dog to him. He just like kicks me out of the way. It's like, go learn your dance steps, kid.
Honey, before you leave, take that bra off. Sends her out. Doesn't matter. That is kind of rough. How long have you known him, your husband then? Since what?
I known him for 8 years.
8 years?
We danced together for 8 years.
Wow.
We literally almost killed each other. He was absolutely right.
So you met, let's see, how old were you
really
when
trying to figure out how old
Oh, the answer's 27. I mean, we all know that.
Why would you want to kill each other?
I'm sorry?
Why would you want to kill each other?
It's really, I mean, imagine having your wife in a studio every day working with her and then going home and seeing her. And
That sounds fun.
really,
Yeah, same person all the time.
Jeffrey, what are you doing?
it's very tough.
There's pictures of us rehearsing on Editor's MySpace page.
Oh, okay.
There's some funny pictures of me trying to do my moves.
Jeffrey's going to make us watch this Dancing with the Stars this season.
Isn't that awesome?
That
Yep.
sucks.
For a week.
I'm the first.
Bobby said for a week.
You know what? The sad thing is, Bobby, it's not even one day. I could get voted off on the first night.
Wow.
The premiere's 3 nights long, and I danced twice. So I have to learn 2 routines right now. And then on this first night, I might not even get to dance the second routine.
Wait, who are the other guys again? Or the other, the beginners?
All right, let's take it from the Warren Sapp,
All right.
football player, just
Yeah,
retired.
they can't move too well.
Yeah, he's done.
Super Bowl
Bad
champ.
knees, so you got a shot
So
there.
you got a Super Bowl champ. You got 2 gold medalists from this year's Misty May Trainer, the volleyball champ.
she ain't losing.
She's not a guy, though.
Yeah, what guys you up
The
against?
guy.
She's guy-ish.
No, we're talking about the
I know,
beginners,
I know.
just to see where Jeffrey would.
Yeah. So then there's Maurice Green, the world's fastest man, Olympic gold medalist.
Wait, the Jamaican dude?
Quick.
I think so, yeah.
No, that's American.
That's Bolt.
Bolt.
Bolt
Oh,
is
yeah.
Jamaican.
Well, whatever. 2 gold medalists. Who cares?
Okay.
Lance Bass from NSYNC, obviously.
Delicious.
You know, delicious. And
Cloris.
Cloris Leachman, 82-year-old Oscar-winning actress.
They won't vote her
Yeah,
off
they
unless
can't.
she does something really bad. Because, she's charming and
What?
everybody loves
That's a
her.
stroke.
She's
What?
great. She's great. She doesn't look a day over dead. They're going to take away 2 Emmys just by appearing in the show.
She might be begging to get voted off after a couple of weeks.
They're not going
She
to
did
vote her
hit.
off.
She did hit on me
Jimmy's
at the cast
right.
party.
Yeah.
She laid down on my lap, put my hand on her breast. Her son was sitting like where Jimbo is from right now. She squeezed my hand and said, "I love you, Jeff. Do you love me?" And I was like,
Did she really do that?
Your son's right there. And, I was just so awkward. And she goes,
Did her life alert go off when you hit it accidentally as you were
Did
squeezing?
a chicken cutlet fall out of her shirt?
Oh, damn. Wow. Ugh.
yeah, so Cloris Leachman, Susan Lucci.
Susan Lucci.
Enough with her.
She's got, from
Susan
the
Lucci.
whatever
the
that is.
soap opera woman that never wins, and then she won.
She's Fredo.
But we
Yeah.
saw her yesterday. We met her. We like crossed paths at the dance studio. She's like hot. She's really
She's
Really?
62 smoking hot.
Isn't she really small?
She's tiny.
tiny.
Yeah.
She's like Editor size, and she's 62, and she looks really
that
pretty.
tiny.
So
Got
maybe
long
she'll be
legs.
good. She'll probably be popular. I mean, that's
So you have a shot, though. Lance Bass, though, is probably going to do, because he danced.
Tony Braxton, obviously a
She's going to
superstar.
be good, too. She dances. All those music people dance and do choreography.
Why do you call them music people?
Music people, they do music and they're people.
The Vegas odds came out. I came out last at 50-1.
Ooh.
I'm going to bet on you.
I know. Cloris
So-
Leachman beat us.
I know, it's pretty sad. Stephen
Wow, you-
Hawking has a better chance of winning the competition.
Slowly rolling back and forth.
His partner's just in a gown, angrily wheeling him back and forth. Staring at the camera.
Wow, you got your work cut out for you.
Jimbo, if I do well, I'll break open doors. Maybe you'll be on next season.
I have a bad ankle.
Yeah, but
I have a bad hip.
Yeah, he's got a real.
That's
bad
the whole
hip.
point. Is I'm doing it for regular guys who never thought they could learn something like this. It's very romantic. You know, you ask your girl out on a date, you can dance.
Daddy, you dance very good, Daddy. Oh my God, Daddy.
Do all those body contact things, because you are in close proximity, I kind of feel very kind of sexual in a way. Even though it's dancing, it's still, there's something intimate about it.
It's very intimate. I would compare it to, and I don't have a lot of experience with this either, but it'd be like a romantic scene. You know, you're playing a character essentially. You're doing the paso doble or whatever these. You know, it's you take on a persona.
Are there any moments where, like, you know, she'll do something during the dance, but like you might go like, wow, that's kind of maybe something she's doing just for me, but you like, and then she's like, no, it's just part of the dance, stupid.
It's always part of the dance, right?
It's always part of the dance. Last night we made out and it was part of the dance.
Part of the dance. You do that whole thing where sometimes you got to just make that look, give her the look right in the eyes, and
that's another thing. It's
loving
there's
the look.
a lot of like locking eyes.
Right,
And
yeah.
It's hard not to think that it's
We
like.
don't really get to that part yet, the locking.
Oh no, huh?
No, it's more Jeff just creepily staring. She's trying to eat lunch and he's just locking eyes.
Not even at the studio. She's home. He's outside the window, locking eyes.
And the husband's not even threatened by him. He's like looking through the blinds. Oh, I think your dance partner's outside.
Hey Jeffrey, your odds are up to 25-1.
What?
And Warren Sapp is 20-1. So
Yes. Wow.
And then you got Rocco's up to 20-1.
That's awesome.
So you're moving up a little bit.
Based on what, I wonder?
You're still the long shot.
I think this show.
Leachman is up to 18-1. Of course,
you know.
Leachman's up to
The odds are going
18-1.
up as we speak.
Odds are going up a little
I
bit.
think people have been seeing some, rehearsal footage and stuff, and who knows?
Warren Sapp's an athlete, so they're probably giving him the benefit of the doubt more than they should. They're not thinking bad knees, like Ope said. They're thinking, he's a Super Bowl champ. He's very limber. Because even big, dumb athletes are limber because they're athletes.
Football players have won this thing in past seasons, right?
They've done really well.
Did
Each one of them.
Didn't Rice do pretty well when he was on?
He was second, and Emmitt Smith won.
Emmitt Smith won.
Yeah, but they're all thin football players. Warren Sapp is a big monster.
He is
Those
a
guys
monster.
are running backs and wide receivers and stuff. I mean, those guys are thin and shit.
Jason Taylor's like handsome, and he looks like that guy that you'd expect Eddie to dance with.
Right.
Well, but he's really tall. I was terrified when I started to dance with him. Just as much I was terrified when I started to dance with you.
Different reasons, though. With him, you're like, oh my God, there's this big alpha male. He's too tall for me. With Jeff, it's like, ugh, I don't have enough time.
Do you just go into a room somewhere and pick everyone's name out of a hat, and then you just went like, oh.
How did you get me? How did you get?
How does the decision making go as to who you get?
I wish someone told me how it happens. I don't know. It's a producer's decision, really.
Yeah.
I have no input in it, and
They were mad at you?
I guess they were mad I didn't win.
They threatened her with Jeff. She was like looking for a bigger contract and like, look, if you keep arguing, that's who we stick you with.
Every season you get a Jeff Ross.
Did you walk by Jeff the studio at one point, like the producer's office, and you hear her screaming, "Why? Why?" And you're like, "God, she's not talking about me."
Hey, let me go to the phone for a second. TJ the trucker, we missed something when Jimmy said he can't do the show because he has a bad ankle. Go ahead, TJ.
Yeah, Jimmy says he can't do the show because of his bad ankle. Heather Mills had one leg.
That's right.
All right.
Marley Matlin was deaf, and she still danced to the vibrations.
Yeah, good for her.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Good for her. Did she get voted off first week?
No, she went really, really far.
She voted her off. She didn't know. She kept coming back. Sorry.
She kept dancing through the commercial break. She did not.
So you guys rehearse every day?
Every day.
Do you ever look down and see like mustard from Jeff's sandwich on your shirt?
That for sure.
And you're gonna have to take criticism, I guess, huh? That's some part of this whole
That's
thing.
the other part about Edita. It's either I'm progressing very well or she should get an Oscar because she has me convinced that I'm competent.
Wow.
Or at least improving. She should get an Oscar.
All right, listen, we do have to take a break. We're real late here.
At least that's for dancing and not for, I hate that. You're improving.
Yeah.
You're doing much better now.
Yeah, your breath doesn't blow me over in the morning.
All right.
I hope everybody votes for us. If not for me, for Edita. She came in second last season.
Yeah.
You're going to do all right. You'll hang in there for a couple weeks.
With your help, I will.
Yeah, I think.
We'll put out the word.
Yeah, we'll put out the word.
Yeah, plus you're funny, dude. You'll say some funny stuff that someone wrote for you. And then you'll stay on for a couple
They're
more
not going
days.
to want to see you booted off. No, they're not going to want to see you booted off because you got too much personality, man. You'll make the show very funny.
And
That's
she's
part
hot.
of it. Yeah, and she's fantastic. People just want to look at her.
And seeing you guys together is actually, people like that. People like when they see the guy like you with a girl like her. They want to see that stick around.
I know, it's like
gives everyone hope or something.
How did that happen factor?
It's like when Lyle Lovett married Julia Roberts.
Right.
Like every guy quit the gym. They were like, what's the point?
All right, we're going to wrap up next. Opie and Anthony. What are you guys doing over there? Hey, it's the Opie and Anthony show. Very busy show.
Everybody's just peering over at the Pal Talk cameras. At the various Pal Talk windows that are up.
A lot of action on the Pal Talk cameras today, huh?
Flight girl with benefits. God bless her.
Flight benefits, of course, is showering.
Showering and topless.
Gonna see that.
Oh, wow. This is a look into what we could be seeing at Anthony's house, right?
Well, yeah, of course.
Jeffrey, you missed it.
What happened?
We entered stage 3 of Anthony's psychosis today.
I heard what happened, man. I'm sorry.
My insanity.
Oh, no, he doesn't give a crap about that.
Oh, something else?
He's slowly but surely losing his mind. And to our benefit, by the way, he now wants to set up webcams all over his house and fill his house with beautiful young women.
I figure 6 to 8 girls and
he's not
webcams in the house, and then just whatever happens.
You got to give them roles, like somebody takes care of this, somebody takes care
See,
of that.
I don't want this to be like a reality thing where anybody is influenced in any way. I want drunk girls over the house. Just being drunk girls. Everyone wants to peer in on a bunch of partying girls.
Basically, Anthony wants to be Caesar.
Yes.
That's great. You'll be like the Hugh...
Rent Caligula.
You'll be the Hugh Hefner of herpes.
I figure it'd be nice. I'll set up some bunk beds in some of the rooms so they could bunk together.
Yes, it's the age of the girls he sleeps with. That's perfect.
I think you're thinking of spunk beds. That's awesome, Anthony. You know what? I'm always about, opening up your life a little bit.
The next thing, the next big move.
I'm always about, if you feel that passion, that urge, you should go for it.
Why not, right?
Your dance partner is a little disturbed by this.
She's
whole
very
thing.
traditional. She's been married been with the same guy a long time.
Well, why doesn't she ask Anthony a question about this?
What?
Do you find it
about your great idea?
Yeah, the webcams in his house. What do you think? What do you think of this?
What is going to be your role in it?
See, my role is kind of like the ringleader kind of a thing, and because they'll be screwing stuff up so much that I'll be going crazy.
All right,
and
so you're going to be the organized one.
Oh, and just ridiculous amounts of sex.
Yeah.
But no, I'm teasing, of course.
He's the bankroll and the shish kebabber. That's what he's doing. Shish provides the money and the male genitals.
Shish kebab.
Jasmine, I told you to shovel the walk.
That would be funny if these girls thought they were getting into a cool situation. It turns out it's nothing but chores all day
Slave
long.
mansion. I love it.
Don't let them leave. Yeah, just lock the door. It actually turns into the end is me being arrested on legitimate kidnapping charges.
Because you have like 6 girls buried to their neck in your basement in cement with heat lamps on their face.
Cement.
You're like Motel Hell.
Yeah.
No preservatives.
Hotel Rwanda.
Yeah. Should we just come in? Should we give them sanctuary?
Should we set up an application page on ONARadio.com?
I know.
Yeah, we definitely should do that. I think an application page, picture, a short bio, and that should be enough right now for the screening process.
I think the picture will be sufficient.
And what you're hoping to get
what's that?
A what?
I'm saying a picture will be sufficient.
A picture is all? I don't need to know anything else.
Picture, proof of age, willingness.
Yeah.
Yes, 18. Welcome.
I don't think
and you with a scale.
And girls with throat cancer, welcome.
That's the doormat is a scale.
It either says welcome or you're escorted out in cuffs.
No, the floor just opens up.
There's a trick door.
Yeah. I don't think you told your partner about our show, Jeffrey.
No, she knows.
She knows?
Yeah, I'm sure, Jeffrey.
Edita happens to have a very good sense of humor. And I think the one thing, it was interesting, they asked me when I met with the producers, they said, what partner do you want? And I said, honestly, I don't care as long as she has a good sense of humor, and they scored. So she laughed, she rolls with it.
Have you brought her flowers or anything?
He did.
Oh my goodness!
I know. Oh my
See, we know
goodness.
this Jeffrey Ross a little bit.
You're a hopeless romantic without that romantic part.
Bob, hopeless romantic.
That's sweet.
When did he bring you the flowers?
Yeah, when?
He brought it for our first meeting. He's my first partner that did that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Super sweet.
You.
Obviously, he brought him before she told him that she's married.
I didn't care. Well, yeah. I mean, that was a little bit rough to
He
take.
saw the ring and they just wilted in his hand.
Or the husband walked in and said, "Oh, those are nice," and she went there from Jeffrey, and he goes, "Yeah."
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, Opie said I lost weight. Like last night we went to the Carnegie Deli after rehearsal, and then the night before that we ate borscht at the Comedy Cellar. And she'll be the first dancer to gain weight on the show. Well, I'm a bad influence on her, and from that, I'm eating every waffle like it's my last meal ever, thinking I'm going to be burning it off, and I never do.
I lost hope about you losing weight, so I decided to gain 15 pounds so we can
make it look a little better.
You bring her to the Friars
nice.
Club?
I was thinking of going to the Friars Club for lunch today because I thought Editor would get a kick out of
What
that.
are we eating? Steak and potatoes and cheesecake.
I should have seen her devour this chocolate cheesecake last night. What else do we have? French fries. She can eat. One of the Olympians. I said, if the furnace is burning hot enough, you can throw anything in there. So
You know what the truth of the matter is? I've spoken with a lot of girls about eating and keeping thin, and this is like the truth. It's they all say, "No, I just get rid of it." They talk about how often
The food.
the food. Yeah, the food.
Okay, the food.
That not the way, not puking. Like through the natural course of digestion.
Just want to make sure we're talking about food.
Yeah, well, Jesus, of course. Talk about,
I don't understand.
twice a day they're on the bowl.
But that doesn't make you lose weight, does it?
Apparently it does on some
Sure.
people.
Really?
Yeah, it's not in you anymore.
Yeah, your body's processing it.
But doesn't it take the fat out first?
Doesn't have time
I
to
don't think
become
so.
fat.
I actually never thought of that.
Yeah.
Maybe it
You would
does.
have to.
You're eating it just because you go faster.
Jimmy is.
Yeah, but fat turns,
misunderstood.
if it's sitting in there, it turns to sugar, and then it turns to fat. If you just get it in and get it out,
How
nothing
do
happens.
they do that?
You just take a pill and then sit on the toilet and put your knees up to your chest.
I think you're turning me on.
Jeez, listen to you.
You could come back. He's not here every day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's not
Oh, really,
here
Op?
every- No, don't blow up our spot. We got a hot girl in
Yeah.
the studio for once. We want to be friends with her as well.
Don't throw me under the bus, you
You're
jackass.
You're talking about liquid, you know what, and we got a hot girl in studio.
That's not what I was talking about.
Thanks for defending.
She is the star of the show. I mean, she's been on every season. She came in second last year. She'll be around. It's like a sitcom. Like people break out. This is her year to break out.
Are you threatened? Does it bother you that your husband's dancing with Tony Braxton?
No, not really. I mean,
Not
why
really.
would it bother me?
I don't know. Just because she's a big,
She's actually very small.
No, I mean,
I'm kidding.
all right.
I know.
She's is that Terrence Howard singing?
Yeah.
I hate his hat. God Almighty! All right.
Well, some of the dancers actually hook up with the stars. Like what's his name from Saved by the Bell, hooked up with a dancer. They
It's
went out
happened
for
a
while.
lot, I think.
Really?
The kid from Saved by the Bell, with the
Going
awesome
on
abs,
over there?
gorgeous body.
Screech, Dustin Diamond.
No, the other guy, Mario.
Mario Lopez.
Mario Lopez.
Yeah, but that guy, he's a good. He would hook up without even being
So what do you like about Mario Lopez, Jim?
body. It's just the way, it's the way of the jawline. Like you think, like wow, the beauty stops there with the full lips, but all the way down the chest.
His hamstrings are nice.
And the interesting thing is, he's a better dancer than Emmett Smith, but Emmett Smith still won. So I do have some kind of chance.
Well, who's the partners though? Whose partner is better? I mean,
no, they're both great.
They're so not only it's the interesting thing is not only do we dance together, but she has to teach me to dance and choreograph our routine. So it's more of a competition for the professional dancers almost. Than
You mean you don't have a choreographer that comes in and does it? You're the one that's figuring this out for him? That's pretty cool.
Much, yeah, pretty much. We take control over every single
Pretty
aspect.
much. How often do you have to practice? How much?
6 days a week.
6 days a week, and how long? Each day?
At least 4 or 5 hours.
4 or 5 hours a day.
Oh my God.
For 6 days. Wow.
Yeah, man, it's
That
well,
is work.
You know, we sit around for 3 hours, 45 minutes, dance for 15
Oh, okay.
No, I'm kidding.
It's like a union job.
Yeah, we have lunch out on the pavement.
Yeah. Whistle at girls.
It is a competitive thing for the dancers. That's exactly why it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, let's see what you can do with this. And she's so good. They're like, all right, well, let's just see if you can, no disrespect to Jeff, but let's, you're a project.
If she could make me into a dancer, then she should,
She's taking lemons and making a 2 left-footed Jew.
Hey, with that, that's brilliant. We got to get out of here. We got a lot of plugs. Let's try to do this. So you got Bob Kelly at Caroline's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
This week, big shows, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
That's Bob Kelly, 212-757-4100 for Caroline.
Yes.
Then you got, of course, Dance with the Stars starting September 22nd. And we're all rooting for Ross to at least get by the first week.
Thank you, fellas.
We can't get you to the end, but I think we could get you past maybe the first or second week.
That's all I need is a little push.
Just a little push. And also pre-order Jeff Ross's DVD at shoutfactory.com.
Yeah, No Offense, live from New Jersey. That's the name of it.
I remember you were promoting that. It went well, huh?
Yeah, thanks to you guys. I had a really fun audience, and a lot of O&A fans will see themselves in the audience. That'll be cool.
All right, so that's Jeffrey Ross. And then we got Jimmy. He's going back on the road, and he's got a show he's promoting today as well.
My Boston tickets, I'm only doing one show at the Wilbur Theater. It's Saturday, November 15th. Pre-sale is today. Go to my MySpace. There's a link to the pre-sale for November 15th, 10 a.m. That starts.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Thanks for having us on.
No problem. Good. Best of luck. Absolutely.
You too, buddy.
Be cool to see you on there, man.
Good luck with your whorehouse, Anthony.
Thank you. I'll be working on it.
And Ross, thanks for bringing her in.
Anytime, pal.
All right. You guys can come back anytime.
Thought you'd appreciate that.
We're off to XM. You guys have a good day.
The Opie and Anthony Show. XM 202.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Here we are. Sirius XM satellite radio.
That's it.
All righty.
Welcome. For those of you who've already had the show,
hold on.
joining it in progress.
I'm a big fan of Jon Stewart, Fast Freddy, who's good. He's good for one. He writes, brilliance alert. Jon Stewart on The Daily Show last night playing Bill O'Reilly's comments comparing Bristol Palin's pregnancy to Jamie Lynn Spears' pregnancy. Stewart destroys O'Reilly. It is fucking gold.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, let's see what that's about.
Find that, old Joe.
We'll give it a shot. The dump sheet's ridiculous today, Jimmy. I know this doesn't make you happy. 7:13, Bob Kelly said, took baby poop and wiped it on his upper lip.
Yeah, I actually thought that one
might be a
would.
little rough.
Yeah, only because you're talking about shit on the mouth. I thought that might get dumped.
7:45, Anthony Big Boner got dumped.
I knew boner was going to get dumped. That's such a filth-ridden fucking word.
Yeah.
Boner. It's a funny word that children laugh at.
I meant mistake.
I popped a boner. I popped a boner. Yeah, mistake is a boner.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but they don't think of it that way. They think of it as a fat, blood-filled cock.
It's a delicious snack, is the way I say. Can I say that or think it?
It's a fun word to say, though, boner.
Boner.
It's a lot of silly. Fun. It's not filthy.
It is silly.
How about 7:58? Gonna get 69 sex.
From the news clip. I actually was surprised we played that. Like, did we clear that or no?
To be honest with you, I never
that should go through.
I never thought it even needed to be cleared.
Of course
it was
not.
I just thought it was so safe, and it's like, how could you possibly dump that?
I know.
Guy did get fired over it.
Did he get fired?
I don't know if he did. We're calling for his firing because that's how we are.
A new O&A show.
Yeah, we call for a lot of people's firings.
Goody and gumdrops in the mornings.
8 o'clock, we knew this one. Bob Kelly tits.
Yeah, it's just a mistake.
8:24, myself saying dick jokes. Come on.
Amazing.
Come on.
Why would they dump that?
That used to be one of our promos.
Yeah.
We used to say, whatever. And Anthony saying spunk.
What?
Oh, Jeff said spunk.
I was going to
Used
say.
as a slang term for sperm. Oh, it's Ross, not Anthony?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't say spunk.
Yeah,
My goodness, I would never say spunk.
You would say hot load.
I say boner.
Boner is
juice.
the one that really annoys me. Like, God almighty, fucking boner.
The stuff that comes out of a boner. Spunk.
But you can't even say
Dead
69.
babies.
It's so stupid.
Childlike. It really is.
And the GM wants to come by after the show to beg us to take those expo, what the hell's it called? The Sexpo girls?
Expos.
The Sex Expo people. And
With pasties, by the way.
We should have them over on fucking XM.
Yeah.
Have them here.
Well, she's saying there's a big buy. They're making a lot of money off this Sexpo. And she's looking for a favor. And I'm like, you know what? You have to go to the lawyers and start fighting. Sorry. Because they're hurting our show. Guess what? Now they're hurting your sales. You deal with it, and then you'll understand our world.
Right.
You know? Because she's going to come in here and beg us to take these girls with pasties. And it's not even just the pasties, by the way. They're not going to be able to do anything while they're in the pasties.
Yeah. They can just stand there and not be talked about or commented or...
So we do bad radio so they could, get a lot of money from the Sexpo.
But then we look like fucking faggots who don't know how to talk to chicks, and the listeners go, you cornball jizz buckets.
Yeah.
Why don't I just listen to Z100? And then the ratings drop, and the lawyers don't go, well, we are hypersensitive cunts who fucked everything up. Let's just blame the talent. Talent doesn't get the credit, we get the blame. Shut up, Jim.
No,
That's pretty much it. That's it in a nutshell.
You fucking nailed it.
That's they're not going to take the fucking hit.
We got to hold strong in this one and let Mara fight it out with the lawyers and see how it is. It's a nightmare. It's fucking lawyers sitting down there in Washington and ridiculous homes enjoying the money that comes pouring in.
Cocktails.
They get paid very well by CBS Radio to make sure we have a tough job.
Yeah.
You know, so fight with them.
I agree.
Not with us. We're not doing pasties. We're not having girls that are used to like taking cocks in their fart boxes, standing around in pasties.
I don't even know what to do with them.
Well,
Put it
they
over their
couldn't do
assholes.
lesbian couch or do
They
anything
can't
really
do
sexy.
anything because if they said lesbian couch with pasties, then maybe.
Yeah, because
maybe
the pasty could come off. Someone's sucking a titty, it pops off.
Right.
What am I going to do? Tattle?
What are we going to do? Wow, you have it. The girls look stupid with pasties.
Ridiculous.
They look ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
lawyers in
like
court.
don't see this tiny little thing in the middle of my bosom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could see the whole breast, but don't see the part that's a different color.
That's CBS policy.
The fuck is that?
What is
policy?
Makes no
What the fuck
sense.
is that?
Unless
It's
you're
like whipping your
breastfeeding.
dick out and putting a little thing over your dick hole.
Exactly. How the hell the
Like,
kid's
here's
supposed
my dick, but I'm covering my dick hole, so it's okay.
I guess you just got to cover the tiny little hole.
It's a pisty.
Yeah, that
Fucking
is
people.
fucking irritating.
For you, that'd be a wine cork.
Yeah, we've speculated.
Hey.
He's packing up.
Oh, he's got a fucking cock in the head.
This kid. We haven't talked about Anthony's cock in a
My
while.
Italian tuna can.
Yeah.
Champagne bottle.
Here's what's
My
disgusting.
Dinty Moore stew can.
My Italian tuna can, that has been said in bed, either by him or
No,
some
never.
lucky girl.
I must say, never. Never.
Tuna can.
That's insulting.
Has anybody, when you had sex with him, any girl ever went,
Ah! No, it's more like this.
I like that Jimmy's hitting you hard today. It's not
Only the, I love it.
You're hitting him pretty good
Fucking
today,
funny.
Jimmy.
Pedophile jokes.
under the guise of humor, but you're hitting him pretty good
It is
today.
very- I love Jimmy.
Let me see the little kid, that the vice president's youngest daughter holding her retarded baby, and then licking her hand and wiping it on her head last night.
I saw that
Yeah,
too.
What? They gave the youngest daughter the
Of course,
baby,
that's the baby holder.
and she's sitting there spitting in her hand, like licking it, and then wiping it on the baby's hair.
To smooth the hair over like Squiggy.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
And the little baby was just like,
I did.
Felt so
I thought it was
bad.
just getting used to having spit all over it all the time.
Jesus, Anthony.
Well,
baby, come on. The baby
because,
has problems, dude.
It's,
Open your heart to
God,
it.
Look at
I'll
that
try.
baby.
Would you be mean to the baby,
Open your
Bob, or would
heart.
you be nice to it?
I'd be nice to that little Dr. Seuss little outfit it's got on.
Yeah,
I like
what the
the
fuck?
baby.
It's just like a burglar.
I didn't know.
The dope of the hat.
It's just like a burglar. Come on, guys. Come
What
on.
page is the picture on?
It's on page 5. And I didn't know the baby had problems
Of course you did.
until the end.
You're on the same level.
Look at the face.
Oh.
Thank you, Danny. I thought that deserved a little something.
I didn't know it had problems until
No, you could look.
I saw
Look at the
it.
picture. Come on.
Yeah, now, at
I
the
think
end
it
when
cuts.
she was holding it, I started just staring at the lights fascinated.
You can't really tell though from a picture.
You can tell.
Can you?
Look,
yeah.
some of the features are starting to come to.
Plus, it has little Velcro shoes so they don't come off.
What's a baby? How many babies can tie fucking rabbit ears?
Well, you don't want to give
them
them
rabbit ears.
6 days old.
Is that what you call them?
Yes.
Rabbit ears?
Don't you?
You guys.
That's what you do when you tie their shoes at the playground. The rabbit goes in the hole and then comes back out your asshole.
You guys, let's play our new game.
What's
Eskimo or Downs?
Oh no!
God damn
no,
it.
let's not have that as a new
The
game.
baby. I mean, come
Let's,
on.
That's
The
not
baby's
a new
cute,
game.
though.
That's not a new
That's
game.
not a new game that
Look at
we'll
this.
be playing anytime soon.
Just trying to make jokes, people. Jokes.
It's in a little one piece. It's
Hey,
a little-
listen, speaking of just trying to make jokes, Homeless Charlie was outside the building yesterday, and I lost that battle yesterday, unfortunately. I wanted him up here spewing his ridiculousness.
His venom, apparently.
I really wanted him up here yesterday, and I lost.
We want him up.
I
too.
got outvoted.
Once everything's okay, and we know it's fine. Believe me, we would love to have the guy back.
Well,
up
I don't
there.
understand what's going on. Why
Homeless
wouldn't you have
Charlie
that
was
guy-
Homeless Charlie was the one that spewed his nonsense that got us suspended from satellite radio.
Oh, yeah.
Because the old CEO really didn't get our radio show.
Yeah.
Should be said.
And it was
Should
funny
be
stuff
said,
that Charlie
finally.
said. It made me laugh, and I'll never apologize for what I've laughed at, ever. Well, I have to explain why I laughed at a joke to some cunty blogger.
It was so
Right.
obvious that the guy was out of his mind.
And he was funny. He's
He
a
was
funny
funny.
guy with a brutal sense of
Yep.
humor.
He was really
and he's living
funny.
in shit conditions. He's a homeless guy, and he had the nerve to do really. But it wasn't even about that. XM's response, and look, I love Elo, and the response should have been, he's a homeless guy, he made some jokes, drop dead.
It's satellite radio. There's given a certain freedom here where a homeless guy should be able to come up and say whatever he
course.
wants, no matter how offensive or stupid it is, because he's 99% of the homeless people are a little crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, please.
I got to say, in Elo's defense, he went out there for us.
Oh, he completely did. He
because
saved us.
I learned after the fact that somebody really, really wanted us fired.
Of course.
Really wanted us fired.
Of course.
We're
Wanted
no
us-
longer with the company.
He wanted us thrown out faster than his toothpaste and mouthwash.
Whoa!
I love how he delivered that line and went right back to reading.
Well, hey, look. So how are you guys enjoying your time at satellite radio? I don't know, but that asshole with teeth you're putting in my face really has an offensive odor wafting out of it.
You wouldn't get that many words in before he would just step on you and start
of course
talking
not.
over you anyway, because it was never about anything anyone else had to
That's
say.
right. What can we get for you, spittle lips?
Yeah.
Thank you, dumpster gums.
That was always nice, seeing strings of fucking whatever the hell that white shit was going between his lips.
Ugh.
There's the petting of the
Oh,
head.
the petting of the head?
You just missed it.
Ah, fuck. No, I saw a little petting of the head. That was kind of
She
cute.
was licking her hand and then wiping it over the little
boy.
baby's head.
Look at this fucking hockey player. He just knocked this chick up, and now he's standing with fucking
is
the
that
presidential
fucked up?
candidate.
Yeah, but he's bumming, dude. You know,
Of course he
guys in
is.
suits came up to him. You're marrying her.
Yep.
We said the same thing, Bob.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
That's
dude.
exactly
we're
what the fuck
convinced
happened.
that, yeah,
And you
his
can-
life isn't his anymore.
Oh, he's still a douche too. He's up there at the end chewing gum.
Was he?
Oh, he's,
Look.
look at.
Oh my God! What is she doing?
He gave a 3-year-old a baby to hold. Exactly. She's using it as a toy.
He's probably chewing gum because
yeah, but
his
Bobby, what kind of damage could you really do to the kid?
Yeah, look, he is. He's chewing gum.
He probably doesn't want his breath to stink. He's probably nervous, dry mouth. All this,
Yeah.
You're a hockey player from Alaska.
Have a fucking mint.
No one will ever know you.
Have a
Yeah, but he's
Tic Tac.
chomping gum,
He
dude.
doesn't
You don't
know.
chomp gum.
Yeah, you do.
At the national convention.
I respect
know.
that.
He doesn't know.
This poor kid is fucking bumming. He banged this chick.
He bangs sorry, go ahead.
He banged this chick. He got her knocked up, and he was like,
And,
"Okay,
and
great."
her mother is pro-life, so there wasn't even a chance that he could
Wasn't-
go with the old...
But there was a chance that, especially in Alaska, where you can go, all right, well, fuck you, I'm out. I'm gonna go fish.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go fucking hunt polar bears. I'm gone. And she'd have to raise it. But now that they're getting, he has to marry her.
Well, he has to now.
Oh, McCain
They
probably
said they're
showed
getting
up
married.
himself.
That's it.
No, they didn't force him. They showed him, here's what your life would be like. What are you going to go on? You're going to get married in 10 years. You're going to have a baby anyway. So why don't you marry this girl and your life changes for the good? Like,
set for life.
You're set for life. She's a governor of Alaska. Even
Yeah,
if
but
she
what
doesn't-
happens if she
You're
loses?
screaming. She's still the governor of Alaska.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's what I'm saying.
sorry.
She's still the governor
That's
of
a
Alaska.
good question,
right?
though. What if she loses?
What if she
There's-
loses?
there's a
She
whole
goes
bunch of
back
vice
to being the
presidents that-
the governor of Alaska. That's it. Which is shit.
It's not the greatest thing, but you're still you're still on this stage. You're still like you're still the father of the granddaughter of a president. Not saying that that's everything, but she's going to have the kid anyway.
Dude, let me tell you something. If they don't win, she goes back to being a governor of that shithole, and he dumps her, guaranteed. He goes, I'm fucking out. Now that your Secret Service guys aren't threatening my life, I'm done. Go do your thing. I'm young. I'm a hockey player. I live in Alaska.
You don't think they're getting married before the fucking election?
No.
She's going to have that baby. Like when? When is she having the baby?
Next week. She's 5 months in.
Yeah?
She's 4 or 5 months in, I
They got
believe.
plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
They weren't dumping that baby anyway, man.
well,
because
they're saying-
this is recent. This just happened. They weren't going to get rid of that baby.
No way.
She was having it anyway.
On stage at the convention, he should just whale a boot right into her stomach and just watch the people
He
horrified.
should just take the retarded baby and throw it at her stomach.
Okay.
All right, wow.
Oh, my
At the
God.
inauguration.
All right, listen.
It bounces off and becomes normal.
All right, listen.
What? It's a baby.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
baby.
And they're saying that this other baby, this might be her other daughter's baby.
That's what the liberal bloggers were saying, just to kind of
that's why
throw
she had to
some
come out and say
bullshit
it's
in.
bullshit.
Conspiracy theories.
Although her body bounced back pretty quickly.
Oh, it did.
They don't have photos of her pregnant a few months ago.
Hey, there's a video going around on YouTube where John McCain just keeps looking at Sarah Palin's ass.
Yeah.
He cannot stop
He
looking
wants
at
to
her
tap
ass.
that ass.
There's a
I
photo.
think there's a link on Instant Feedback there, Danny.
They did something. They did something together a couple days ago, and she was in a tight white button-up shirt and walking with McCain, and one nipple. She's got big nipples. So one nipple
was just saying
was
hello?
hard. I mean, just smoking hard. Just point to. Ugh,
Really?
Just one. The right nipple was just popping out of that tight white shirt.
Interesting.
Oh, it was gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Big fucking nip, man.
What about Cindy McCain?
She's all right. She's fine.
She's pretty hot.
I'd rather do Obama's wife before her.
Michelle Obama probably fuck your brains out.
Oh yeah, she's got that Olympic athlete body.
I
She's
cannot
got traps.
stand the way
you want to
she
have
looks.
sex with a girl that has traps?
I don't like the way she looks at all. She's
No.
got that mouth,
Not
that
a
little
fan.
fucking mouth that she puts on that I just hate.
She'd fucking lay you on your back. Here's what she'd do. She'd put her knees on your arms to kind of pin your arms, and she would treat your face like just a pussy-eating machine. She would be wonderful. Michelle Obama would fuck your brains out.
You think?
Guaranteed.
She would put a little, you know what, in it from the old days. The
well.
linger longer. Where's my linger longerers today?
I do remember that.
Put a little, you know what, into it. Yeah, sure.
Between her and I don't know what Biden is. Biden married?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what his wife looks like, but between her,
she's all right.
Cindy McCain, I would probably maybe give me a hand job.
Not handy.
I think the fucking this Palin chick is sexy. She's a dirty
Yeah, she is
mom.
kinda sexy.
She waves all kind of shitty and crooked.
But she
big nips.
She keeps her hair up all the time. You
No,
ever
she
notice
started.
That hair's
no,
gotta come
it was
down.
half down yesterday.
Yep.
If that hair
Half
comes
down.
if that comes all the way down, dude, I mean every
Election's
guy in the
over,
country.
right?
This is the weird thing is like 10
She's
years
gotta
ago.
take the glasses off. Do that whole librarian going into sex mode thing.
Like 10 years ago, if you watched any movie in the future, it was a black president because it was the future. Even like Battlestar Galactica, there was a fucking white president. It's like, we're in the fucking future. There's going to be what are they going to have now? Just in the future, like a movie in the future. The president's a fucking midget.
Wow.
It means one
Midget
thing. We're
president.
going to be fighting off meteors in the very near future.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what
because
That's going to be the big thing we
my
got to
agent
worry
said
about in
that
the
to
next
me.
4 years.
What was that movie, Armageddon or whatever it was?
That's the other one.
He goes, let me tell you. I go, what'd you think of the movie? He goes, you know what? Asteroids hitting the world and the tidal waves 100 feet high. I could buy all that, but a black president? Come on. That's just getting carried away.
And now look,
And
we're
now we're
on
here.
the brink of it.
Now we're here.
Yeah,
You're going to have a black president.
I got the black fetish thing, and Michelle Obama doesn't do
Her
it.
ass?
Nope.
Oh, God.
Nope.
Not even with like a do-rag on her
Earl.
head?
It's Earl with a wig. She looks like fucking Earl with a wig. I swear to you, she is a manly-looking woman.
I think
She's handsome, not pretty.
Great body, man.
She's handsome.
Great body.
Yeah.
She's got traps.
Got a big ass and
Nice.
just
She's gonna be the first. Look at our first lady.
Her body is
Bleg.
kind of square.
Bleg.
In shape square, I call it.
Oh, I would like
Yeah.
that.
In shape square.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly, Jimmy. Look at the first ladies we've had.
Yeah, Hillary's a fucking old butter legs. All fucking mushy butterstick legs. Now looks like the Penguin with her fucking awful body. And Barbara Bush and Laura Bush. Who's fucking them?
Yeah, Laura Bush.
Not attractive.
This is what Homeless Charlie was doing. What's wrong with you guys?
No.
You didn't want Homeless Charlie up here?
There's a different,
No, you could
tone. I'm
explain.
talking about fucking political women. You bet I am. Some I would fuck and some I wouldn't.
Yeah.
And none would fuck me.
You're not talking
Well, at least
about
we got
any
the
type
explanation out
of
there.
thing. So which one's more
Gotta make sure you got
attractive?
the explanation out
Let the
there.
fucking sissy bloggers write about it. Jim Norton wants to fuck Michelle Obama. You bet I do.
She's
Love
hot.
to. Of course, she's sexy. She's a nice hiney. She takes care of herself.
Yeah, she works out. This one though, right here is just God. There's something about her.
I think she's going to. I think the Republicans have a shot here now.
Yeah.
It helps.
With her.
Oh, absolutely. Last night, her and Giuliani killed him.
Giuliani's an animal.
He killed him last night.
He's an animal.
He was funny and he made some good points. And then she came out and just and bitch slapped everybody. She didn't do as good as Giuliani, but she did great.
But we
A lot
want her to
better than I
slow
thought.
down a little bit. All of a sudden, she wants to bomb Saudi Arabia. What was that comment?
What
we
she
were
was
talking about
talking
earlier?
Some contrived. They said it seemed really contrived.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
some
it was just
fucking.
some dumb thing about foreign policy. Shut up.
But I do like the idea of bombing something in Saudi Arabia, whatever it is. I'm for it.
Yeah,
I don't care if it's
really.
the U.S. Embassy. Bomb it.
That would be our economy, my friends.
Oh, by the way, since I've never asked for a pen to be here when we come over, could somebody out there, why would there be a pen?
Holy shit! Right?
It's fucking-
every day.
No, not you, Danny. Somebody out there who's fucking, just a pen.
It's not like I've told them 1,000 times, put a box of pens in the bin.
All I need is a
so there's
pen.
always pens in it.
I don't even need pens.
Just a pen.
A pen.
Do you guys want...
Take the pen.
All right, we're going to get you a pen.
You do not want this one.
The astronauts use
that
it
Earl's?
in space.
Wow. Look at the
That's
end
not
of that
yours,
one.
is it?
No.
It's chewed up.
It's chewed up. There
Thanks,
you go,
Steve.
brand new pen. Every day I want Jimmy to be presented with a brand new pen every day live on the show.
It's all I want's a
every
pen.
day.
Presented like on a tray,
No, this is good.
Presented
Yes.
every day a brand new pen.
like the
Listen,
president when he's signing a law.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's so
Listen,
many pens
listen.
involved.
Let's wrap up a lot of things here, loose ends here. So you got the old CEO of the company hated us. We got that out finally. He wanted us fired over Homeless Charlie.
Had bad breath.
Homeless Charlie was outside the studio yesterday, and he wanted to come up. I thought it'd be a good idea. You guys thought it wasn't.
Yes, it was voted down 2-1.
Voted down. But we did get audio from Homeless Charlie.
Yeah,
And it's just quick. He wants to apologize.
I hope so.
Because he caused a lot of grief for a lot
Well,
of
he
people.
certainly did, but it wasn't his fault, that's for sure.
At all.
I wouldn't blame him in a second.
And here we go.
All right, so we're outside with Homeless Charlie. Homeless Charlie, what's the haps?
What's the haps? I just want to say first, I'm sorry to open Anthony in trouble and shit. But now we got all this sentimental bullshit out the way. Fuck it. What the fuck y'all doing? Yeah.
Sentimental bullshit.
He's a funny fucking guy.
That guy's hysterical. How do you take that guy seriously? Just based on what he said just there in that clip.
Nice.
How do you take anything he says seriously, no matter how offensive?
He's a guy under different circumstances, and you could tell, funny guys, that had he not gone where he went or whatever, he probably could have done comedy. He's just
Had he
got
not
that,
been lazy and shiftless?
Well, yeah, just an alcoholic and a drug addict who shits his pants outdoors. I mean, there's a lot of reasons, Ant.
Yeah.
But he's just one of those guys that has the ability to be very fucking funny, and it's a shame that he is where he is because, how can anybody take him seriously?
Yeah, you listen to that and go, oh my goodness, what he said. Of
Yeah.
course he said awful things.
The sentimental bullshit.
does.
He's just a funny dude.
Now that the sentimental bullshit's over. Thank you.
I love the guy. We'll have him up here eventually.
Absolutely.
When we,
Well, I have to say it so definitively. Absolutely. Could I?
Absolutely.
when we sign something, possibly in the next 26 days.
You guys still aren't signed on?
We're working on it.
It's being worked on as we speak.
Oh, good.
Don't you sweat it.
I'm not sweating nothing. Just want to make that perfectly clear. All right, why don't we move on before everyone gets nervous? This came in right at the end of the show. Anthony, you're
Ooh.
serious about this webcam thing, right?
Yes. Want to get my house hooked up, get some girls in the house, and then put it on the internet. Good quality. Well, that
You need,
nice.
you know what you need in this too?
What?
You'll have the girls, but you need an assistant, like a wrangler.
I don't think
You
so.
need somebody in between you
one
and
of
the
the rump
girls.
variety.
Do I need a pirate too?
Or a burglar?
Shit. Well,
You need somebody in between you and the girls.
Exactly. That's when I have the parties and guests come over. Like people just drop by. Like all of a sudden, hey, look who's at the door. It's my buddy Adam Ferrara. And there comes Adam Ferrara from Rescue Me.
Did Adam
and
go
now
to the party?
He comes in. Yeah, Adam was at the party. And then he comes in, and now he's hanging. And the girls are like, holy shit, it's Adam Ferrara, you know, and this is all going out on the day. Are they having sex with him? Are they trying to? Are they, you know, are they doing blow? Hey, I don't know what they're doing.
How about this?
I don't care.
How about
I'm not.
how about you leave
in
the
charge.
blow out of this?
Or how about it's Jim
exactly.
or Bob or Opie?
Kidding, of course.
How about it's one of us, not Adam, who's got
Well,
a TV gig?
I'm talking about people that would knock or ring my bell. I don't see you guys just coming over.
I feel guilty when I come over.
When you were a kid, did you call up your friend and go, hi, I'll be over in a little while. Is that okay? Or did you just come over, ring the bell, and go, hey, can so-and-so come out and hang out?
I got an answer to
yes,
that.
Greg Hughes'
when we were
hand is up.
kids, sure, I would go over to my friend's house, and and you would expect maybe your friend waiting for you, ready to ride a bike with you or something, right?
Right.
We picture horrific things going on in your house, and we're scared to knock on the door.
Oh, my goodness, it's
We
so...
don't know what the hell we're going to see inside.
Danny, it's just, isn't it just like fun and drinking beer and
What,
stuff?
Danny went to the party?
Danny's there all the time.
Danny went from listener to Anthony's best friend. This is kind of like the Sarah Palin thing that's happening.
They kind of look like each other.
Danny's my vice presidential candidate.
This is what America's all about. When we did our press conference that we were announcing we're going to satellite radio, I got a picture from the stage where Danny's in the audience as a fan. Now look at him.
There's more embarrassing photos than that. Trust me.
Yeah,
Oh.
and
now I'm all drunk going, Danny, you need another beer? And I'll take a walk to the cabana.
Danny is Anthony's, if I ever get that bad, I'll quit.
I need something, a reference
Yeah, he
point.
needs me around so that when he sees me like falling, like dangerously close to the pole,
He's your
like, all right.
barometer.
Yeah.
I saw that already.
Anthony.
Dangerously close to the pole.
Me?
When you and Marissa were having a little fight by the pool, you were trying to get the phone out of her hand.
You guys do look like two
No one
guineas
ever
from...
told us to stop.
And I'm just like, oh my God, they're both going to fall in the fucking pool.
You guys do look like two guineas from the 70s.
Why not? What's wrong with that?
He is.
You little scally cap, you little mustaches.
All right.
Coins to yourself.
It's actually funny that you play that because that's what I was fighting about with the phone where I almost fell into Ant's pool because
Coins to yourself.
What is that?
What is that?
That's not British.
It's not in the least. It doesn't even resemble English. It's not coming close to an English
It
accent.
sounds like Edith Bunker with her clit caught in an escalator.
By the way, Anthony addressed his personal life on the show earlier. Stop on the instant feedback. Just listen to the replay, and you might get some answers
Yeah, a
today.
bunch of dummies. Whatever. I do what I want. Coins.
Please, one
Say
more
to
time.
yourself.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Really? We need
Got
a
it.
better copy of it.
yeah, I know
That's why I'm not playing it a lot.
Who is that?
Baby girl.
Yeah.
That's a terrible phone recording.
Coins to yourself.
But she goes, I understand consider yourself as coins to yourself, but then she goes, she doesn't even say at home.
No.
She just puts in her own words.
Yeah.
She goes, consider yourself.
Pablo Picasso stopped by to say hi, so you want to bring him in, or?
No, I don't know what Picasso looks like.
Neither.
It's a good visual.
That's it.
Damn it. Wait, I said Picasso, Pablo. Forget it.
Yeah, Picasso.
That's why I don't understand.
Picasso's an old, bald, fucking gray-haired
Who knows
man.
what Picasso looked like?
Why is he making Dennis Miller jokes?
Yeah, Pablo Picasso's outside.
Yeah, apparently it's
I believe he brought his friend Rembrandt.
Damn it! Yeah, apparently it's a Vulcan Force fan.
Monet's coming by later in the week.
Hopefully somebody that can buy more into the Rubenesque type paintings than that.
1640 Battle of the Ecclesiastes. No one knows what you're talking about.
Fucking dick.
Who dressed Bob Kelly? Christo?
You see the confidence? Like I'm hanging with Johnny Carson. I'm Dean Martin on Johnny Carson with my delivery, and I fucked it all up. Pablo Picasso.
Did you see that jerk?
Looks like France. Does well?
Who?
Pablo Francisco.
Yeah.
Pablo
Escobar. He's a fun-loving guy, that one.
Oh, boy.
I'm overheating
is
right
he
now.
A fun guy, Pablo Escobar.
Yes.
If you read about the Medellin cartel, when they were in their heyday, when they were providing 80% of the cocaine into the United States.
Yes.
And it was him, and it was the Osha brothers.
Yes.
O-C-H-A.
Because Osha says so.
And it was Louis Gacha who was the enforcer.
Gotcha.
G-A-C-H-A. He was killed years ago. I forget what
Someone's
they called
watching
him.
the History Channel.
No, I read this. There's a book called The Man Who Made It Snow. You see a lot of movies, I don't know, based around this guy's life. His name is Max Mermelstein, and he was a Jewish guy who married a Colombian girl.
With that name?
I know.
Had him pegged as German.
What was his name again?
Max Mermelstein.
Mermelstein.
And he
That
married-
is the Jewishest name.
Well, he was the winner of Julius' name in history.
That's either worse than Max Jew Bag.
Jew.
What's my name? Max Jew Bag. I'm Jewish.
Holy. Max Mermelstein, if everyone's done being anti-Semitic. Smart move, Bob, in the business.
No,
we're in.
I was just saying it's a Jewish name.
No, he's he was married to a Colombian girl, and he helped her brother cover up a murder, get rid of a body. So they kind of he became his what's the word? It's not a companion or something. It's when you okay for somebody in, but he begins with a C. Compadre. I think that's what they call it. And he became
means friend in Spanish.
But I mean that's but that's what the well, I wouldn't know that. I'm not Spanish by birth like some people here.
Whoa, I'm Irish.
He got into the Medellin cartel. He was the highest American to ever get that close to the Colombians. And he helped orchestrate how drops were done, how the cocaine was dropped from planes into the U.S. And they were, I think I've talked about this before, but they were brilliant how they would set up the drops, you'd pick it up from the water, and then they would have it all in this specially built car, and they would have the car drive with all the, $1 million or $2 million worth of cocaine in it, and they would have a tow truck pull it. And that's how they would get it, because they figure people aren't going to pull over a tow truck and check the car in the back.
That's pretty good.
And they would have a drunk driver, a guy with a bottle of whiskey, in case that car did get pulled over, and the cop was walking up, they would have a guy with a bottle of whiskey in his hand plow into the cop car.
Oh, fuck.
And not kill the cop, but drunk drive into the police car, and then while the cop was addressing this, that tow truck would just pull out into traffic and leave. So they had a system set up.
That's pretty good.
Wow. He actually met Pablo Escobar. And then Americans didn't get anywhere near Pablo Escobar. I forget what he called him. But yeah, it was really interesting.
There's actually a good documentary on HBO right now about, I think it's maybe Showtime, about all that shit.
Really?
Back in the it's insane.
What's it
They
called?
had I forget the name of it. Actually, Attell told me to watch it. But it's insane. It's all about when they first started doing pot. And then this coke stuff was like whatever. And then they started
coke stuff.
Yeah, they didn't
There's
even know.
a future in it.
And there's these two guys. One was the boat guy, and one he was telling a story that the actual Coast Guard pulled him over
Gavin
on his boat.
McLeod?
And his name was MacGyver, I think. They pulled him over on the boat, and it was packed with cocaine. And right at that point, the Coast Guard's boat, the engine just went pop, and a piston shot out of it. And they were like, "Ah, geez, can you give us a tow?" And he was like, "Yeah, I guess." And he towed the Coast Guard in with his boat packed with
ballsy
coke.
move.
Oh, unbelievable.
Did he confess about the coke after?
And right when he pulled him in, he goes, guys, I just want to let you know, since we became friends.
And you know, they probably heard that story years later, and they're like, you're good.
Let's go to Stryker. Stryker.
Striker.
Hey, buddies. Hey, the book that Jimmy was talking about, what Bobby was just referencing, it's on Showtime. It premiered, I think, this last weekend. It's called Cocaine Cowboys. It's about a 2.5-hour documentary. It was actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's really good.
The whole story of Ochoa and Escobar.
Oh, Ochoa, right.
Talking about the DEA boat being towed in. It was actually really pretty interesting.
And they are all dead. I think Gotcha was killed in '89, and I know I'm saying his name wrong.
Well, but like that Max that you were talking about, and a few of those other ones were still alive because this was just all done within, I think, the last 18 months to 2 years that this was all filmed.
Yeah, Marmelstein is in the witness protection program.
Marmelstein! I'm in the witness protection program.
They abandoned him like dogs.
Pass the mullet fish.
How do you lose a Mermenstein?
He got in trouble. He got in trouble. He got arrested, and he felt that they kind of abandoned him. And that's the only reason that they went with, because they
Everyone's talking about this movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie. It's a great
documentary.
movie.
Or documentary?
It's a documentary.
Right.
These
okay.
guys.
I love that shit.
The guy showed up in, I think, Florida with, I don't know, he had like $400, and then he's just a millionaire.
Yeah.
Like in a week or some shit. He showed up with nothing. Then he started
like in a week.
He would drive. He would get the car. They would drop the coke in the water, and they would specially wrap it. But the Colombians kept fucking up.
Right.
And the guy was like, "Look, you have to wrap it this way. I'm dropping it in the ocean. If you don't, it's gonna." And they kept saying fucking whatever, and they lost millions just because they didn't wrap it right, and it would just go in the ocean and just fucking
fish
dissolve.
doing 90 miles an hour. Looks like a speedboat going through the fucking water.
Well, Max told a story about that where the packages were breaking open, and he had to, I think, explain himself to the Ochoa brothers.
You don't want to be in that position.
And they would basically wanted to know, are we being ripped off? Or is this the cost of doing business? And it got chalked up to the cost of doing business. I think they believed what he said.
I wonder if they work like people around here and go, no, this guy was supposed to wrap it. Let's bring him in. Hey, you're fat.
Our staff passes the buck. You don't think they're passing the buck when the Ochoa brothers want to know why $8 million worth of coke is fucking fish food? Why are the salmon swimming 200 miles an hour now?
That was my joke.
What was your joke?
My fish swimming.
He just said it.
Mine was 80 miles an hour.
But he added salmon. You just said fish.
Dude,
you gave
talk
details.
about not listening. I was so wrapped up in my own shit. Queen City yourself. Queen asshole.
I can't wait. I love those on the replay. When you hear it and then bam, you hear it again.
It's a whole different show when you listen on the replay.
Yeah, those guys would actually
half the stuff. You're like, wow, he said that today.
Wait, Ant had one yesterday that I heard on the replay. Fuck.
Something funny that you missed the first time?
Yeah, I heard it.
That always happens.
Giggling. I was like, what the fuck?
All right, listen, we're going to move backwards. We got the Jon Stewart stuff. I think it's worth playing. Backwards.
Good, Jimmy.
So, Cocaine Cowboys on Showtime.
Cocaine Cowboys, really good documentary.
She's a populist. She's an economic and a social conservative.
Yeah, a little setup here. Karl Rove talks about Palin or Palin. I'm still hearing it both ways. So
you got to pick a way and stick with it, though.
I'm going to go with.
I'm going Palin.
I'll go Palin.
That'll be confusing.
Palin.
You're going to go
Jimmy
Palin.
goes with Palin.
Palin.
All right.
She's a populist. She's an economic and a social
whore.
conservative. She's a reformer. She's a former mayor. She's the mayor, I think, of the second largest city in Alaska before she ran for governor.
Karl Rove is very impressed with Governor Palin's experience as mayor of a city with 9,000 people in it. I imagine.
Is that really how many people are in that?
9,000.
Yeah.
Wow. I heard 5.
5,000?
That's what I heard.
7,500.
Ross is doing a gig up there next week for the whole place.
I imagine he was equally impressed last month when Tim Kaine, former mayor of Richmond, population 200,000, former lieutenant governor of Virginia, and now current Virginia governor, was on Barack Obama's vice presidential shortlist.
He's been a governor for 3 years. He was mayor of the 105th largest city in America. And again, with all due respect to Richmond, Virginia, it's smaller than Chula Vista, California, Aurora, Colorado, Mesa or Gilbert, Arizona, North Las Vegas or Henderson, Nevada. It's not a big town. So if he were to pick Governor Kane, it would be an intensely political choice where he said, you know what, I'm really not first and foremost concerned with, is this person capable of being president of the United States?
Fucking Stewart. Home run.
Wow.
Home run for Stewart.
You know what?
No instant replay needed.
Wow.
If you're gonna fucking talk that kind of shit, you better not be inconsistent.
That's why this
People
whole
just don't
political
think-
game is a crock of shit.
They don't think it's being taped. I think they just
crock
think
of
it goes
shit.
away.
Because Biden was
Is someone making a kinescope of this?
Yeah.
I hope not.
But it works both ways. Fucking Biden was saying awful things about Obama.
Yeah.
Now he's praising Obama. So this whole game is just bullshit in the end. That's why I really don't care. I don't care.
But they do both make sense, though. I mean, look, I'm
How
not
does-
I'm not a smart guy. We all know that.
Don't have to
because
sell that point.
because of Jimmy and you
Rove and everyone's ability to process information.
Yes, exactly. You're absolutely right, Jimmy. But when you watch, like last night, you watched the convention. Thank you. And you're like, oh my God, she makes sense. That makes sense. Oh shit. And you're like, what the fuck? It makes sense. Then you listen to the Barack. And you're like, wait, he makes sense. Oh, that makes sense. It's like, what the fuck? They're both lying about everything, and it fucks up the middle class hump like me to go, I don't know. And then you wind up just voting for tits or fucking or basketball.
Bobby, you got to be upper middle class at this point. Who are you kidding?
What? I'm
You're not middle class.
I just can't.
I think mentally I am.
You're not.
Obama is about bigger government and more money taken from the people.
From the rich
taxes.
people. From the rich people.
No, they consider rich.
Okay.
Being rich is a very, it's a lot lower level than really being rich.
$200,000.
No, $100,000.
Is it 100?
Yeah.
I thought it was 200.
You could try living in New York City and make $100,000 and see how far it gets you. Because that's where you're getting that kind of money, you know. You're not making that in Iowa.
But most of the country doesn't. $100,000 is a fucking living. $40,000 is a living. $50,000 and $30,000 is a living.
Jesus, how far are you going to go?
I was just going to keep going until
$1,000.
somebody agreed with me. $10,000. Hey, $10,000. Come on, $40,000.
We got the O'Reilly clip, which is even better from the Daily Show. But first, just so everyone can enjoy, we got Anthony's joke followed by Jimmy's joke, sounding quite similar to each other.
Oh, okay.
Iraq put this together.
And they lost millions just because they didn't wrap it right. And it would just go in the ocean and just fucking
Fish
dissolve.
doing 90 miles an hour. Looks like a speedboat going through the fucking water.
Our staff passes the buck. You don't think they're passing the buck when the Ochoa brothers want to know why $8 million worth of coke is fucking fish food? Why are the salmon swimming 200 miles an hour now?
That was my joke. that was my joke. That was my joke.
Just as a comic, I'd have to say, Anthony, I love you.
But Jimmy,
he put more detail.
His was better. It's salmon.
His was better. He ended up with the Ochoa brothers, the salmon, the S, the Ochoa, the words he used. You're just fast fish.
I could say that the salmon would be a freshwater river fish.
No, it's only a freshwater fish.
Oh, when it swims back.
When it swims back. It's salt
Blow
water
me.
to go up to lay the eggs, and the newborns are freshwater until they jump back into the ocean. Then they're saltwater.
So we should have
That's
said
confusing.
that they're swimming very fast upstream.
Yeah.
No, actually, yes, I think Jimmy's delivery was better. And more exaggeration on the speed. 200 miles an hour is better than 80.
It's way better. But basically, though, you win because what I did was I apparently took a joke that I heard and just went, all right, I'll keep that. It's like taking a statue and then just chiseling a little more detail into the face. You didn't build the statue. You're just a cunt who wasn't listening.
It's Carlos Norton.
No, but you don't understand. They swim really fast.
Hey, man, that's Anthony's joke, Carlos Norton.
Yeah, of course.
No, I've never heard Anthony. Who's Anthony?
Huh? What?
Let's play the second clip from the Daily Show with Jon Stewart.
Well, at least everyone can agree on the more sensitive issue of Governor Palin's pregnant teen daughter.
Millions of American families are dealing with teenage pregnancy, and as long as society doesn't have to support the mother, father, or baby, It is a personal matter. It is true that some Americans will judge Governor Palin and her family for the sake of her and her family. We hope things calm down.
Yes, Papa Bear. Teen pregnancy is an issue for which judgment is personal and must be withheld.
Oh, no.
On a pinhead front, 16-year-old Jamie Lynn Spears is pregnant. The sister of Brittany says she is shocked. I bet. Here, the blame falls primarily on the parents of the girl, who obviously have little control over her incredible pinhead.
I fucking love this stuff.
Oh.
How much do you love this stuff?
What a douche.
And he calls his show the No Spin Zone. This
No
motherfucker spins faster than a top.
Wow, what an ass.
Spins and spins and spins. How great is that?
That is hypocrisy at its best. Pointed out brilliantly. That was good.
And now Obama's going on O'Reilly tonight.
Is he?
And Obama has boycotted Fox News for a while.
Yeah, then what's he doing?
I don't know why he's just going to do that.
How could you fucking boycott a news station?
One of two.
When you don't like the fucking point of view they come from. You don't see Republicans boycotting every fucking liberal media. Can the fucking liberals shut your mouths about Fox News? It's biased conservative. Yes. And you know what? A lot of the media is biased liberal. Stop being such fucking faggots about it.
Wow.
It's annoying. You gonna tell me CNN isn't It's like they're all biased. Stop being little cunts.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
I'm actually annoyed at my MySpace because I can't fucking. They want this. You know, you have to enter the code to post a bulletin. What letters do you see? You
can take that off.
PTZ and a blur. I don't know. It's a W with a pile of shit and a fucking decapitated head on it. I can't read it. An A and a D, a 4, and a blur.
Yeah, you want to log on and find out if you're colorblind or not at the same time.
Looks like somebody wrote it with jizz.
I know.
This poor son of a bitch sitting out there. Wait, do you feel like you're at a Marlins game? Is that what? He's alone. There's one guy on the bleachers.
Yeah, he looks like Pablo. Never mind.
Picasso. I know. Exactly like him. Dude, what's...
No, he looks like San Francisco.
No, and you can take that off.
What's your name there, fella?
Rob.
Rob, where you from?
Toronto.
Toronto?
Yep.
Another fucking Canadian. This show is giant with the Canucks.
They love this show, man.
And one thing I've noticed, all you Canadians, crazy.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I am.
Fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
What's the matter, Jimmy? He's from Canada. Don't yell at him like that.
No, are you
Some
kidding
people.
me?
And what are you doing down here in New York?
We're actually dog and house sitting for somebody for a week, so I listen to you guys every day, so I want to combine.
Who's we? Yes.
My family, my wife and daughter, but they're not interested.
Oh,
so, yeah.
So they're
are they
house
sitting?
And dog sitting?
Are they sitting right next to you?
Anybody?
Is your wife and family sitting right next to you?
It's Georgina Glass.
Right. It's the Glass family.
That's good. Before you left the house, you make sure you threw away the peanut butter.
Yeah, that's right.
Doggy sitting. Well, that's good. Why not? Teasing, of course.
Yes.
Mr. Toronto. So you came from Canada to dog sit in America.
Well, it's New York, so...
Oh, so you figure you get out and look around. Is it the city or the suburbs?
We're in Brooklyn Heights.
Okay.
That's not the city, right?
What kind of dog is it?
It's like half Rottweiler, half Golden Retriever. Pretty cool.
Werewolf. And, okay, so you come down here for that. Did you see any of the sights? Did you go to the Statue of Liberty? Or the
yeah, we did all
Empire
that.
State
Statue
Building?
of Liberty and Times Square. And
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Another fucking foreigner in the way while I'm trying to walk on the sidewalk. Great.
We're going to the Stupid Museum tomorrow, whatever that is.
The Stupid Museum. Oh, look for the Bob Kelly exhibit. It's right next to the Voss. The Voss wing.
How did you make it? God damn it, Anthony.
That's very good.
How did you make it funny?
That's line of the day.
Jesus. The Voss wing.
Couple things.
Thank you, sir, and thanks for
Couple corrections. Horse Dick from Denver. Obama has been on Fox many times, just not on O'Reilly. And Brandon, very mad at Jimmy from Philly, writes, Jimmy, John McCain boycotted CNN, so it's not just the liberals.
Maybe, then them too. Whoever's doing it.
Them too, then.
Whoever's doing it is a fucking twat. I just typically hear more about Fox News being complained about. I don't hear as much about CNN being complained about because people complain about
I think
Fox.
if you're sharp, you do a lot better on the stations that are kind of against you and a little biased against you. As long as it's not a taped piece, you could go on there and just rip them apart, make them look stupid, like fucking that dummy O'Reilly looked. Like an idiot contradicting himself like that. It's fucking beautiful.
I hate O'Reilly.
But you know why Obama's
God,
doing
do
it?
I hate that guy.
Obama's doing it the same reason why fucking McCain announced his VP the next day to take all the fucking heat away. People are going to be watching Obama tonight. People are going to be watching what happens after. All the people reviewing what he says. There's going to be controversy instead of watching McCain give his fucking pre-written horseshit speech and his little arms being pulled up by strings the whole time. Fucking marionettes.
It just seems idealistic, but should it fucking be this way? Shouldn't it just be, here's my platform, here's really what I want to accomplish for the country, and not spend time with the children and the fucking pregnancy and that, and just kind of, here's what I think is best for the country. Yeah, what's the matter?
What, he queer?
Yeah. You're right. That is the gayest thing I've ever said.
Well, you Morning Joe?
It's just, I'm just trying to. It's just turned into this weird little industry every 4 years where they plot their moves and everything, and the whole the actual thing that the presidency is supposed to be based on never even really comes out.
And they
it's
just
this
do what
weird
they want
popularity
anyway.
contest. Yeah.
Do you think Lincoln fucking said everything he was going to do? No, I'll bet you didn't.
Oh, I bet he left one thing out.
Yeah.
To get that South vote.
I bet you a lot of them said, hey, President Abe, you didn't really indicate that you'd be doing certain things.
That thing.
Let's go to Kelly in New York. Kelly!
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Kelly.
Yellow.
What's up, bitch?
How are you?
Good. Well, I won't say how are you, but.
Yeah, obviously.
What you doing, Mama?
A few weeks ago, you guys, actually it was the 19th, you guys were talking about war memorabilia and things like that.
Yes.
I hate to say it on the radio, but my father just passed away.
Okay. That's terrible. Kelly, I want to apologize for Opie's blatant insensitivity to your loss, and I am sorry.
Sorry about that. What did he pass away from?
What happened?
He had cancer for the third time.
No, that's not a joking matter. Anything. Oh, boy. Okay. So Kelly?
It wasn't lung cancer.
Hi. Oh, see? Yeah, there we go. So what so he passed away and?
Well, we were going through a lot of his things at home.
Oh, don't worry about that. Every guy does it. And you shouldn't be embarrassed at what you found. What? Oh,
exactly. So what if they were small and their breasts haven't come in yet?
Want to know if Anthony was interested in any of
Wait,
it.
no one's listening right now. They're
hold
still
on.
laughing.
Yes.
So, all right, he passed away. He was sick. Going through somebody's stuff is the worst part. Like, how long was he sick for?
Well, it was his third bout of cancer. He had two.
Of all the dramatic things I've ever seen,
Yeah.
goodness gracious.
Goodness gracious, indeed.
Goodness.
So what did you find? That was
We found old German war helmets. We found a plaque of Hitler.
Any Roman ones? Or pictures thereof?
Yeah.
German war helmets and all kinds of Nazi stuff?
Yeah, we have actually a swastika flag, like the full size.
Oh, I need that for over the fireplace.
I know my father went hanging out on Flag Day every day, and he wanted to see what our next reactions would be.
Get on Flag Day.
Medals, guns,
Under
things
God
like
struck him dead. What? Oh, and all kinds of... Really?
Yeah.
All right. Box it up and send it to Anthony Cumia, care of XM Satellite Radio, 111 West 57th Street, New York, New York. I'll be happy to dig through it and It will get a place of honor in my house.
You understand what he's saying, bitch? Send that shit.
I would be honored to take your father's war memorabilia and give it a place where it will be displayed, again, honorably and with respect, and people will be able to come into my home and see it, and I will have a little plaque with your dad's name on it.
Oh, you're so full of shit. You would not have a plaque with
I would absolutely do that.
I think she was trying to sell it to you.
No, I'm kidding. What?
I think she was trying to sell it.
Oh, you want to sell it?
Yeah, you fucking...
I was thinking about if you had any ideas or if you were interested or...
All right, hold on. All right, how much?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what anything is worth.
I know the prices.
It was being donated to the Anthony Museum for Nazi memorabilia.
I would love to do that. I would totally love to do
Yeah, I understand.
All right, why don't we put her on hold and we can work
Give her
something
50 cents.
Yeah.
All right.
50 cents? Bobby, come on.
All right,
Bobby.
all right, you're right. A couple bucks.
All right, hold on, Kelly. Hold on. We'll try to work something out there.
Jesus.
Well, that's pretty good, though. You get that stuff, Anthony, you know. That TV
living
show's a
large.
hit.
Of course.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Have a girl walking around in, like, SS gear.
Speaking of which, we got a little promo about your idea.
Oh, really? My video cam in the house idea?
Yes.
Reality programming is phony. I just want the real deal.
The Cumia Foundation is proud to present a brand new website the whole family can enjoy.
This will be the real deal. Reality programming on the internet where it's the real deal. It's just me with a bunch of, like, chicks living at my house.
It's Uncle Anthony's Hot Drunk Sluts Who Put Out All Night.com.
It's the idea of having a bunch of drunk young women at the house, but girls that really party and stuff.
Would this be a 24-hour-a-day thing?
Yep.
It's Uncle Anthony's Hot Drunk Sluts Who Put Out All Night in Day.com.
Yeah, with guns and booze. Someone's getting shot.
Guns that could go off at any time.
Right. How exciting is that? One night, I could teach them all how to field strip an AR-15.
It's Uncle Anthony's Hot Drunk Sluts Who Like Guns and Put Out All Night in Day.com.
Some of the rooms put bunk beds in there. And then the cameras, and they can, go at each other, and then the jacuzzi. See, this has to be me and 6 to 8 girls.
And that's it.
Yes!
Log on and get in touch with yourself.
Hey, we're back. Of course we're back.
Yes, we are.
We, what do we have, man?
Well, it depends on who you look at. AIDS over there.
Whoa!
Herpes.
My tickets are on sale now.
That's what we have,
My
yes.
pre-sale tickets. Tickets are on sale now. I'm finally returning to Boston. I'm acting like there's a big demand. No one gives a shit. I'm finally returning November 15th. One show only at the Wilbur Theater. 9:45 show. Tickets go to my MySpace because this is a pre-sale just for O&A fans because I'd rather have you guys there than fucking people who saw me on Last Comic Standing once 8 years ago. So just go to my MySpace. The link's there.
What day is the show?
November 15th. I'm not sure what day of the week. I think it's a Saturday.
And is that MySpace/Jim Norton?
Yeah, .com.
And it's a brand new venue. It's not the old Comedy Connection, which was in Faneuil Hall, which is a great club. This is the Wilbur Theater, which is an awesome theater downtown Boston that he just took over 1,100 seats, and it's going to be a great way to see Jim Norton do his thing.
What happened to the Comedy Connection? What is it? What has that become now?
It's that actually is called Lobster Fest.
Seriously?
Is it really?
No, I have no idea.
Oh, you don't know?
He didn't want to pay the rent anymore. I heard the rent was fucking astronomical. That Comedy Connection was such a fucking...
It was a nice room, right?
It was perfect.
Yeah.
It was a box.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great room. It was one of the best rooms in the country. But now he's doing like comedy on the weekends, but then he'll do bands because it's a theater. So he can do everything now. He can put on whatever he can rent it out, do whatever he wants.
People are screaming.
Faneuil Hall's got to be expensive, huh?
People are screaming. What's the password?
Oh shit! Eat a bullet.
You've been saying it all morning too.
I haven't said the password yet.
That's what I meant.
On my MySpace.
Oh, you dits!
Fuck!
Damn it, Jimmy!
Damn it!
Fucking Jimmy!
Damn it! Oh, it's probably there though.
A bullet.
Wait, the password should be on my MySpace.
Is it?
I don't know.
Well, check
the
it.
Password is.
Can I
eat a bullet?
For the most part, I don't acknowledge the haters anymore, but this one is kind of a fun one, so I will.
Alrighty.
Ryan M. from Minnesota. You guys are sellouts. How many damn commercials do you have to play on break? It's bullshit. Let me just tell you what just happened. We just took our first break in 2 days.
Yeah.
That's right.
You dumb motherfucker.
And if we go along with the show, unfortunately, we have to do what's called doubling up.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with us. It has all to do with Washington.
Holy shit.
But your timing is awful. That literally was the first commercial break we've done on satellite. You know, we have the regular radio thing we're involved with. That's the first satellite radio break we've done in 2 days.
In 2 days.
Yesterday we went commercial free for 2+ hours.
Yep.
And today we went commercial free for a little over an hour.
Yeah.
So shut the fuck up.
Calm down. What a dunce.
All right. We were talking about koi tattoos. Bob Kelly has a fine koi tattoo on his right shoulder.
I have a prized koi.
A prized koi tattoo?
Yes, because I have a mantle.
And then
on my koi.
And then
A what?
noticed- a what?
Mantle.
A mantle.
Prize koi fish.
Talking about.
I'm going to explain to you if
Thank
you let
you.
me talk about it.
Take a look.
Throw it away. It's prize koi fish have a circle on their head in between their eyes. Very prized, very expensive. There's different types of koi fish. You can't just get a fish. I mean, certain ones are very expensive, very prized in the Japanese culture.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
Like the one Steve has on his arm. Maybe to some people.
Boring. Hey, here comes Steve.
Steve has one on his arm that you can catch in the Hudson River.
All right, that's fine.
It's a little large.
That's the point I'm making, though, because you showed off your koi tattoo.
Yeah.
Steve showed off his koi tattoo.
Yes.
Who else had
Wow,
one?
that is a big.
No koi for me.
Pat
mine's a cover-up,
Duffy
though, so.
showed off his koi
is it?
tattoo. And then I think Derek has a koi tattoo.
Would you use a koi to cover the boy?
No,
Anthony, that wasn't it.
By the way, Derek, you weren't in here. We all agreed that you have the worst tattoos known to man
But not
on,
that
on
one.
your
That
body.
one's good.
Oh, that one's all right.
Wow, that's a whole fucking half a arm.
You did a half a sleeve.
And that's what is that? An octopus?
Yeah.
Eating what?
Nothing. That I had this stupid koi when I was like 17, so I had to cover up.
You incorporated it into that.
I like that.
That is kind of cool. I don't know what.
Actually,
people are
that's a
talking about
really
then.
good piece
That's
of
really
art.
nice.
Yeah.
The rest of the stuff on you is shit, but that one is good.
What does he have, like bad fucking prison tats?
Look at this tattoo.
Oh, fail.
Explain for the radio. Explain
Is that
for
a
the
mic
radio.
your nephew?
This again, I think I was 17 when I got this. It's a fucking like a pinup girl like straddling a microphone.
That's
But
a
her
cock.
face is
so
all
not a
fucked up, it looks
pinup
like
girl.
guy.
That's not a microphone. That's her cock and balls.
Do you know how fucking some guys can do work where a pinup girl will look like a fucking pinup girl? That looks like olive oil from fucking Popeye.
I need to get
It's
it touched up.
horrid.
I'm gonna get it fixed.
With what?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Fixed with a straight razor.
And Duffy's got a koi too, right?
Why all the koi?
Yeah, what's up with the koi?
Everyone's being.
Koi. It depends on what culture. Japanese has a different thing than Chinese.
Yeah, what's the Japanese koi? Is that a bunch of businessmen fucking pseudo raping a girl on a subway train because she just wants to get on a fucking get to work? Fucking savages. We have a tiny penis. We push against the your hiney.
Can only do that joke after 9 o'clock. And what? Butcher has a koi tattoo?
He's got a nice.
What's he got?
Everybody and their mother has like damn koi tattoo.
What you got?
Oh.
What you
I just got this one done.
Oh, that's kind of
Fuck,
creepy.
That's some good work right
that would
there,
like
man.
scare me
Let
in
see it.
at night. I would look at that and be scared of
What
my
is
own
that?
arm.
That's good, man.
What is it?
It's a big nasty zombie ripping out the back of my arm.
Yeah, that's pretty
Why
cool.
is there a monster in your arm?
Because I'm crazy.
Butcher, there's a monster in your arm. You should have that covered up. Put a hat on it.
He gave me a pretty penny.
Although, since we did bring up Derek's terrible tattoos, we must acknowledge Pat Duffy got a straight edge tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh,
What is that?
oh God!
Back before I did any drugs or any alcohol,
What does it say?
I claimed that I was straight edge till death.
Yeah,
Till
because that's
death.
the whole thing. To be straight edge
Yeah.
forever, man.
Yeah, till death.
Forever.
Fuck is straight
It's like
edge?
fuck you, you
Yeah.
dumb little shit. You
What's
don't know what the
straight edge
fuck
mean?
you're
Straight
doing.
edge is
is it?
no drugs, no drinking, no promiscuous sex, just overall clean living. And I did that for a really long time.
Straight edge, and
Yeah.
it's these little fucking douchebag like emo
Now it
dicks
is.
that
Now it
think.
is.
Shut up! It wasn't cool when you did it either.
True.
That think like that. It's cool. Like they're different for doing it, and then they grow up a little and realize, holy shit, this pot is good, or I like beer, or pussy rules.
Getting
Cock
fucked
is
in the
awesome.
butt feels okay.
Yeah, whatever you're into.
Steve, why'd you get a koi tattoo?
It was a cover-up piece, Jim. It was I had awful fucking tattoos from when I was 17 years old, and it was the...
Seems to be the age.
Yeah, it's the... and then 10 years later, you realize, wow, I really don't like this. And every tattoo artist I was going to was telling me that, oh, yeah, we can do some big tribal piece over it, or a fucking Grim Reaper. And I was like, no, I wanted something colorful. So I finally found a guy that did really good cover-up work. And he said the only thing that would really go over that would be Japanese artwork. So he showed me this big koi fish. I said, yeah, fuck it. Do a koi fish.
Was it hard, like, to cover? Because obviously with the suggestions to cover the tattoo, like, well, we could make it into a big a black Oscar Mayer wiener with a hat. I mean, and 2 pieces of brown.
Are you insinuating that I had a penis tattooed on my shoulder?
Yes.
I saw it. Clarifying.
Let's see your tramp stamp. No?
You have
no
one?
tramp stamp. I have orchids on my leg.
You do?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's gay. Yeah.
Let me see. He wants his legs to look
orchid on your
pretty.
calf.
an orchid.
When
on
they're
your
in
leg.
when they're in nylons, he wants them to look pretty.
Exactly.
I can't see it from the other side, but
Fucking.
I never noticed that. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good work, but why orchid? It's a weird.
I don't know. I
flower.
saw it. I saw these actually on the street. I took a picture of them and I showed my tattoo artist. I said, "Make this look not queer," and he said, "All right, I'll do my best."
No, I can't. Give me a different person's leg. Imagine if you had photographed them and there was a dog log in it, and, and he misunderstood you, and all right, piece of dried white dog shit.
I so wanted to years ago to get a tat, but it was just every time I could not figure out what the fuck I would have wanted.
I know what you want.
Well, that's the smart way to do
A
it.
KKK, a fucking 666, a clover, a fucking swastika.
I don't want to look like fucking what's his name there in American History X.
That's exactly what you
one
want
of
to
those
look like.
big Edward Norton, one of the big fucking swastika on the chest.
My stupid tattoo, I never should. I was so
Well,
fucking
what
dumb.
is it?
Oh boy, what'd
What
you
is it?
get?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
What'd you get?
Smiley face.
Where?
It's on my thigh.
You got a smiley face?
He's
on your
so
guy?
lying.
He can't act.
He would.
You always break out with a smile in
He
the
would.
middle of
You so would have shown us that by now.
My friend John got a cool tattoo. This dude, John Mazarka, who got a really cool tattoo. It was fucking Alex's face from Clockwork Orange.
Oh,
the
Alex.
fucking poster. He got it on his upper thigh. It's just a cool fucking tattoo. That
Some
was
people
one I
are
would've
so
gotten.
great at doing portrait work that it looks exactly like the real person. But then there are some that are so bad, and there's a site that has really bad tats, and it's it's in memoriam. I guess it's the guy's sister or something. It is one of the worst tats I've ever seen in my life, and it's just this fail under it. It was hysterical. This poor fuck has to go around with this horrid tat of his sister.
Find it.
Yeah, it's a very popular item. Look at this.
If you
fucking
just
thing.
Google image bad tattoos, it's on the first page.
It's the worst
It's
one
so
ever.
fucking bad.
Look at him.
Oh my god.
He's stuck with that lump of shit.
Oh my god!
In loving memory.
Why would he have a photo of her first after she was hung by the neck? That photo, her head's all tilted. And
It's so bad.
Who's
That
the
is
toothy monster on his
awful.
arm?
But when you go
It's like the zombie bursting out of.
Yeah, she's great
his
teeth.
arm.
Who's that fucking?
Yeah.
Who's that fucking
Horrid.
great tooth bitch on your arm?
They can't tattoo teeth for the most part.
This is Eric's tat. It's too small to see. It's someone got a giant back piece of Hulk Hogan.
Can we open that bigger?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Hang on a
Hulk
second.
Hogan. Is he fingering Brooks Keister with fucking oil on his hand?
And
Yeah,
also,
you never know what I wanted to
Dave
get.
just got here too. If you want to take a look at his terrible tattoos.
Yeah, we
Oh,
know.
Dave has the worst tats.
Look at his teeth! Oh my god!
Oh shit!
He looks like Ted Hogan.
Ted Hogan.
There's a little Hulkster having a pack.
That is so bad.
He had SIDS.
Dude, that is so fucking bad. Wow.
Oh my fucking
How bad.
god!
Here's Dave. He's in with his tats.
Hi, Dave.
Bad or fantastic? Pink Floyd, Lucky Boy, which means pedophile, but my favorite, the cast of The Sopranos, right there
Yeah,
on the back.
the cast of The Sopranos looks nothing like The Sopranos. It's it's like that could be Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Janice looks like Andy Rooney for some reason, and that's distressing.
And what's the
Because Andy Rooney was never on The Sopranos, as far as I know.
what's the C in the
The C and the what?
like there, the top of the arm?
This up
Yeah.
here?
No, on your arm.
On your shoulder, right on your shoulder.
No,
on,
no.
on your shoulder,
On
right
your
here.
shoulder.
Your
I don't know what it
other
is.
one, your other one.
What's that?
What, this?
Yeah.
Oh, no, this isn't a C. This is a tattoo. Oh, that's just a thing from County Kerry, where I was from, where my family's from. From Ireland, baby.
Yeah.
Ireland in the
And then
house.
what about the next one down?
Don't recall. That was drunk.
Don't recall.
35%. Don't recall. Triangle and a fire.
Yeah, and the other one's a triangle.
Okay, give me triangle fire, mister. Yeah! Sign me up!
So you got some kind of a fucking weird, almost Masonic thing going on.
This one on the Ron Fez noon to 3, may I add, show.
Oh, yes.
New York Giants.
I
And
see.
I came out of it, and I said, oh, that's a nice tattoo, until the guy did it in fucking baby blue. So now I really look like a half a fag. He didn't even get the right color.
No,
He
he
has
didn't.
baby blue on this arm.
And then what about the other arm?
This is some sort of Irish thing. Bullshit. This is a fucking clover.
That's a
bullshit.
clover.
This is Radiohead.
Dave,
Radiohead.
don't forget your whackbag.com.
I won't, Mark. This
is a yin yang.
This is a yin yang.
Mark.
And this was Whackbag
And
right
that's
here.
a Whackbag
for a
tat.
sports bet that I lost.
Yeah, you certainly did.
What's on your chest plate?
Bobby, I wish I knew, pal.
You don't know what that is?
I think it was like Scorpio
Is it
or
like-
something.
Did you get a is that Six Flags logo?
No, it's supposed to mean Scorpio because I was born on November 1st, man.
And
I'm a
now
Scorpio.
you've also been branded.
Yeah, how's the branding
Your
coming
ass has Ichiban.
Have you seen this
branded
yet, Bobby?
on it.
No.
Bobby, not only was he branded.
Jesus Christ!
Big deal.
It's just a red bush.
It's
It's
huge
not, I
today.
shaved yesterday.
By the way, it's huge today.
Is it really?
Yeah, you got to be packing an inch and a half today.
I had some I had some romance with my wife last
will you
night.
stop grabbing it, you fucking pink salty nuts?
Why do you have to?
I put my baby to sleep. I put my baby to sleep. Bob's in here. I want to impress him.
What are you doing, dude?
I want to impress
Dude,
you.
you impressed me already. It's fucking.
Look at this
doesn't have
fucking
freckles.
tattoo. Look at the branding.
What is that?
Dude,
That's got Ichiban from the Ron Fez Show, number one.
Yeah.
Hey,
Number
Bobby
one.
can't see it, Dave.
It's
Well, what-
he branded
All right,
himself.
Dave, that's good.
He
No,
already
he
had
can't-
himself
no, the
branded.
light.
can't
I
see
can't.
it.
It's
He
not
really
the
can't
light.
see it.
It's right there, Dave.
Bob,
Turn to
see,
the
he
right.
can't see
Turn
it.
to the right.
See, he
Turn-
can't see. He
Dude,
can't
what's
see
the other
it.
side?
I had
What's
an accident
that's
today.
enough. That's enough.
I have to go to the bathroom.
What's the other side?
I do.
What's the other
You
side?
can't keep me in here for much longer.
Dave, what's the other side?
No, it's the whole thing is the whole thing is
He's gotta go
the
to
whole
the
thing.
bathroom.
Okay, go ahead.
Is Ichiban.
Hold on, Eastside Dave.
Oh,
Can you go to
God.
the? Can you
No,
go to
seriously, I need some toilet paper.
Well, can you go,
guys?
hold on. Can you go to the bathroom on Beetle Bailey?
Yes.
We hate the Beetle Bailey cartoon.
It's hanging off of
It is hanging.
I'm sorry. I always gotta get away. I come in and I go to the bathroom. I don't anticipate. Ron Fez noon to 3.
It's coming off.
It's hanging off.
Get the fuck out
I'm
of here.
sorry. You guys always think I'm joking. I get shitties is what I like to do before I
Tell
do
Bobby
anything.
that. Tell Bobby everything's okay.
Everything's fine. Wipe it
Bobby's
off.
got to get back in here.
Bobby.
I'm fine. Everything's
Bobby,
fine.
come
Let's
on,
go.
Bobby.
God, we're grown men. Everyone does it. I
You
don't
got the
understand.
Beetle Bailey cartoon? Yeah, Jimmy's not a fan of the Beetle
Oh,
Bailey
I don't like it
cartoon.
either.
Wait for Bobby.
I'm not sure. Look,
Anthony, turn to your right.
Opie,
Oh,
please
no,
someone
I can
see
see
what
it.
I'm seeing. My beard buddy.
Show Jimmy. Just
I'll-
show
I can see on the camera.
Just no, turn around. Show Jimmy.
I'll try to wait, but shitties can't. Shitties has a
Wait, hold on for Bobby.
It's done.
Bobby.
It's all done.
Bobby, he's done. He wiped and everything, Bobby.
It's done.
It's done.
Still a fucking naked
No,
redhead.
Bobby, just come in.
Go, Dave, go in the middle of the floor a little more.
Bobby, come in.
Go like by the Opie
If
Anthony
I try
rug.
to walk too quickly, Mr. Okay.
All right, Bobby. Bobby, I can't hear you. Bobby, why would your mic be on? Why? Why would it be on? Eastside, can you show me?
Oh my God!
Bob,
Damn
Bobby,
this
wait,
mic.
I'm fine.
Here. Bobby, just come back here. What's wrong?
Is that gonna hurt you?
I know,
Bobby.
I get it. I get the whole fucking game, Opie.
Bobby, just get back. Get back.
Beetle Bailey.
Oh, it's a nugget.
And there goes Beetle Bailey.
Oh God damn! He fucking it's shit all over Beetle Bailey. Oh God! That's why I say this. Elio's pizza is not as good going out as it is coming in.
Oh shit!
Because even I'm repulsed today.
Shit his fucking pants. He shit.
But God knows
He
I love
shit.
Ilios Pizza. Get that pants on to shit your pants, Bobby.
He just shit.
He shit the hair.
For no reason. Nobody told him to take
So we
a
were
shit.
talking about
Wait a minute,
tattoos, right?
That's Elliot. That's Elliot. That's fucking Ilios Pizza.
Coming out, Jimmy.
E-Rock, get in here. I don't believe it.
Jimmy.
E-Rock.
E-Rock, get in
He
here.
said shit in the fucking. Yeah, shit.
No.
E-Rock, get in
He's not
here.
gonna ask you to do anything.
Yeah, E-Rock. Can you get a mic for E-Rock? We need a mic for E-Rock.
E-Rock? E-Rock?
E-Rock.
So my Pink Floyd tattoo's not so bad,
It
right?
stinks in here now.
Oh God, it's starting.
It just hit me. Get in here. Jimmy has a question for you.
It just hit me.
Jimmy.
Somebody take my omelet and throw it out.
How bad does that smell?
Come here.
You
Come on.
can't- you got it.
I know. Be a man. Be a man. Just come in here real quick.
Where's he going?
Tell him to come
on,
in.
E-Rock. Jimmy.
Eric, what are you doing?
Come on,
This is
E-Rock.
show stuff.
Eric.
Come on, it's not so bad.
Eric.
Come here.
Jimmy's got a question that needs to be answered.
I wanted you to smell it and see if it smells like Ilios Pizza.
That's all. That's all we're asking.
I don't care.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. He fell into his shit.
Holy shit.
Fuck. He fell into his own shit. All right, get E-Rock in here. Now he's damaged. He fell into his own shit. E-Rock.
I gotta wipe that off.
E-Rock, come on.
Oh, God. I'm not gonna do anything. Why would you think I would do something?
Yeah. E-Rock, get in here, please. We're asking.
Come on, E-Rock.
E-Rock.
I just showed Theismann my fucking leg on account of you. For
Yeah, he might
fuck's
have broke
sake.
his leg. E-Rock.
It's on his fucking.
E-Rock.
I can't even chase you. Don't worry about it. I need someone to stand on. I'm not
E-Rock. Look at E-Rock breathing heavy, Jimmy. What happened to your hand?
The
What happened?
security door at the front slammed on my hand.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Dave was running and he got the microphone. Master Poe just kicked him. Master Poe just kicked him.
Cry chop for. Cry chop for Master Poe for some fucking reason.
Bobby's throwing up now. Hysterical. Holy shit, I can't take this anymore. Why the fuck did Master Pope? He's shitting more? What is he?
No, he's
What
eating
happened?
it.
Oh, he's eating his
He's eating shit.
He's eating his shit.
He's eating.
Look. Oh, God damn it.
He's laying on the floor.
All right, Ryan Fest, do the three.
I can't. I
Dave
can't
fucking
even
rules.
fucking.
okay? You're coming at me with shit on your ass.
What is Master
I
Poe
wasn't.
doing?
I was coming at Eric.
No, you were coming straight at me.
What is Master Poe doing?
He karate chopped me in the stomach, beard buddy.
He was defending
He did?
himself.
I'll take care of that. Don't you worry, you said.
He was
Dave.
I would have
defending
catched up. I
himself
would have
against
catched up
shit.
to him.
Now he's
Wow.
like, get back in.
I
here.
gotta take my shit, Ryan Fest.
No, get back
you.
in here. Get back in here.
Put the shit in the garbage.
Get back in here.
Put the shit in the
Oh,
garbage.
jeez. Is he all right? He got kicked right in the.
His
Where did
pants
he
are down.
kick you?
He was gonna go outside. He was gonna run after you guys.
Not me.
Yeah, Poe, that's called radio.
Can't go in the hallway.
He goes, I had to kick him. He was coming after you guys. That's the whole thing we were doing.
Sam,
Radio.
go fuck yourself, you little fucking twink.
What happened? Where's Bobby?
Bobby, shave your fucking head.
Bobby, get back in here.
This is like the
just
Beatles
sitting
White
in the
Album.
other-
Everyone's in a different fucking corner.
I'm just sitting in the other
shit, I don't want to touch anything in this fucking studio.
I like that joke. Bobby, what's
Why
wrong?
I have so much respect for you, Mr. Kelly. I would never come after shit with
David,
you. Only after Eric.
I get you, baby.
For what he's done with to me and my children.
What did E-Rock do to your children?
He
It
made
smells
fun
like
of
shit.
him.
It smells like shit in here.
One day.
That's the newspaper.
Bend over and show him.
Yeah, just bend over and show Bobby.
I can't even say.
I don't even like.
I don't even like redheads to begin with. No offense, David. Just with.
I don't like. He says I don't like redheads instead of I don't like men. That's I love Bobby.
What about Nikki Kidman?
Oh God, there's a fuck. He's holding shit in his hand.
So what? It's just shit. It's natural.
I can't stop.
It's not natural.
I'm trying to write my name in the comics.
Dave.
Oh, fuck it.
Dave.
He's smearing his own
Dave.
shit around.
Dave. Dave. Hold on. I'm not impressed. I got to be honest with you. I'm not impressed. I'm your beard buddy. I think you need to do a shit tattoo today.
What does that entail?
Well, you got the shit, and now you make a tattoo.
A
on
little
your body.
tattoo on your stomach or something.
Yeah, shit tattoo. What are you gonna make? What are you gonna make? Maybe a Ron and Fez shit tattoo.
Well, how about war paint? I think
Ron and Fez forever.
I think war paint on the
War
War paint on the cheeks. and the face. It says that you're going to battle for Ron and Fez.
This is for Ron and Fez, then.
Yeah,
Let's give him an option. You going to go war paint?
If you guys chant Ron and Fez,
Why does he keep covering his dick?
Oh, Ron Fez do rule.
Ron and Fez
Wait,
rule.
Wait, Bob, get
Ron
in
and
here.
Fez rule. Ron and Fez rule. Ron and Fez rule. Ron and Fez rule.
Oh
God! No.
He's doing war paint.
Oh, he's doing war paint.
He's doing war paint.
There he goes, Bobby.
He's trying to spray like fantastic on his face.
Oh, that was dumb.
Bobby's puking.
He burned my fucking eye.
Caroline's Comedy Club, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm fucking leaving.
No, Bobby! Bobby, where are you? Bobby!
Fuck the show. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not. I'll just go do plumbing. I'll be a painter. I'll cut hair. Fuck comedy.
Bobby, come back in here.
Oh,
Hey,
come on in, Bob.
have Joe DeRosa headline this weekend.
Come on, Bob.
Bob,
He's cleaning up.
Bob, he's cleaning up. He's wiping his ass.
How that doesn't affect you, I just don't know.
Throw Meg around here.
Could you please put my work ethic in the garbage?
It's shit.
I hope you got this on video. There's a little duty nugget outside on the floor.
He's got it on video, but where can we even post this?
Dave is wiping his ass with towels and putting it on the console.
Oh, fuck it! Every one of them is stained. Every one of them is stained with his own shit.
There's nowhere else to put
Garbage. Where's Bobby?
I'm watching like fucking
Bobby?
Yeah, I'm
Yite?
yeah.
Yite?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that. I mean,
Bobby, you're safe in here.
it's almost
on
interesting.
Come on in, Bobby.
It's almost interesting.
Don't use
my eyes again.
Don't use
Dave,
the Clorox.
don't wipe your eyes with Clorox.
Don't use the Clorox.
No,
wipe
you'll go
on your-
I
blind.
have to use it on my face, beard buddy.
No.
All right.
Just watch your eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
watch
you
your
don't
eyes.
want to.
Oh, bad idea.
What do you do?
He put fucking bleach wipes in his eye.
Bleach in his eyes.
It stinks.
It's Clorox
My
wipes.
eyes stink.
Those are not safe eyes.
His eyes stink.
Bobby, come on in. Everything's safe.
Yep,
I'm serious.
I know.
He's got. I'm bleached up, baby.
Someone is suggesting you put turd life on your belly. Instead of Thug Life.
Turd life.
That's Sharks from Radio Gold fans.
Shit, God.
Oh.
Yeah, Bobby, come on in. It's all
Yeah,
good.
I'm with you, dude. I gotta wait. That smell, fucking.
Why didn't E-Rock test if it was pizza?
Where is
Yeah,
E-Rock?
he was supposed to just give a
disappointed in
sniff.
you.
Oh,
It would have been
E-Rock's out
done
here.
with.
E-Rock's right here.
Would have been done over and done with.
E-Rock, come in here, please. You got to explain yourself. E-Rock.
I'm just gonna sit out here with Carlo
I don't have any
Escobano.
more shit, so relax.
Yeah, E-Rock, you got to explain yourself. Why wouldn't you do that?
Because it's no, I'm tired of smelling shit. I'm tired of smelling. Get the fuck away
I don't
from me,
have
Dave.
any shit in my hand. Stop! I wanted to stand next to you.
Yeah, let him stand next to you.
Yes. Fucking paranoid.
E-Rock, will you at least smell his boxers?
No.
I'm done with that stuff. I just wanted to shake his
Jimmy,
hand, Spirit Buddy.
what do you
That's all
call
I wanna
Eric
do.
from now on?
I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, you guys should just shake hands and make peace.
Fucking shake hands for Christ's sake. How about you shake hands and make peace and he won't do anything?
E-Rock, at
Put
least
his
the
hands
shake.
down his pants? No.
No,
That's not his pants.
he's cleaned himself up with the Clorox wipes. Yeah. Look at him. He's sad.
I don't know what I did to you. I mean,
Yeah, really. I mean,
I got
we
kicked
want
in
the
the
two
stomach.
shows to, get along.
Yeah.
Ron and Fez and
Fez
and
our
our
show.
show.
I got kicked in the stomach. That's the only thing that happened today.
Yeah, well, I don't know why
Shit
Master
on
Poe is
your radio. I don't
kicking
have
people
shit.
as
I
we're trying
wiped
to
it
do
up.
radio. That is a real problem. E-Rock, just shake his hand.
I'm just shaking your hand. It's not a fucking big deal. Let's just be.
Let's shake. It's fair.
Just come here.
No, I don't like you.
Look at my hands.
Why don't you like he says?
Look at my hands.
always
Look
shit
at my
with
hands.
him.
Look. I don't have shit.
It's always shit with him.
That's what people say when you work on something.
Right Videos is saying they would host the shit video.
We'll shake for 5 seconds, and you'll see I have no shit on my hands.
Right
And
Videos
then
might have.
there's no
little-
shit on my hands.
Come on, make up because that
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
like we just want to finish this.
I got kicked in the stomach. I broke 2 ribs.
Yeah, he got kicked for the
I,
show.
I just came from the fucking doctors.
The next shit is going to have blood in it.
Shake.
Hopefully, we'll see it.
Shake.
Come on.
Yeah.
There you go. See?
1, 2.
Oh, fuck. Dave pulled his pants down and tried rubbing his asshole.
He's rubbing his ass on.
He's gonna get him. He's chasing him backwards with his ass.
Wide open.
What was that?
Paul just
He's down
overturned the whole
again.
table full of shit.
He's down again.
What happened? Paul just
something just
overturned
broke.
the table that had Eric's bucket of ice on top of it.
Who broke it?
Oh, did he just turn the whole thing over?
It was a bucket. A bucket. It was a bucket.
But
There was
why
a
is he
bucket.
involved?
Poe, you're not
Paul,
not
what are you
involved with our
doing?
show. Your job is to watch a stupid door. What are you
Okay.
doing?
Before he was going to go out in the hallway.
No,
I
he
couldn't-
wasn't going
Yes,
to
he
go in the
was.
hall.
Yes, he was. The guys were
Eastside
running
Dave,
outside
were you
the
going to go in the
hallway.
hall?
I'm like fucking Shoeless Joe Jackson. I know the rules. I stay within the field.
Yeah, and you were running at me like a wild man.
I was running
You were
Eric.
running towards me like a wild man.
At Eric.
And I put myself in between you and the hallway.
Eric,
My
running
job.
Eric.
No, it's not. Paul,
No,
you
it's
should
not.
be in the, you
Like
should
your
be in the
afro.
booth. If he runs toward the hallway and runs out, then he gets fired. That's not your problem. That's his. He gets fired if he does that. He's not going to run in the hallway with shit in his ass. He's not a retard. He gets
No,
fired.
he is a retard.
Nah, but he knows. He does know the rules. Dave ain't,
He's
he's not going to run. He's not going to run naked in the hallway. If he did that, he would be shit
So
canned.
from now on, we'll let him go.
You have to. Yeah.
that's
Dave
fine.
is not
That's
stupid.
fine.
Yes, of course let him go.
That's fine.
To do my second Field of Dreams reference, I'm not Moonlight Graham. I'm not going to go out there and turn into a doctor and save a girl from choking on a hot dog. I'm going to stick here. I'm going to be Shoeless Joe.
Shoeless Joe. I'm with you. Can we get the show back together, Bobby?
How do you fucking do that?
Hey.
I'll leave. Ron Fest noon to 3.
I like when you're here, Dave. I just don't like when you shit out in the open.
Wow, you.
Oh, he should have sex with Sam.
Oh, he's on Sam.
Oh shit! Oh my God! He's all
he
over
was trying to rub
Sam.
his dick in Sam's fucking face.
Oh fuck!
Oh, Eric, you?
What did you do, Sam?
I kicked him in the nuts at least 7 times.
I think he's hurt. You all right, Dave?
You all right, Dave?
No, Dave.
I'm not okay. My feelings are hurt.
Dave, what's this that I hear E-Rock plays Mario Kart with your wife or something?
Yeah, he does. That's another thing I got against him. I'm fucking here at work. He's back there. He should be working on your show, maybe.
Yeah.
Instead, he's using your Wii to play Mario Kart online against my wife. Answer those allegations, please.
Allegations.
All right, where's E-Rock to answer that?
Yeah, where is he, Rock?
E-Rock.
He's busy trying to make time while you're fucking earning a living.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Mr. Norton.
Making
John
time.
McCain. Me and
Making
Mr.
time
Norton.
with your wife.
What's wrong, E-Rock?
What are you doing with Dave's wife?
What's wrong?
You want to fuck my wife? Huh? You want to fuck my wife?
No,
You got a lot of answers.
What's wrong, E-Rock? You're holding your arm or something.
No, my hand got slammed in the
Oh, it's
security
crooked.
door.
He broke it.
Oh, isn't that a shame? I got
And,
kicked in the ribs and punched in the balls 8 times.
You're throwing your shit everywhere.
Isn't that a shame? What happened? You got a little paper cut, huh? You got a paper cut, baby?
All right, what happened, E-Rock?
What the fuck is he doing?
Hey, what happened to our stripper pole, by the way?
Oh yeah.
God damn it! You were wearing it.
Uh-oh.
I think it's in the back. No, it got taken down
Oh, boy,
for
the
when we had
changes-
something going on in the studio. It
changes
just never
have
got
begun.
No, it never got brought back in.
Speculate. E-Rock, you have a broken hand, obviously.
It's broken.
It looks broken.
Yeah, it's broken.
Well,
It's gonna be really
The
swollen.
elbow's matching it now too. The
Really?
Yeah.
All you had to do was smell his shit, and none of this would have happened.
I know. You act like you're above that.
Your stomach's broken too. It's swollen.
So
it was so unnecessary.
So Dave is looking for an answer, and I think it's fair.
I want an answer.
Yeah.
Are you trying to mingle with my chick?
No, I have not played Mario Kart with your wife in a very, very long time.
Why are you lying to me?
I'm not lying to you. You can check.
I can check.
Why don't you guys share like a shit cocktail?
How do you
and
check?
become friends again.
I'll accept his apology if he lets me put my cock in his ear. I'm not gonna. I won't do anything. I swear to God, I won't piss or anything.
You know, E-Rock, it's
And
really not a bad
honestly,
idea.
I'm not even joking around. I will not
No.
urinate or do anything.
I gotta be honest, it's not a bad
Cock
idea.
in the
It's a
ear
very
doesn't
bad
sound
idea.
that bad.
I
It's
promise.
not a bad idea.
Only
No.
thing that could result, little herpy ear, but that's not a big deal. For me.
Not happening. No.
Where's some ear muffins?
Ear muffins.
Whatever the fuck they're called. I don't know. It's not winter yet, anyway.
Bobby, you puked again?
Wow. Why were you puking? Because you were.
I don't know. Shit came out of a guy's asshole in front of me, Jim. Sorry, I don't usually. That doesn't do it for me. But sorry, that's not on my list.
But it's funny.
Yeah, it's silly.
Not funny.
Where does that go from funny to you have to puke?
I don't
That was
know, dude.
hilarious.
No, I think Eastside. Let me say something about Eastside Dave.
He
I'm a
rules.
big fan. He fucking rules.
I'm a
I mean,
huge
the
fan.
fact that he pulled his pants down and said he had to go to the bathroom, and you guys didn't listen, and then he did actually shit his pants. He gets kudos from
He
me.
was making shitties. He tried to warn everybody.
I come into the office, I put my things down, then I go to the bathroom to do some shitties. If I get pulled in, this is what happens. I say time and time again.
I just, it's no offense against you. It's just.
I'm very healthy.
It's just
I have shitties 3 times a day, like
and that
anyone
shit
else.
just
10:30, 2:30, and 6:30.
I don't like shitties.
Ugh.
I
What's in
did
the
think it was
bag?
pretty funny when he chased Eric around with his asshole backwards.
Ice in a garbage bag. Oh, God. At the very least, it was agile.
E-Rock,
Oh, it was great.
Poe just handed over some ice in a garbage bag for you.
Yeah, I
like
see
some
that.
ice.
That's a.
Maybe you want
That's a
shit
lot
on
of
the
ice.
rocks.
Did Poe kick you like a
Can I get
karate?
some?
on the
Can I get
rocks?
some ice for the 3 cracked ribs?
Yeah,
They
what
just
he-
came from the doctor's office. I'm gonna have to get these things fucking taped.
Wow,
up.
your ribs are red.
Did he give you a karate?
Kicked them. He put a fucking boot.
Like how'd it go? Like how? What karate?
Hey, Eastside, what could you do with ice? You got an ice trick?
Yeah, I'll put my ice on my cock and then in Eric's ear.
That doesn't sound bad.
Nah, how about you put your
It'll
fucking-
shrink it.
Come on,
What's the big
E-Rock.
deal? It's like having a marble on your
How about
fucking
what
ear.
if Eastside Dave gives Eric a Danshoku driver?
Don't tell me you're going the way of spaz and
yeah.
you want to be known as Eric and not E-Rock anymore. No. What happened to E-Rock?
E-Rock.
I am-
E-Rock.
I am
It never
Eric.
involved a dick in the ear.
Well, good point. Good point on that.
How about it's not gonna? Nothing's gonna happen.
How about you just smell his boxers?
Okay, that's good.
He bends over.
That's fine.
Hey, dude, just smell the
'Cause I
boxes
have to get
swallows.
going.
Yeah, he's got
Got work to do. Come on.
Yeah.
It's getting fucking late.
Wow.
Is it?
People are suggesting a Roman war helmet for E-Rock.
What is that?
That's easy.
Smokezilla?
Let's go real quick.
What's
Come on.
that?
No.
How about just the
Stop smelling.
smelling his boxers is not. You're not touching skin to skin. The Roman war helmet's skin to skin. Smelling the boxers is.
How about
just
smell
pants.
the garbage to see if it was pizza? That's fair. And Eastside Dave's out of the equation.
But the bed, right there.
Right there.
That one.
All right, hold on, get a mic. Now, Jimmy started this a while ago. Now, Jimmy wanted an answer to a question.
If it was pizza, yeah, that's what.
Yeah, because Dave, what did you say about your pizza?
It was tastier going in than coming out, and I
What kind
don't.
was it?
It was Elio's microwave.
Oh, 3 slices. You put them in the microwave.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
I thought so until.
Opie, we at Ripe Videos will chip in and give Dave $100 if he gives himself a shit face mask.
I just did it. Come on, with something.
Well, you did the war paint, sure. Can you pull your boxes up a
money?
little bit? Jesus.
I think it's yeah.
All right, here's E-Rock. So we want to know if you could tell this is pizza.
Okay. Here's E-Rock.
Oh my God.
It's not.
Brown paper towel.
Okay. Get in there. And...
Let me fucking just watch.
Dave is chasing Iraq, and Iraq grabs Dave.
He just threw Dave on the floor. Holy shit!
Hold on, Dave. Let him test the thing first.
Let him do the thing.
Let him test the thing.
All right.
Without,
Did he say, "Let me fuck you just once"?
Yes.
Is that what he? Is that what came out of him?
Yes. All right, E-Rock's going to see if it's...
Look at his. He's fucking out of his mind.
Love it.
Yeah, Michael. What are you so gun shy for?
Oh, my God. All right, get down in there.
What are you doing? Enjoy it.
Oh my God! Look at Dave's face. Look at Dave's face. He's ready. He looks like a Spartan, kinda.
Kinda.
Play ball, bitch. Will you let him smell the garbage?
Yeah, let him smell the garbage. I'm not gonna do it. See, Eric is shifting through the garbage now with a cup. He's gonna smell it. Just see if it smells like pizza.
That's all we're asking.
Just lift it up and give it a sniff.
A good one.
All right.
What the fuck is Dave doing?
Come on, here goes E-Rock.
It's not bad.
Oh, you didn't get in there, E-Rock.
All the way in.
We're not going to let you fake it for the fucking radio. You're right in there.
All the way in.
There he goes. He puked and he missed the fucking bucket.
What do you think, E-Rock?
He hit the floor.
Oh, yeah, that's not pizza.
But was it pizza?
Oh, E-Rock. Just terrific.
Let's hug each other.
How about naked man?
Hug it out. Hug it out.
A naked man hug would be good.
Naked man hug E-Rock.
Naked man.
Come back. Come on, let's play Superman. I'll ride on you. All right, Rob Fizz, do the 3, I guess.
Good job, Dave.
Yeah, Dave, thank you so much.
Christ.
There goes
He's a
East Side
fucking
Dave.
Holy shit.
Somebody's got to make $1 million off that kid.
He's the greatest.
Kid's got to fire. Somebody's got to. That kid is fucking fearless.
He's also good when he's not stunting. Must be said.
Yep.
All right. Line of the day is sponsored by .com.
Got a lot of them today.
Carbonite backs up your computer hard drive, so you never have to worry about losing any of your files. Check it out at Carbonite.com, promo code XM. Here's a runner-up line of the day.
How funny would that be?
How mad the women's group should be.
Oh.
It's like a rape show. They should call it Anthony's Rape Castle.
Yeah.
Webcam's coming to Anthony's house soon.
Oh, yeah.
The show is rocking. Lots going on.
I lose electrolytes when I do this fucking show.
Use what?
Electrolytes.
That was funny, though, man. Oh. You missed it.
I was surprised you were puker because you weren't here. You were in the other room.
Yeah.
I couldn't see. I could just hear.
Because
the Bob Kelly puke sound.
When he came out in the hall and Master Pope kicked him in the ribs, which was I've never seen a kick like that. I mean, side kick.
Jesus.
A whomp. And the guy, he was there and then gone.
Dave.
What is Poe doing? Does he? I don't even think he understands that we're actually trying to do a radio show.
If I saw somebody naked, a redhead coming at me, naked, with shit in his hands and his fucking asshole, let me say something. I might throw a fucking side kick, too. Because there's that hallway, there's not enough room to get by without him touching you with shit at one point.
Well, that's true.
It's either you get touched with shit and you ruin that black suit with fucking shoulder pads.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Here's another runner-up line of the day.
I look at her like I look at my high school football coach, Coach Sinisi, and I go, that's just the person that's going to tell me what to do, where to stand.
So you wanted to have sex with your high school coach?
You were in love with your high school coach?
Now everybody knows.
Jeffrey Ross. Dance with the Stars.
I ordered an omelet an hour and a half ago. You can cancel it.
Dave's got it for you.
You can cancel it.
Yeah.
I think it was never going to show up.
Yeah. What happened to this show?
Another runner-up line of the day.
What is that?
What is that?
That's not British.
It's not in the least. It doesn't even resemble English. It's not coming close to an English
It
accent.
sounds like Edith Bunker with her clit caught in an escalator. Coin City itself.
At home. Coin City yourself.
Part of the family.
Coin City itself.
Another runner-up line of the day.
Are you back? Are you playing Xbox again?
I need.
Oh, he's playing
no,
box.
It's Jesus Christ, Opie.
Yeah. Another what? Runner, where are we? I'm tired. Runner-up line of the day. Here's another. You know what the lawyers told us yesterday?
Hi, we're douches.
Exactly.
We're douches. Short and sweet. I like that. Yeah.
Short and sweet is my favorite.
Are we done?
Oh no.
Two more. Another runner-up line of the day. Jeffrey's going to make us watch this Dancing with the Stars this season.
Isn't that awesome?
That
Yep.
sucks.
For a week.
I'm for a week. Bobby said for a week.
Bob Kelly, Caroline's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeesh.
212-757-4100.
Call for tickets. Big show. Big show.
2 Saturday, 1 Sunday.
Yeah, it's going to be big. It's going to be fun. Come down.
Save me some seats for Friday.
Friday night, you got it. Come down. Anthony,
Friday.
I won't
Yes.
save you seats because I know you won't come.
I think
Don't even.
there might be a possibility
Opie, 2 seats?
that there's a party going on at my house this weekend.
That's a good one.
That's it. Actually,
Don't even say
it will be
Just
getting
stop.
planned
You're
in a couple of hours. The planning will begin for a little party this weekend, and I would absolutely want James Norton
I can make
to
it.
attend. Greg Opie Hughes, you heard me say Jimmy could attend.
I can make it.
Of course,
I can't. I know. I know we just do this because we're better together than apart. I understand.
No, you know I love Lindsay. She's welcome over the house anytime.
Likewise, trust me.
Of course.
What you think about me, trust me.
Come on. Opie. My goodness. You could come over, absolutely.
Yeah.
And Bob Kelly, you have a gig, right?
You're welcome.
Fuck.
You got Caroline.
Goddamn timing. Fuck. Oh, well, you know what?
But
Anthony,
it will
someday-
go until Sunday.
Someday I'll come over. Someday you'll invite me. I'd love to come over. I'm
Are
a
you
good
busy
house.
the whole weekend? Because it's going from like probably Friday night, Friday after work, until like Sunday.
When I show up Sunday,
evening.
there's going to be a half a hot dog and a Gatorade.
You're doing a 2-day.
Whatever.
You're going to do a 2-day party?
We don't call it parties. We call them benders.
And then Sunday's an intervention.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll come by Friday motherfucking night after my set.
You could do that.
Why don't you get a poker game going?
Hot tub, I got it down now. Danny, how fucking down is that hot tub now? The thing is
it's like stewing in a pit of lava.
It
I
is
wouldn't
so
like that.
fucking hot. No, but then you cool it down.
I don't need this baby
You go in the
fucking
pool.
heating up.
This show is
He just
so
grabs his fucking dick.
He thought that was gay when you went to the bathroom before. You made Pat Duffy touch Bob Kelly's penis.
Well, since I lost weight, it's hanging better.
Oh, shit.
That wasn't even for the air. It was just for our own personal enjoyment.
Yeah, Bobby's down 60 pounds.
A lot of weight. But I still have fucking a lot to go.
Here's another runner-up line of the day.
We're going to the Stupid Museum tomorrow, whatever that
The
is.
stupid music. Oh, look for the Bob Kelly exhibit. It's right next to the Voss. The Voss wing.
God damn it, Anthony.
That's very good.
He fucking made a trumpet with his asshole.
Oh, fuck.
Did you hear that? How the fuck did you make that sound with your asshole?
I opened my cheeks a little bit.
Oh, now he's going to waft it this way. Additional torture. Okay.
Dude, I've been burping up fucking fish oil all morning.
Shirts up.
Fish oil.
Shirts
fish
up.
oil. Oh, burping up
Shirts up
fish
over
oil.
the nose.
All right, is it
like a little fish you can.
Is it?
This show is just so juvenile.
Can we just do line of the day and get out of here, Jimmy? Because right after line of the day we're out. So what's
My motherfucking Boston tickets. Their pre-sale is today. Go to my myspace.com. Jim Norton front page. The password's Eat a Bullet, but it's on there. November 15th.
Eat a Bullet, one word.
Yes. November 15th, Saturday, I'm doing one show at the Wilbur Theater in Boston. I'm finally returning to Boston.
I
so,
might go to that. I might come to see your show. I haven't
You're
seen
lying.
you. I swear to God, I haven't seen you perform in a long time. Do a
it's
whole
good.
show.
Oh, it's an hour.
I
of
see you at
fun
the
and
cellar
laughs.
just messing around, working out new stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back to Boston.
It's going to be a big show.
With that, we're going to go for the quick out. Here is your line of the day.
Here comes line of the day. Line of the day.
Now they're all inside the house, just gawking over babies, doing baby things and stuff. So I'm just sitting there going, this stinks.
All right, Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Just grow up.
Nice tag. Funny line. Nice tag. Bob Kelly. Always a pleasure to have Robert Kelly in.
RobertKellyLive.com.
Robert Kelly. Just go to iTunes and buy my CD, Just a Tip. They took.
Hope he
they
does his
took me
plug
off it.
5 feet from the microphone with it turned completely away from his mouth.
They took you off. I'm fucking tired today.
I'm tired and shit.
Motherfucker.
What's that?
Y'all motherfuckers need to come up with some characters on your own. Y'all stealing niggas' soul.
I like Ghetto Jimmy.
I'm motherfucking
Who is that?
tired.
I like Ghetto Jimmy.
Who's that?
This motherfucking me, Hip Hop Jimmy.
Hip Hop Jimmy.
Yeah.
Right.
Hip-Hop Jimmy.
Right.
Right.
The motherfucker.
I thought it was Hip Hop Teddy.
Motherfucker, see.
No, y'all motherfuckers don't know shit.
Who's that?
Hip Hop
Hey,
Teddy.
yeah.
It's Hip Hop Teddy.
Why is ball? I knock your motherfucking titties off.
We're walking by a
T to
fucking...
the E to the motherfucking D.
Oh, God.
I'm walking by with my wife and him by a fucking schoolyard, and he's like, "Hey, Sarah."
Who's that?
You, whatever character you do.
That's Paul.
I was
Uncle
talking to
Paul.
some people I know. Am I not allowed to say hello?
My wife's like, "Does he know them?"
Hi, how are you? Don't look. I see your mother. Mother.
Little what?
A bunch of little tattletales.
Tattletales.
They spread lies.
Why is his cartoons not on Comedy Central? Why is he not fucking on TV?
Maybe because I joke about having sex with children. Maybe that's why I'm not on TV.
Can't you lighten it up a little?
What would the fun in that be? Hi, you're 18. Boo. Don't nobody want to hear that motherfucking shit. P to the A to the W to the L. I don't spell good.
Hip Hop Teddy rules, by the way.
Hip Hop Teddy's good.
And let's acknowledge, yes, AIDS fucker writes, how the hell could the E-Rock swollen stomach line not be line of the day?
That was a little
fucking
late.
but a good one.
It was a late entry. Sometimes you gotta.
It was just so unnecessary.
Of course.
Poor kids just stand there trying to avoid shit being smeared on them. And he gets hit with a fat joke. A broken hand, a broken spirit.
Yeah, broken hands, possibly shit on him somewhere.
Yeah.
And we're still not happy with it.
Yeah.
Still
Poor
time
kid
for-
has no discernible talent whatsoever.
Always time for some blubber joke.
Still made him smell the shit, and that's not good enough.
Oh, he's a trooper.
And
I'm gonna miss this place.
it was God damn it.
God,
yeah.
am I gonna
Fuck
miss
yeah,
this
man.
fucking joint?
Why are you
All
gonna
right,
miss
let's
it?
get the hell out of here.
What do you mean?
It's Opie and Anthony.
Later.